Hello everybody, welcome
Good
back
evening.
to another Fly Casual at Weekend Warlords. What day is it, Josh? Like the 2nd of April or
The
something?
date is 2nd of April.
2nd of April, there you go,
2nd
something like
of
that.
April.
Welcome back to another evening at Fly Casual. Hello Ulfric, thank you for joining us. I've got Josh here with me.
Hi guys. Tuesday
Keeping
night
the
Fly
booth nice
Casual,
and warm.
Now in 1080p. Isn't
Well,
it?
in 1080p as well,
Yeah,
you might
so
notice.
my wonderful face.
Let
and
us know if
Ryan's-
1080p
No,
is
but that's
working
Yeah.
in the chat, guys. Hello Doddy,
Hi,
Tavern Wars,
Rez.
how are we doing, guys?
Excellent.
So we've got the chat on there, it's
Oh,
perfect.
Everyone's in.
Look
Look
at
at that.
this.
Busy.
Mr. Stander's in, hello dude.
Hi, Ulfric.
Just waiting the art to be delivered. Oh, more Wave 3 hype. We like it. You're not Steve? Of course I'm not Steve Rich. He's at home.
Yeah, Steve is otherwise engaged.
He
this
is, he's
evening,
busy.
Unfortunately.
I'm not sure what he's
So you got me
no
instead.
idea. Yeah, you got the A team tonight
Yeah.
rather than Steve. So, evening Matt Whittam, gracing us with his presence in the chat. It's good to have you in, sir.
Salty as well.
Thank you for joining us. We're going to have another 2 games for you tonight. So the first one is going to be this game,
The
James
game
Bradley
I've
versus
seen,
Scott Parker. And
Republic on Republic, isn't it?
the board's looking very gassy, Josh.
Yeah, a lot of gas on that board. We're not going to see much stress. We're not going to see any damage. We're not going to see anything exciting at all. So
yeah.
we're basically on an empty starfield because the Jedis can still fly over one of them and do a boost, and Ahsoka can fly over one of them and do a boost barrel roll if she wants. So
Yeah, you can do.
It's a bit-
The Jedi really don't
care.
mind
Nope.
the gas clouds, which is why they both got gas clouds
Yeah.
and multiple Jedi.
so
Hello, Jack.
what have we got? We got 2.
No Steve tonight, Mr. Stanley. You're right. There is no Steve.
So we've got 1 Anakin, 2 Obi's.
Yes, they both got Obi-Wan, but then the rest of the list is kind of a bit different.
Bit different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I like the 2 gold squadrons though.
Yeah, a couple of torrents just to fill out.
Just a bit of filler, a
Jamie's
bit
just
of
a bit.
blocking, bit of chaff, 10 halter for the enemy to chew through while your Jedi are everywhere.
Indeed, yeah.
So-
Evening, Kay. Good to see you, sir.
Yes, hello guys.
10 ships are always stopping Steve Grant with his mates. Keep it quiet. Shh, Paul.
We don't know that's the reason.
We don't know. We actually don't know. I actually don't know where Steve is, but I'm assuming that it probably is.
One of the list is Morgan Reed's list, but I don't know which one.
Who's Morgan Reed?
Which one?
Who's
Nick?
Morgan Reed, Nick? Talk
Did
to me.
quite well last
Educate
weekend
me.
somewhere.
Jamie's
list
flying
is Morgan
oh,
Reed's
Jamie's
list. With the
downloaded his
sense.
list.
No, Jamie wrote it.
Oh, I don't know.
Top odds player. Ah,
That's
nice.
fair. Okay.
Jamie wrote it,
So
and
look-
the reason Sense is in there is because Jamie went, I've got some points left. And he doesn't like any of the others because he feels that Sense doesn't cost him anything necessarily. Because,
Oh yeah, but
Sen-
Supernatural's only 8 points in her, isn't it? Isn't that why Scott's gone
no,
for it?
Anakin.
Oh yeah, it's Anakin.
So,
isn't it? Yeah. That's
Sense-
32 points.
Yeah,
It's a bit different. I thought it was flying
Sense I like because it's what I think Force ability should be. Is that you get a power, an ability to use, and you can buff
Yeah.
it by spending a charge, not just like spend a
Yes,
charge.
yeah,
straight
you
away.
can use sense without spending force, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
You've got to be
exactly.
in the fight, like knife fighting.
But you can get it from outside if you wanna boost it a bit, which is
Well,
what I
range
think it
3
should
is
be.
huge.
Right, shall we tell them we're ready?
Yeah,
and they
you
can
want
go
to
off
have a
and go?
shout
Yeah?
out at the boys. They're waiting for us to give them the cue.
When you're ready, boys. Off the go. They press go. Yeah, they have.
They have indeed. They started the timer. There's been
The fist bump.
the mutual fist bump of respect, and we are ready to go.
I think I prefer Ahsoka to Obi-Wan, Nick. To do some mad stuff with her actions.
I haven't even flown the Delta yet, really.
You're not?
I don't. Well, it's not the kind of ship I understand.
I'll
be honest, the
there's a
Delta's
lot.
not-
There is a lot to understand with them.
The Delta's not my kind of ship, boys.
I think the Torrent's more your street, isn't it?
The Torrent is on my street. You're right.
Bit boring.
And the Ark.
Don't do much.
Well, thank you, Josh.
It's all right.
It's
I meant the
kind of
ships. Ships.
Kind of you to say. I know, James.
Not you. The ships.
No, I do tend to fly
'Cause-
the more ploddy.
Yeah.
Sort
Bit like
of
me.
things.
I fly similar, to be honest.
Classic. I'm a bit more of a classic rebel player.
Yeah, 1-4 to victory.
Seen
yeah.
Salty fly the Torrents. He flew 8 of them. Yeah, he did fly 8 of them. That's a bit mean of him.
Well,
wasn't
he
it?
sort of flew out of them. 2 of them were pretend torrents because we had to proxy a few.
Well, 8 Torrents is a significant.
It was horrible.
a significant amount
Trying
of
to
Torrents.
arc dodge 8 of them with
God,
with
yeah.
Jedi's was nigh impossible. It wasn't fun.
I mean, it's only 2 primary, but the dial's pretty good. The action bar's very anything with a linked action. My
Yeah,
God, anything.
It's
Doesn't
interesting.
Matter what it is.
The
It's gonna be good.
the dial's all right. The dial's not great, but they're just the fact there was 8 of them and they were pointing that way, that way, that way, that way, and then I was just like, well, I ain't dodging them, am I? It was like which position is the best for me to take the minimum amount of shots, not which position is best to take no shots.
Delta sort of looks like an A-wing. I get you, Paul, but I think I've nailed this, right? For me, I really struggle with ships that fly like that and they only have a fixed front arc. The turret on the turret on the Resistance A-wing is the only reason I can use it. I'll be honest.
It's the most broken ship in the game, you mean?
It's not broken. It's 2 primary. It's not broken. It's very, very good. Right, the Resistance A-wing is very, very good, but I think generally people are okay with that because it's an A-wing.
It's an A-wing. We had this
that's-
discussion on through before. Yeah, absolutely.
I said this last week. If you sit down and you write down all the things the Resistance A-wing can do, it sounds like a negative play experience. But then you put an A-wing model on the peg and it's fine.
Yeah,
everyone lets you off. It's all good. So let's just not question it. Evening, Rex. Good to see you in, sir.
Mr. Rex. We've got quite a lot of people installed tonight, haven't we? Got a lot of games going on.
Yeah, it's very busy tonight.
Busy
A couple of new
Tuesday.
faces were in.
See, it's system open soon. People are coming in.
Yes.
Creep out the little work, get some practice in.
Let us know in the chat, everybody.
Yeah.
Are you going to be at
Are
System
you
Open?
at System Open? And what are you flying? Are you going to bring the new factions, or are you sticking to what you already know?
A-wings are just cool. Absolutely right. Tavern Wars. Absolutely.
Are A-wings just cool because they didn't get any love previously, though? Is that why?
No, A-wings have always been cool.
They're great, but
Psycho Tycho was hilarious.
Psycho was hilarious.
A-wings have always been funny. And just a laugh. They've always been rewarding to fly, I think.
Yeah, they reward you for flying them properly, otherwise they don't reward you and go pop. Something I always do.
Arvel does.
Yeah, Arvel goes, I didn't bump, I'm dead. And
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah,
experience
bump or
of it, at
dead.
least. Yeah, bump or
The
dead.
Mad Catter, hello. I haven't played X in ages. Come down to Warlords.
Yeah, if you're
Come
nearby,
and join us
come down.
if you're anywhere nearby.
Well,
And by nearby, I mean anywhere as
anywhere
close
on this
as Vienna.
island we call the United Kingdom. Well, we've got we had for a Tuesday night exit this year. What have we had? We've had someone from Canada. That was November actually. We've had someone from Vienna. Had Hungary. So even on a Tuesday evening, we do get the wide world of X-winging, don't we?
We get people in from Hungary and Austria and all sorts of stuff. So
Italy.
come down. There's no
But they're always
excuse.
there, so I didn't count.
Even if you're across the pond, I'm not counting as an excuse. Yes, Ryan knows what I found. I do, Rex. Big fan of Nim Sol. Steve's still working on it.
Yes,
Rex.
Steve's working. What have you filled the gap with, Rex? Like that's
Yeah,
that's what we've been struggling with in store. Is it Cavill? Is it a Hawk? Is it
Let's
a
pick
couple
his
of
brain.
ties? Is it yeah?
If you were to fly Nim Sol, Rex, what would the third
What's the
ship
third
be?
ship? 'Cause there
and
has to be a third
why?
ship.
It does now.
Is it another Skurg? Because you can fit one of those in.
Another Skurg is a legit choice.
So shall we?
But Scum's the one faction I don't fly, so I'm genuinely
Yes.
asking out of interest here. I don't know. Scum's the faction I know the least.
Shall we quickly look at the game? I don't know much has happened.
Oh yeah, there's a game happening. Yeah. So
I think I'm correct in saying
That was everywhere.
on Jamie's side, the yellow one is Anakin. I'm assuming so. It makes
yes,
sense.
it
for it
is.
to be.
Yeah. I'm not sure which way around Scott's. I'm assuming Anakin's off by himself.
On Scott's one, he's not a
Scott's one,
Anakin,
yeah.
has he? So
Oh, Obi-Wan.
that's Mace in the red, I think. It looks
Who
like
is it?
briefly looks like a 4.
Why would Mace be flying Obi-Wan's Delta?
Maybe it's Obi-Wan. But it looks like a 4.
Paul's here next week.
Oh,
Paul is coming down from Essex
for a Tuesday. Wow.
He's not actually in Essex that week. That's why he's coming down.
Yeah, it makes
He's a
more
bit
sense.
close. He's only 3.5 hours away.
Oh, there's nothing then, is it?
Next week, so it's a bit easier for him. It'd be good to have you in though, sir.
Yes.
We're looking forward to it.
Maybe we should put him on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've told him he's got to go on the stream.
Yeah.
He's coming in store.
Yeah, Seavor or
Either
another
Seavor or
Skurg.
another Skurg.
Makes sense.
Interesting, right? Very interesting, Kay.
Yeah.
You've got my interest already, sir.
It has been peaked. Hey.
Oh, okay.
It'll be the 16th. Well,
It'll be 16th. Oh,
we'll get you on
okay.
the stream then. That's fine.
You told me it was the week before System Open.
The week
Paul.
after System Open.
Week after is going to be good as well, though. Mind you, I will be knackered.
I'm not that system open actually, so I'll be alright.
Well, then you can do the stream
Yeah,
on Tuesday.
I'll
You'll
be
be
here.
the only one who's awake.
We might have some engagement relatively soon, but they are doing the whole we don't care about gas
Well,
cloud, so we're just
yeah.
going to fly.
Jamie's keeping it nice and tight in his formation, which is
For
kind of
now.
what I expect. When he's flying the
Yeah.
torrents, he's chosen to support them rather than abandon them, which is generally the right choice, I think. If you're going to bring a ship like that, don't just disregard it completely, because they're a nice little bit of a wall between you and the enemy.
Well, it's 10 health in the way, isn't it?
Exactly. And if Scott is shooting at the torrents, then
He's not
Jamie's
shooting
going
at-
to try and
yeah.
capitalise on that.
Right, so that
Definitely.
one there is Ahsoka. We know that now.
Yeah, so Ahsoka's at the very bottom.
Very bottom.
She's got supernatural,
She has got supernatural.
like a slightly less terrible headhunter. Good point, Ken.
Supernatural actually really cheap on Ahsoka. 8 points.
8 points.
8 points.
Absolute
So
bargain.
8 points for supernatural. 4 points for calibrated laser.
Yeah,
It's
she's real cheap.
bargain basement delta there.
Yeah,
And with an awesome
I
ability.
agree.
So
I agree. Yeah, I think they made Ahsoka a bit too good for the character.
Shh,
but
no.
it's fine.
don't take it
Just
away
don't
from me.
question it.
If they put her up, I'll cry.
I'm all for having a pilot like that,
She's my favourite.
but it
favourite
being
ability.
Ahsoka, I'm just kind of like,
Oh yeah, fair. So my
why
the ability is so
why
good.
is Ahsoka this good?
Well, because the
when it's,
ability is essentially Ahsoka's old ability. Just the timing window changed.
what was her one?
It was that
ability?
weird. You can do an ability, spend a focus to give an ability at the start of the combat
Oh,
phase.
start of engagement. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Spend a focus to give
So
an
that
action.
that
or
yellow
whatever.
one is Mace.
I guess that's a fair point. She was always about action economy, but yeah, I think number one having 2 force charges,
No, perfect. I love
and
it.
number 2 having that ability. I'm in the
I
camera.
do get that from the cannon.
It
Barriss-
seems a bit strange. Her being that good, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I do get.
I'm
from
all
the-
for it because I think it's worth having on the table.
Yeah,
right?
it's great having it on the table that you can actually.
And it's good to see Ahsoka on the table in whatever form, because she's a cool character. But I just think she's a bit good for that era. When if you compare her to like Luke or particularly Ezra, who's sort of a similar age, and he's the same initiative, but only got
Yeah.
1 force,
Well, he's
weaker
untrained.
ability.
She's trained. Been trained from a young age.
Yeah, but it's,
Barriss
you know what I
should
mean.
have 2 force from the cannon.
Yeah, if Ahsoka has 2 force, why does Barriss have 1? That's another
that is because
question.
of that is purely game mechanics. Because Barriss' ability would be too good with 2 force.
Well, then you
her-
change her ability. I think.
Yeah, fair.
I think there's an argument that Ahsoka's ability is too good for 2 forces.
No, because you'd lose it completely because of the ridiculous.
It would just be like fine tuned but better. If
You
didn't have
can
1
indeed,
force.
Rex. You can also do 3 with Vet Gunner and Drea, which the Dre Hammer is its.
Really, I've
cool
never
name.
heard of that list.
Yeah, Ben Cox.
I've not
keeps running
seen
it, who's a
anyone
horrible man.
flying in the store. And I don't think Kev would ever fly that
Has
list.
Kev touched it?
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, yes.
I know Ben Cox did. Horrible man.
Yeah, the Drea list
Dre Hammer, I think they're calling it. Are they?
is a bit good. It's a bit good, isn't it? But it's not unbeatable by any means.
Well, no, not. But I don't like flying against it.
It's brutal, for sure. I think we'll see a lot of Jedi this weekend. So if you're around,
I think System Open will see a lot of Jedi, but purely because they're noobs.
particularly day 2,
Yeah.
when it's hyperspace, I'm not sure about extended. I think there's better
No, I think there's,
extended options.
I think there's better hyperspace options as well.
Yeah,
I
but
think that the Jedi's need a bit too much, and then die too fast.
that's fair.
They can go pop. You get them in the wrong place and they're gone pop. So
They're very fragile.
you can outbid them with the T70s and out damage them. So
Yeah, I do still like the triple
triple T70s
spaces.
is my go-to. I think.
I'd rather go with Lula than
No, I don't have an A-wing.
Well,
Those things are sold out everywhere.
That's your mistake, boss. I would lend you one, but I only have 2 and I'm using them both
Yeah.
because they're so good. Mace's part ability is nice. You're right, turn.
It is. I was very anti it to start with, but actually, it's one of the few that doesn't cost you anything and actually gets you a positive out of a less
The
slightly
thing
negative situation. So it's good.
The thing I like about it is 2 reasons why I like Mace's part ability. Right. Number 1, makes red maneuvers less scary.
It does absolutely. It gives you a benefit
Makes
for being
them
on top of the turnaround.
It makes them a much more viable option for that pilot.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 2, you unlock a source of force regen
Which it doesn't,
beyond
yeah.
normal,
Yeah, yeah.
which is very, very powerful. But you can only do it once every other turn. So it's not like you can ever be in a situation where you get 2 force back a turn and you just are a battery for it.
Yeah.
1.5 a turn, absolutely fine. And you've got to be flying a very particular way to do
So we're
it.
getting shots here quickly.
So I like it from a game balance perspective. For
One
sure.
hit
I
from
think it's really good.
Jamie. That's Ahsoka into Mace
And I think Mace being a 4 is fair as well.
yeah. I think at a 5 it'd actually be ridiculously good and balanced. And he's not known for his piloting ability. So.
I was shooting through a gas cloud. This is going to miss.
Trying to work out the initiatives there because I think Ahsoka just shot before Anakin. But
Ahsoka's pointing the wrong way, boss.
which one's Ahsoka?
Bottom left.
No. Jamie's just. Oh, Jamie's Obi-Wan, isn't it? That's why. In my head, Jamie had.
He made
Ahsoka.
Obi-Wan when ready.
Yeah. I think he's
Yeah,
alright.
gas cloud just denies everything.
Auto thrusters. Yeah.
Yeah. Auto thrusters are back, everybody. Hooray!
Auto thrusters are never going to be in the game, but they are back.
And I can still seismic them.
A bit like
yes!
A bit like unlimited stress mechanics. They're back in the game as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think it'll die fast, but it's still unlimited technically.
Yeah. I assume you mean Palp Crew.
Palp crew
New
on Palp crew on a force user, yeah. With
I
hate.
like the look of Palp on more with hate.
Palp on more with hate, yeah. Brutal. Just have a
Yeah.
You get
Just-
double tapped by
just-
Y-wing.
just
have
dare.
2 stress. Have 2 stress.
Yeah.
Have 2 stress.
You feel free to double tap me
Yeah.
as more. I'm not fussed at all.
just-
You do what you want.
Oh, and I get my force back and have another one. Have
Yeah,
another one.
exactly.
It's just-
It's brutal.
yeah, it's
essentially.
interesting.
So yeah, I really like the look of both factions. Actually, I'm more interested in flying separatists. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I quite like
As someone who
Separatists.
flies a lot of rebels and resistance,
I'm not getting the separatists, but I like the look of them. They're tempting me.
you would have thought I want to fly Republic.
I like the
but-
scimitars. They're.
Yeah.
I think triple scimitars might be legit.
The problem with triple scimitars is, can you afford it from a monetary point of view?
That is the biggest
Not a
problem.
points point of
That's
view.
like 110
Just-
pounds,
yeah.
115 pound worth of ships. Like it's a lot of money.
It's a good list though.
It is a good list. Maul, Hate, Palpatine, Dooku, Hate. You can get a few bits on them. Oh, and the title on Dooku, and then just a pretty basic empty one.
The pilots are only like 60 points to go,
Yeah.
so you can have them all with a cheap upgrade. Like
You can have 2 of them built and 1 of them skinny.
yeah, that's probably what you do. Just
yeah.
a dark courier hanging out,
Yeah, just chill.
just being a 10 all ship. It's all good.
That's
It's got a big gun. It's
that's
got a
still
good
got
dive.
possibly the best style in the game, I think,
No,
for a big base ship.
It would.
For a big base ship,
Oh yeah, big base ship.
it's ridiculous.
If any
It's-
disagrees,
But it's got hard ones as well. It's got hard 2s. It's got a 2 sloop.
don't
4K.
underestimate the power of the zero.
The 0. Okay.
Would I give up a 0 for a 5k? Yes.
Would you give up a 0 for a 4K? No, is it a 5K?
It's a 5k.
5K and a 2 sloop.
Oh yeah, good.
Imagine 2 sleeping with a bomber.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then paging a bomb.
Oh yeah, gonna fly Star Fortress with Maul's eye on it. But yeah, the zero. All the zero is good.
0 is
The
good.
zero is so good.
Yeah.
I would actually really, if I flew with Maul's style, I'd really miss the zero because I zero like
Yeah,
every
you 0 every other turn.
other turn
Yeah.
basically on that ship. 0, 1 bank. 0, 1 bank. Some people find that play style really boring.
So what do you think is going on with these torrents? They seem to just be
Well-
ambling around.
Well, the thing is, he's turned towards whichever Jedi's at the top, which I think is Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's at the very
Right.
top, yeah.
And the point is, Ahsoka's just off.
She's flown herself out of the
Supernaturally,
game, and
Right.
Ahsoka kind
I'm
of.
not sure what Scott's plan is. He's going to one hard. To
He's
the
going to
right
hard
here.
one way or the other.
Or he's
and-
going left.
Yeah, and
Cool.
he's just thrown himself into
Anyway,
a corner, out of the game.
She's
She-
gone for 2 turns.
She
right?
can't get out. Like hard 2's the fastest turn, so she can't get back in there that fast.
No.
Even with a double reposition, so she could boot around now, but still.
But I think the point is, Jamie, the gas clouds in the middle. If Mace comes after them, the gas clouds will get in the way and
Yeah.
probably protect the shot. So, what do the torrents really have to worry about? Just a torrent, and he can't. He doesn't want to be flanked, so he's trying to spook Obi-Wan. If Obi-Wan's gone really fast, like a 3 bank,
He's got me.
then the torrents are going to be like, ooh, we'll have a bit of that.
I think
They'll
he'd have
just
gone
go 1 forward
one bank
next round.
possibly.
I see. So dodge Mace.
Yeah, Mace, what's he going to do? Boost himself around the gas cloud and put him.
Yeah, but then where's Jamie going to put Obi-Wan?
Oh, I'd have definitely gone bank boost there because You just open up your side for everyone to get into with a barrel roll boost.
Potentially.
Yeah.
If everyone's just gone straight, a barrel roll.
Or even a hard, down the
really
board
good.
for mannequin, and you've got them straight now.
Okay, so Scott's one's gone pretty slow. He's wary of the threat.
I remember
of the
that.
torrents.
Oh, that mace has got
Focus
settle
banking?
7B, so it's gonna hit you hard, but you're gonna hit it harder too. So
Yeah, it's 7 health mace though. Oh, that's the wrong way.
that's the wrong way, Jamie.
He can get out though.
Oh, he's gone that way. He's chasing Ahsoka.
Yeah, but you just got to get out Mace's arc.
Yeah, I think you need to. It's probably barrel roll boost.
Nah, just boost right.
I think got you out. I think you hit you.
Well, then if he does, then barrel roll.
Then
right?
barrel roll. Yeah.
If you need to. Boost first, I think. Personally. But either way, you're fine. You might be able to do... If he can boost left now, can he still stay out of arc and shoot Ahsoka?
Go back.
I wouldn't risk it.
We're going forwards for. Go back.
Well, he's in arc either way. Nah, he's in arc there, I think.
Close. But yeah, probably right.
Also, in the chat, everybody, what do you think of our new Weekend Warlords map?
Yeah, it was in last week and not mentioned. It was kind of the elephant in the room last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely... I didn't even notice last
It
week.
was the second attempt at
But
that as well.
yeah. If you see the Weekend Warlords logos on the map, they're not like added in
No,
post.
This is
They're not edited on, boys.
This is the
That's
real
a
deal.
proper Weekend
Legit
Warlords
map, yeah.
play map, everybody. It is legit. Oh, here we go. Barrel get bullseye. Boom.
All right, Rich mentioned it last week.
Oh, Rich mentioned
Sorry,
this week.
Rich.
It's a good thing we got
Barrel
you here,
bullseye
mate.
boost range 1. Bam.
Nah, barrel target lock.
I never target with doubters, and I probably need to.
Or barrel focus.
Rich just cleaned up our mess apparently, so
Well, that's all good.
that's what he's there for.
I just barrel focus.
What random part of the country are you in tonight, Rich? Which lay-by are you hiding in?
which lay-by are you in? We need to know. We need like a rating. See, barrel
Yeah.
focus, all good.
I bet
See,
there's,
Jamie
there's a
knows.
website for like lorry drivers called ratemylayby.com or something, isn't there?
Yeah.
I don't want to search it, to be honest. just
Rate
'cause
my
it's
lay-by.
if it doesn't exist, I'll make it.
Nice, uncluttered. Glad to not see. Well, yeah, we have got a raffle.
Just you wait. There is
We
one.
haven't started yet.
We've not started
Maybe we
it
should
yet.
start
but
it.
Maybe that's what we should do. Like, after the sound of combat bit.
We'll let them shoot, and then we'll talk about the raffle.
Yeah. When they're setting dials, we'll bring you some excitement.
Oh, there you go. See, focus was the 3. Boom.
Boom. Ouch.
It's a shield stripper, baby.
Just outside Chester Lee Street.
6 out of 10.
so
6 out of
far.
10.
Not bad.
That's all right, there, Rich. You've got us to keep you company. The one time I watched a stream and have a dad joke, Fred Stephen, he's not even in the room. I know. Sorry, Ash.
He might be on the stream though. He might be watching
He's
us
not
in quiet.
He's not in the chat yet. He's not popped up, and he's not in the store tonight.
I know sometimes he does have a sneak peek without saying anything.
Steve is, yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
he does. See if
I've
we
got a
can
great
spot-
dad joke for this week.
Is Steve in the chat? Nah, he's not.
He's not there.
Nah,
He's
Steve's
hiding.
not here. Unless he's hiding in the YouTube chat.
He could be
He's
on
not
the
in Twitch
YouTube
chat.
Yeah.
Oh, we just not got
out,
range there,
just out.
boys. That is because Jamie shaved down his range ruler beforehand.
Yeah, perfectly done.
Advantage template.
Oh, is he shooting? Apparently, he has got him.
Oh, maybe he has.
Who's
Well, still
got his
miss. Yeah, he's
Yeah, he
missed. It's got an evade token. I mean,
Barrel roll of 8.
yeah.
Did he
No,
barrel roll?
just evade.
Just made us evade.
Just evade. But the barrel does link to red evade.
You've clearly not got arc there.
Well, I can't tell from this camera, can I? The
No.
amount of times I've been wrong from this
talking
camera.
about-
I know. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I was about to say Ash, right.
Oh,
Just because Steve isn't here, just because there's no dads in the room,
we
does
still
not mean
appreciate the jokes.
that we do not want to hear your dad jokes. Evening pie. Good to have
We-
you in, sir.
I even got one prepared. I think it's.
You
it's
got a
good.
dad joke?
Yeah. It's been tickling people.
Generally, we're saving for round 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So
But
if we don't want dad jokes yet,
Best one of mine. It's
Round-
constantly reusable.
round 2 is dad jokes on. So just assemble your best dad jokes now. In about an hour or so, we'll use them.
yeah.
Anyway, should we do the giveaway?
Let's do the giveaway.
So we've got another giveaway, guys.
Because
Using
we're that
our
nice
fancy
to you guys.
pants system that
With-
we
with your
that John
spondoolies.
set up. Yes, with spondoolies.
I'm saving mine. Don't know what
There
for,
should
but
be
I'm saving them.
for everybody. If you hover over the stream on, you have to be on Twitch for this, right? You can. There should be like a Weekend Warlords logo above the stream somewhere.
Yeah,
if you hover
so
over
you
it.
can. I think it's
If you tap it, it'll tell you where the spondoolies are.
jigsaw piece. And it
Hello,
says,
Miles.
extensions on it, and you go on there and you can redeem them for the raffle.
Yeah, it's some extension, right?
Other things. I don't know what you can later redeem them for, but I'm waiting for a raffle that tickles my
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah.
I wanted last week, and I was in the shop, and I couldn't get a signal to do it.
Well, that's your fault.
I know.
You shouldn't be in the shop. You should be on the stream. Today my son asked me about my birth certificate. 11 years old and he still doesn't know my name is Prime. Nick, you jump in the gun. Hold fire, Nick. It's the first round still. Let's wait for the second round. Watch it. Right, anyway. So we've got a giveaway tonight, everybody. Using the Fancy Pants Twitch system we had last week. Yeah, I was just saying. So for this week, we have a Weekend Warlords mug.
It is a mug.
An actual drinking vessel.
Chalice.
There you go. And I can
going
reopen
live
the giveaway.
now, yeah.
Are you ready, everybody?
Let's go.
So, entry has been reopened.
Use
I
raffle.
don't know where the timer is on it.
1 to 5. Each ticket costs 100 points.
Oh!
Big raffle. I don't know if... Wow.
So, there you go. You've got your entry instructions. There you go. You need to have 100 spondoolies. I don't know how you get 100 spondoolies.
I haven't got 100 spondoolies.
I don't know how many spondoolies I've got.
I don't watch enough.
Ulfric's gone in with a big 5.
He's straight in there. And it's a cool mug.
Exclamation mark raffle and then a number 1 to 5 for the amount of tickets you would like to buy.
Steve's next week's prize.
I did clarify, Rich.
Yeah.
This is a drinking vessel, not an idiot.
Ceramic, not
proper,
Steve.
proper the real deal.
I didn't think we'd have to clarify that this was an actual mug.
I don't
not
think
Steve.
we got one in.
I'll show you. We have a mug. It's not a Warlords mug.
No, but it's like actually it's got a Weekend Warlords logo on it and everything. It's very nice.
Like this, Weekend Warlords.
Yeah, exactly like that.
But squarer.
Yeah, painted it all nice.
All nice. Not
For some reason, the entries aren't working though. For some reason, Ulfric and Tavern Wars have not been entered. I don't know why.
Don't know.
I have no idea.
Do you have to use raffle and then that whole symbol rather than 5? Or no space? Maybe no space.
I don't know. Well, you have to watch 16 hours, Kate, or you have to donate some bits. There you go. That is what John has asked of you.
That is
to have a
what
Weekend
John has set
Warlords
the bar
mug.
of.
All the
drinks all the time. That would be a worthwhile mug. Imagine that if by winning the mug, you Rich is throwing some bits in.
Rich donated a bit.
Imagine if by getting the Weekend Warlord mugs, it doesn't, but it got you tea and coffee whenever you're in the shop. You got you.
The pie's donating bits as well. People picking up the spondoolies.
They want those spondoolies.
The computer actually makes a noise.
It makes like a bloop 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 bloop. If you're hearing that on the stream, guys, that is the computer cheering you for donating.
And we got John's put on the overlay as well.
John has treated us tonight. John. He has treated us. I'm sure he's watching us. He normally is.
Yeah, he's normally watching at home silently.
Spying on us, making sure we're not ruining things.
Yeah, he doesn't want us to break everything.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not saying to me that anybody has actually entered. I'm slightly concerned.
We appreciate what you do, Kai. It is very much appreciated.
Just use exclamation mark raffle.
Oh,
you don't even need a number.
Thank you, John. That is John listening in and fixing things for us. So no 1 to 5, just exclamation mark raffle.
All these cheers coming in.
Cheers. Oh, I like the little symbol.
Oh, it's nice. So good.
Right. So I actually gone for what?
Hold on. Who's taking damage? Mace took his 2 shields. We saw that. Did anybody take any damage? No one else took anything.
Mace. Oh yeah, he's got four shields on Mace. Madness.
Yeah. A shield upgrade will do that to you, mate.
Yeah, I know. Delta 7B and a shield upgrade.
The only shame is, right, you pay for the shield upgrade as if you had 3 agility still.
Yeah, but you only have 2, which I find it.
That's what the rules say. John,
it is exactly what the rules say.
John, we've got to panic. The giveaway's saying nobody's entered it, but people are saying raffle in the chat. John, help. Direct John, you're our only hope. How long's it got left on it? I don't even know. It's open, but it's like, I don't know what I've done, John.
You press resume.
I did press resume.
But it's got a weird time on there.
That's when John set it up.
Yeah, but it doesn't look as if it's ticking or anything.
It doesn't. There's no timer, John, and it doesn't say anybody's entered.
But the Streamlab thing is kicking on with. There's a one going on.
We may have to do that, Kate.
We might not want to, but
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, John.
Shh, it's alright, it'll be fine, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. We're getting bits. It's all good. I'm happy.
Subscribers all have one entry automatically. Oh,
Like,
there you go. Okay, you've got your entry. I've got an entry. Do I have to just go on and watch? I don't know how it works.
I don't know. It's still saying to me that nobody's entered, even though plainly people have entered. And there's no time. There was a timer last week we saw, and it was like this long for the
Do we need to
giveaway.
press back on there? Do you think?
I don't know.
I don't want to play. I don't want to break anything there.
I.
No, there is no timer tonight. It will end when you choose.
Oh right.
But
Oh okay.
Alright.
That's right. So okay. There's no need to panic over the timer.
maybe
leave it
people are
open.
being entered, and we'll see
We'll
what
leave it open
happens.
to the end of the stream then. But it's not telling me anybody's entered still.
We've got some, fuck, look at that. That's big from Parker Wellman there.
Oh.
3 and a crit.
Is that
onto one
that's
evade.
Obi-Wan at the torrent, isn't it?
That is Obi-Wan at the torrent. But I don't know how he's put that much damage into him, because he shouldn't have 4 dice.
He's calibrating, isn't he?
Has he got bullseye though?
Yeah.
It looks close to me.
It would have nubbed it.
There's a crit in there, Jay.
Just tickled it.
Flip one over? No?
It would just tickled it.
Oh, we had a double, because he evaded one. That hurts.
Yeah. Shots happened.
Mm.
The torrents got poked.
You need an expert called Rasta. I think
An expert? Are you
if
sure?
we wanted an expert on technology, we'd call possibly anyone else, but
John's the man.
John is the man.
John is the man.
Flaming tears. Maybe we can work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 dice.
Who's he shooting? And why is it not Mace?
It might be Mace.
It's not Mace.
Oh, he's spent it. To evade. Oh, the 2-4.
Nick's trying every possible combination. I like it, Nick.
Oh!
Ah, Streamlabs did a thing. Go back on giveaways. Yeah. It says entry open. No entries. Off on James.
Oh, you seem to have commentary covered.
We do, but we don't have covered. It's a
welcome
raffle.
in here, sir.
Hmm?
The raffle's not
Yeah,
working.
Nick's bits aren't decreasing either.
What do you mean aren't decreasing?
When he's
spending
raffling, and his bits aren't going down, and it's not showing us being an entry.
Oh,
it's
right, yeah,
Spondoolies.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
For some reason the
Spondoolies.
raffle's not working. Oh,
Did it say resume?
We
have
press
resumed.
resume, then it says close entry, so it is open.
the chat's telling people how to enter, and then the entry doesn't enter them. It's terrible.
Have you got
Fix it, Arthur. Come on.
this open? I need to refresh. So I need to keep this open
Why is it that one has to be open?
because it's the thing that tracks. So this needs to be. Oh God.
Oh wow!
Yeah. How have you not seen it?
No.
John, what have you done?
It's terrible things.
Let's if I do this. That was a day ago, though.
Yeah, it needs refreshing. I'm not sure it does refresh all, but yeah, we're still working this out.
Yeah, I don't know what it does. I don't
Yeah, because this is like a day ago. All of this. 36
Uh,
minutes ago we had. That was only resubs. You see, subs and resubs. Oh, all
But yeah,
this
you
stuff down.
kind of need to keep this open, or
Okay.
it doesn't
There you go. Jump to top.
for it to.
That is actually working.
So we can make it do that again.
Yeah. So if you keep this open, it will keep it refreshed.
But do we now?
Wait, does it do the raffle entries?
Yeah, is it doing that?
It should be.
But it's not.
Right,
It's saying nobody's entered. That's
go
my...
back. Right, go back to there, and now if we click on this, where's the mouse gone? I can't see it.
I'm too scared to push
Where is it?
buttons.
Ah, there we go. It went too high. So you want this open.
What's this?
What is this?
So this will be this page
I've completely forgotten everything.
when it loads.
Off on to the rescue.
Arthur's trying to
There
fix
we
it for you,
go.
everybody.
So I don't know how we refresh this, but this
No,
will,
it is refreshed.
is it?
Yeah. Scroll down.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So if you keep this open, then it should keep it up to date. Is my guess. I don't know where you can keep it.
Computer does say no, Rich.
The giveaway still doesn't work.
So if we keep that, but if we keep, yeah, okay. then we got the giveaway.
Just minimise it.
So I wonder.
So we've got Anakin at shieldless.
So
a
where's-
1 health torrent.
What happened to Anakin's shield?
I don't know, he got shot at and lost it. It must be by Ahsoka, looking at that.
Oh yeah, has got an Ahsoka on this one,
You just-
and he's got a mace in front of him.
No, you're just
Ten
throwing
Wars,
up. You're
thank
just
you.
throwing up loads of stuff at the bottom.
Was that 10
Yeah.
Wars?
It's
Oh no,
this
that's
one.
from.
I'm trying to make it work. I don't know how this works. I'm as in the know as you. Although I don't know why everyone's donating 1 bit at a time. It's just...
Because that's what Rich and
That's what Rich and Josh
Salty
do.
do.
Yeah.
They like to donate 1 bit at a time.
Good
be as
morning.
annoying as possible.
Imagineering.
Imagineering, man. Good morning.
Imagineering. Nice.
From America, I presume.
Morning.
Given the greeting.
Yes.
Must be.
Canada maybe.
Maybe Canada.
South America also an option. That part of the world.
Do they play much X-Wing in South America?
I know that they can't. I know that they
Brazil does.
can't get X-wing in Brazil anymore.
Can't they?
Apparently not. Apparently
Their supplier shut down.
West Coast.
FFG doesn't exist in Brazil anymore. Something about the boat sank on the way, and now the supplier can't get anything to the supplier shut down, or some
So they
some
kind of, the
crazy
supplier's
stuff.
given up on it because
Yeah.
of it. That's
Two-
as far as I heard.
I think that was something along those lines. Yeah.
The boat actually sank.
Yeah, properly
so all
sank.
everything just gone.
So if anyone wants any free X-wing somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, go and do some salvaging. Might be a bit wet. Your ships will be alright though.
Doing
I
policy.
thought you were kidding because of the amount of on the boat jokes.
No,
the
no,
community
it's
made.
seriously, their
Genuinely, the
boat
boat sank. Wow.
So it's not on the boat anymore.
Wow.
Somewhere in the ocean.
Yeah.
That is brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry Brazil.
You just have to watch Warlords instead.
Yeah,
Brazil.
How many?
I wonder if Warlords is international shipping though.
I think it does,
I'd
but
have to
it's
ask
not
John.
cheap. Where's?
I presume so.
Where can we see number of subs?
If you go on Twitch
On
itself.
Twitch, I'll tell you.
Curious how we're doing on that.
Yeah,
We're
59
59, so 11 more to go, and Arthur will make his video.
Oh, the video's mostly made.
Oh.
It just needs editing.
Arthur
And-
will show you his
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, so if we can get to 70 subs, we're currently at 59. You've probably already heard. There is a video that I've mostly finished. I've got one more bit of it to do before giving it all to John to edit. But there'll be a video going up for everyone about how to make my fudge.
Oh,
Some
very
good fudge.
nice.
Right, in that case, you two seem to have this under control, and there's a lot of Jedi around. So I'm going to go grab some food, and I'll be back to
Nice.
join in and do the next one.
Sweet.
Very good, sir.
Oh,
see you in a
Salty
bit.
says hello, by the way.
Bye, Saute. Alright, see you in a bit.
Right.
And he's donated another bit.
And he has thrown in another bit.
Oh, Josh.
Sorry, I was moving back to... Which one do we need? Yeah. I was moving back to the giveaway screen, and apparently by clicking on it, I clicked on the placeholder, but we're all
Don't
good.
worry about it, guys. It's fine.
Just a brief transition.
We're just
So,
making sure
we are
you're
moving
awake.
now.
Yeah, giveaway still broken.
Oh, yeah, doesn't seem to be anything.
So it turns out
Nobody's going to win the
Turns
mug,
out
unfortunately.
I am the mug.
But you've not lost any spondoolies, I hope.
No. No, your spondylitis should be alive and well.
What's this one say?
Alphonse Fudges. This is very
I
good.
don't know if I've ever had any. I think the last time he came that I was here and offered me something, I had peanuts in, so I couldn't have any. Because I'd
Well,
die.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault, but...
Peanuts are great.
I like that joke. That is a good one. I do enjoy
I
that
think
one,
we
Nick.
get that one
We
every
get that
week,
one
Nick.
most weeks, though, don't we? Let's say my one. Do you want to know my one for later? Or should we save
No,
it?
no,
We'll save it.
we've got
We'll
to
save it.
save
We'll
it.
save
We've
it.
got- I told everybody, dad jokes second round, right?
Oh, God's gone to a direct here. Yes, the 1 bit donations will increase your spondoolies.
Yeah, it's one of the many ways you can acquire spondoolies.
Imagineering Man, we do indeed. So we stream every Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock. Well, BST now, isn't it?
Hour 7
Yeah,
o'clock.
hour 7 o'clock.
Whatever.
Till about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, depending on how long the games run. And then every tournament weekend, which is generally the second weekend of the month, but actually
Yeah, second
is this
weekend
weekend coming. So all day Saturday, all day Sunday, we'll be bringing you live X-Wing action. And every Monday, actually, I think there's going to be a stream, is there? Or every other Monday?
Every Monday there's going to be a stream
Something.
of some
So I
sort.
think Rasta Ash every other, and I think there'll be something going on with Rasta Mace painting on Mondays, I believe.
It's 10 to 8 now.
Yeah,
imagine
10
it.
to 8 in
So
the
we
evening,
started
so
about an
7:50.
hour ago.
I don't know.
That's
If,
our,
I
that's
don't know
our
if Americans
regulars.
understand 10 to. I think they use like 7:50.
Well, it's 10 to.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be. Coming on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
come on. So we started about an hour ago, and that's the regular start
We
time
did,
for
yeah.
both Monday and Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There's 6 hours difference, I believe.
Yeah,
Because
however,
you're West Coast.
the weekend tournaments are like an all-day thing. So they
Yeah,
start.
so they'd start 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. here.
Yeah, hour
which-
10 a.m.
4:30 a.m. for you. So maybe jump in about lunchtime.
Yeah. So if you're 11 a.m., you're 8 hours behind, which means if we start at 10, you start at 2.
No, it's 6 hours behind. We start at 11. We start at 11.
No.
Yeah, we
you're
start at
saying
7.
you start at 11 where I am, which is 7 for us.
Yeah.
Which is 8 hours behind.
Oh, it's 8 hours.
So if we start at 10 in the morning, he
That's
has to get
2,
up at
yeah.
2.
Is that right?
That is, yeah, that's how maths works.
It is how maths work.
10 minus 8 is 2, Josh.
I thought it was only 6
Quick
hours behind on the
maths.
West Coast.
You're more than welcome on the Tuesday streams, sir. It's very good. The more the merrier.
Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to. Oh,
It's practically a different day here in the colonies. See, Tam Wars is over there somewhere as well.
is it?
Yeah. Yeah. The owner of the best toggle locks in X-Wing.
Which ones are they? Oh, they won your ones, didn't they? Yeah.
The only other owner. Yeah. They're very nice.
We're doing okay.
The giveaway's still not working.
No.
Where's John?
I kind of want to
John?
close. I kind of want to close it and start again, but I don't know if then.
No, I'll just click close and
I
start.
don't know if it will decide it wants to
Left
give
print,
a mug to someone.
left print does trump possibilities. Just push buttons, mate. I ain't gonna complain. Close it and reopen it. See what happens. We're literally going to turn it off and turn it again. No, we can't pick winners. There's no winners.
Click to pick a winner from entries, but there isn't any. Well, don't enter a raffle because there's not one going on at the minute. Giveaways.
Just click restart.
Back. View active giveaway. Right, we're trying again. We've reopened it. So we've essentially done what Kay said about half hour ago of turning it off and on again.
Well, we're never in a rush. Ken.
So
Oh yeah, the torrent's gone.
we have lost a torrent,
only
sorry.
had 1 health.
It was the 1 health torrent.
And
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, like,
Obi-Wan got it.
I moved it again. So, the Bet Lynch target locks. You know it. You know it, Josh. My lighting stuff is reach.
Oh, so
Kay's got a
go
raffle
check
going
Kay
on as
out,
well.
Kay out on Facebook.
Kay's a bit good with LEDs.
He likes putting lights in things, I've noticed.
Even now, you can do templates.
He can do templates.
Yeah.
Do templates. Ooh, that's impressive. That
They look awesome.
do the line.
Yeah,
Like an
they're
LED strip.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
LEDs in the corners of them.
It's not really made up.
I don't know what the raffle's doing. We'll just pick winner at the end of the day and see what happens. Maybe it's entering the users and we just can't see it.
Should we just make a new one? Start again.
No, I'm not that brave.
Well,
You do what you want, mate. I'm
lost
not
the
going to
mouse now.
interrupt you from over here.
Oh, John's watching. I don't want him saying. I
Don't want to upset
I
John.
did hear that Salty was in the market for some new templates. Although he's got some really
there you go,
nice,
Salty.
really nice charity ones that he got, but
Did he?
yeah, he bought them in the charity raffle at.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, Rasta.
Hello, everyone!
How you doing, boss? You alright?
Yeah, good. I just brought these back for you.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Thank you, man. Thank
Oh.
you, thank you, thank you.
George came to fly a ship without the bits he needed. So.
Yeah. My dice completely did the total
Did the opposite of against me.
Oh my god! I rolled a single evade the whole game.
I think you rolled a single blank against me.
Yeah, I was totally the opposite. So what's happening here then? Who we got?
We've
We
got
got-
everyone
We
in.
got
All of the
Obi
Jedi.
Mace Ahsoka.
Obi Mace
But I
Ahsoka.
was trying to write an Obi Annie Ahsoka list, and I don't know what to do because you can't really do the cool stuff you want
Yeah,
to do.
even more with calibrated. And
You mean supernatural? You can't do supernatural.
No, I mean, but even that.
even more
you
with
can't-
calibrated in R4 188.
I can't see the legs in it.
No,
And I
that's-
really
they
want
die
it.
too
I
fast.
really want it because of how fluffy it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
They
three.
die,
things.
they die too fast. Yeah.
But yeah, I think you've either got to bite the bullet and go hardcore 3, hardcore 2,
Yeah.
or a Jedi and some other stuff.
We've got 2 and 2 torrents.
Or you know, you can take. I looked at this. You can take naked Annie, naked Obi, naked Barriss, naked Illuminara.
You
So
can
you
run,
can have 4.
you can run 4, 3 with all. We can run all the 4s, 3 with calibrated, 1 without.
Yeah, but forget that. I want the really important characters. I want Annie and Obi.
Oh,
If I've
fair.
not got Annie and Obi on the table, I don't feel like it's worth having.
The 3-4
They were the ones
Imagineering
that
Man, it
really
is.
had like the screen time, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Of them flying them things.
Yeah.
It is the raster that paints really awesome ships, indeed.
Who's that? Who's that?
Imagineering Man from America.
Hey!
New to the stream.
You right,
I
brother?
think I've not seen you before. Imagining
No, he
Man.
was
Is it
asking
your
about
first time
so,
visiting?
yeah.
I hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, don't wow. Look, I'll pop in. I'll say hello.
There he is.
There is a live stream yesterday of me doing some model making, which will become a regular thing. It may even turn into every week because I've really enjoyed doing the live stream.
It was really good to watch as well.
If you're interested in making models and painting stuff, please join us when we do our live streams.
Yeah.
At the moment, they're kind of one for the Patreon, one for the public, but I think that's going to be changing in time when the Patreon gets a little jiggle. Things for the future we've been talking about, but nothing's been locked down yet. Is this Jedi versus Jedi?
This is
So it's like-
Republic
Jedi.
off.
It's
Have you
it's
seen a gassier table than that?
is it all gas clouds?
All gas clouds.
That.
See, like
All
as much
Republic.
as I like them, I'm not sure I like them.
Because that can
No,
happen.
yeah.
No, because of how they kind of dumb the game
They
down
don't
a
do
little
much.
bit.
It's a little bit extra on easy mode, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Other than the
But with a
evading.
list like that, you kind of have to bring 3.
They're like with the two Jedi. I was like, I've got to take these.
Yeah,
things.
you have to.
I have to.
Well, 'cause
But then you come
But
against
then-
people who have done the same
But
thing.
it ain't even that. It's then all of a sudden you realise that he can just fly through it too. With him. And that's quite upsetting.
but yeah,
That's
thank you for
true.
follow, Imagineering Man. Much appreciated.
You guys, all your subscriptions and follows and cheers are all much appreciated. Thank
They
you
are
very
indeed.
much.
Yeah,
We've had quite a few already.
few little, yeah,
People
follows
chucking
and cheers
bits in
today.
the pot. It's all
Bits
very
in.
good.
Trying to enter the raffle that's not working.
For you all to know,
It might be working, I don't know.
we're certainly going to be doing a buttload more giveaways in the coming weeks and months. We're just trying to work stuff into that and get that going so that whenever you guys tune into anything, there's going to be loads of cool prizes for you to win.
A one-eyed day. No, I don't know.
So who's up? Scott.
I appreciate them as
Scott's
well.
up
Rick.
on points. Scott dropped a gold trooper and has half pointed Anakin. No idea. There we go.
Annie and Obi, we've calibrated and R4s and 2 golds.
Yeah, you got
That's not
you got
bad, is
sense
it?
on Annie as well.
I got one of
That's
those.
191
Those ships
points as well.
Are so pretty.
Which ones?
The, actual,
The Torrents. Yeah, they're really cool.
The times were
So
nice.
They've done a good job of-
Thank you for the cheers.
They've
or the
done a
bits.
great job of painting them as well. They've got like the engine glow's nice on them as well. I've
Really,
noticed.
really.
Yeah.
The pretty ship, I think,
I'd
the
love
slave
to
is actually
convert
the
one
function.
to where
Still
it's
no
landed.
idea.
Yeah.
You know, with the wings
Wings
up
up,
and the bit
yeah.
that comes over the top. 'Cause I love those so much in the
Yeah.
cartoon. They were the ship I was most excited about. Am I right, guys? I know this is slightly off game topic, but am I right in saying I saw something about they'd announced what Wave 4 was? Or Wave 5 even? There was
Not
going to be
yet.
ETAs or...
They are going to announce what is in Wave 5 at Star Wars Celebration.
Ah, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
That's what it
okay.
was. They have announced, or it's coming. Nick?
And Epic is...
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
They
I
are
heard Epic's
working
coming
on
back.
Epic.
I heard it. That's a
It's-
Star Wars celebration.
Yeah, Wave 5 announced Celebration.
When's
It's Celebration-
celebration this year? Is that back in the States this year?
Yes, in States. I think it's in the summer.
Saturday, 13th of April. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. Why don't they do celebration on the 4th of May?
Because they're trying to do two things, aren't they?
Right.
I know, but like that.
I think they might move to it.
Yeah, Wave 3's just come out. Wave 4, we know everything in it.
Yeah, no, it's just because I saw something.
Or
I think
do
it was
we?
on the Minox, and someone kind of. It was like a statement, like as if they knew what was coming.
Okay.
No one knows any ships in Wave
Right.
5
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Because I was going to
Someone
say, if they do the ETA and they're going to try and
That's
keep
so
it
small.
true to scale.
It's
And
gonna
don't
be
get
like
me wrong, I want the ETA. It's my favourite ship in the game. If someone said to you, "What's your favourite ship?" Not in the game, in the films.
Yeah.
It was the ETA because it had that cross of design between
You saw
the
the
rebel
tie,
ships
yeah.
and the start of the TIE fighters when it opened its wings and the canopy. And I just love it, but I know that mine are massive. They're way bigger than they should be
Yeah.
because they should kind of be like
They've set that
2/3
precedent,
the
though.
side of the Alpha Sprite.
The
Made
vulture
at
should be a
home.
lot smaller than it is.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, if they were to
So-
do ETAs and keep them to the same size as the Alpha Sprites, I don't think there's going to be massive. Oh my God, they look enormous.
Yeah,
It will look
yeah.
great. It will still look
Yeah.
tiny. A little one-man snub fighter.
Yeah, as long as it's smaller
Hey
than the base, I
Laszlo,
think
glad
you
to hear
can't
you
go
made
too
it
far
made it
wrong.
home finally.
Hey, Ulfric.
Evening, Laszlo.
Thank you again yesterday. I got to go and get some pain relief when I went home. Not to be advised. I had all of 2.5 hours. I'm doped up with cocodamol at the moment. And they're just starting to wear off, so I'm about to leave.
It's got toothache.
Oh man, my
Yeah.
teeth is just stupid. It's just stupid. My whole gums at the back have swollen up, so I can't close my mouth because they're banging each other, and it's like 2 bits of metal hitting.
Well, judging by the
Oh,
deltas,
good.
you
So-
might struggle to put lights in an ETA if they're smaller, because the deltas are solid cast as well, aren't they?
Who's
So-
this Kay?
Yeah.
Kay. Kay messaged me yesterday, and Kay has some plans afoot. I won't give away Kay's plans, but if Kay manages to pull off what we were talking about, Kay is going to be a legend. Watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to put lights in some epic things. And I don't mean like the game
Epic
version.
shits, yeah.
Epic, because that'd be too easy.
No, yeah.
He's going to put some lights in some even bigger things.
Yeah, using bulbs.
Yeah, just full on, yeah.
Full
Just
on
screwing
bulb.
light bulbs.
Mind you, like a whole lit up CR90 would look awesome.
It would
Look
look cool.
amazing.
If you put like little lights in all the windows and stuff.
Yeah, have
Oh,
you
yeah,
ever done
totally.
that, Kay? Have you ever gone all out on that?
Because he could do like fibre optics.
Fibre optic
Yeah,
lights in the windows.
there's
Yeah.
so
Big
much
street.
room in there.
Yeah,
You
so
could do
much.
whatever you want.
Absolutely.
So,
Curious, Kay.
sorry guys, we are trying to watch the game today.
And
Yeah, Jedi flying around doing things.
Yeah, that is literally what I'm the Jedi being
Jedi
Jedi.
being-
Ju-
Jedi,
just
man.
a tiny bit on the lights. I've got like a Lego kit which is lit,
Yeah, you lit
and
up
in
a-
it it's got this
Yeah.
little panel that controls a like a special effect. So the engines, they kind of glow and dim and
Oh, so
glow
they
and dim,
pulse.
and you can adjust the
Wow.
timing.
Wow.
And it's got 3 separate. So on something like a CR90, you'd be able to light the engines and then give it an effect, so it could either pulse or surge
Yeah.
or really fast or really slow. So you'd have room in there to put in
Put in
really
all that
amazing
stuff, yeah.
stuff.
That's on your fire spray, isn't it?
On the fire spray
Yeah.
Lego, yeah.
He's got a radar and a C-Rock waiting for
Waiting for
lights.
a pair of Arduinos. So.
Oh,
Exciting.
I like it.
Radar will look good. The engines on the radar are
Yeah, I
huge.
think you want to do that one as well, don't you? Like the UCS Falcon.
Oh, the UCS Falcon is 100% getting lit. It's just that they've done this like pre-order thing. They do this kit where you can get one where it's lit and it's got a soundboard
Oh,
and
wow.
it's got a computer that controls it, but it's like 300 quid for the lighting rig. But this thing, and it has sound, so you start it up and it goes whoa, and the engines kick off and then the guns are timed and they go pew, 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 and it's all like, oh my god, I'm having an orgasm watching it.
And you're going to build that into a table.
But it is a lot.
Well, how else would you use it?
It's going to be my. It's going to be how I get ladies to my house.
So that
I'm
with
going
a
to say I have
Wi-Fi
a fully lit Lego Millennium Falcon.
We shall
And
return
if
in
you
my
don't
Falcon.
think that's impressive, you are not the lady for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Kay is going to light them with a Wi-Fi enabled controller, so you can do it from your phone.
CK, Kate,
Genius.
you really should think about looking at lighting some of. When you come to stay with me, I'll let you have a look in my spray, and I think you'd be amazed at how simply they've done it. And there's no one in this country that supplies lighting rigs for Lego. They all come from either America or Australia, and it just kills you with import. So if you could do something and put together little rigs for Lego sets, I'd buy them. I know loads of people are buying.
Nice. Stop giving away your business ideas, Josh.
But I'm never going to do that. I'm
no,
colourblind. I'll always cross the
They'll all,
positive.
they'll
and the
all be
negative.
white lights, and they might not even work because you just guessed. It's like a dog trying to disarm a bomb.
I blew up so many car stereos when I was young.
What, trying to wire them in?
Yeah. It's because cars are annoying. They never just have a red and a black, do they? They have
Bunch
like
of
a
white
million
lights,
different
yeah.
colours.
Yeah.
Right, what have we got? I don't know whose is whose anymore.
Yeah, that's the only thing about when you get games like this.
It's why I've
I've
sprayed my
strike.
bases white since
Yeah.
it came out, because I was like, I want to know
It's
which
a
one's
great
mine
idea.
just at a glance.
To be fair, we should take a leaf out of
Yes,
First
I
Earths,
thought that, and have
because
a basis.
apart from me,
Coloured bases.
everyone generally just has standard plastic bases and just give them coloured
I'll pull
bases.
mine out of my bag and give. I've got multiple bigs, mediums, and smalls. So next stream we'll get white bases on.
It's
and
okay.
small
I've got a
bases.
box of bases. I'll go spray some, bring them in, and leave them in.
That's literally what
So when you
I
do
did.
stream, you can
Yeah.
just get
I've
one
got
side,
good to
just
have.
put coloured bases on. And we need to also get some big stream tokens.
Yes.
These ones are right. These
They're not
acrylics
bad
are not
at
too
all,
bad.
but-
The stresses are quite good on these ones.
And the 1080s certainly making
It's
a difference.
making a big
with
difference, yeah.
resolution, huh?
Other than they've got my face in high def now, which isn't the best. But
Oh, it is a legitimate business expense. I still haven't been brave enough to break the sellotape on it though.
Did you see on?
I haven't even looked in the
Saw on
box.
one of the X-Wing groups. Someone's doing a non-stop build for charity, aren't they?
It's Doddy in the chat.
Is it?
Doddy
I
Gaming.
only briefly scrolled past
Oh,
it.
did he take? Did he dodge
James
that?
Dodd.
Oh, he did.
He
He
did.
did.
Um,
I was going to say that was a shot.
they are a bit aimed with feather dusters, the Deltas. They are a bit like,
Well, 2 Prime will do that to you. Paul.
yeah, they're like pea shooters.
I'll tell you what though, if you strip back the list and just take the 2 that I took last week and you put laser calibrated, suddenly they're at range 1 and they're rolling 4 dice, or they're rolling 3.
And
They're adding the focus, which they add straight away, so you can re-roll the
You can.
focus. It's amazing. Supernatural, do a move.
Well, adding the eyeball is just a modification, so you pick the order.
Exactly. So it was fantastic, and they were hitting really hard.
Well,
they were
it's
hitting.
like with the 7th Fleet Gunner and the calibrated, you can actually hit with 5.
Yeah.
Because you can roll an extra dice. You've rolled 4, you've added a focus. You can re-roll it
Yes.
1 and focus the rest if you've got that option.
Calibrated does get around the penalty of 7th Fleet.
There's a place in Belgium that sells coloured markers for 90p for 6. One small,
One single
small
turret one.
one double turret, one medium, one single turret.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, mate.
Might be worth looking at. Right, are we going to try again on this raffle? It's still not doing anything.
Well, it lets us pick a winner.
Well, try it again. Do whatever they do, because I've never seen this happen.
Well, the thing is,
what do you
it's not-
press?
It should be showing.
It should be
people
showing people
here
have
who
entered, but no one's
but
entered.
It's not
And
showing
guys, tell
people.
us if has anyone's Spondoolies gone down. I know earlier they said they haven't. So
John, if you're listening, the raffle's not working properly.
yeah, he's
He
he
was-
he know?
did
He was
help,
around
and he,
earlier, now
but I
vanished,
think
I don't
what
know.
we need to do is just reset it all and start again. But that's
Do
brave
it,
from us.
do it during the break. We'll sort it.
We will. Yeah.
And remember that monitor you're watching on
Yeah.
is ruined. It's really bad. Like the actual resolution.
Oh, so it's actually better than that,
It's
yeah.
even better than what you're
Nice.
seeing there.
Yeah, Rich still has all his Spondoolies, and he's tried to enter about 1,000,000 times. So
Right. Oh, that's a bit hard, isn't it? How are you going to do that?
I think what we
Ian
need to do
K.
is
Who could that possibly be?
go in here and start a new one, rather than.
Yeah, we can always do that.
I think that's the way to do it, and just put the same item in again. And
Start a new one and just do it for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and just go, right, everyone do the raffle.
Well,
and
this
see if
one's
we
done
can
without
get
a
to work.
timer. It's Kafka.
I imagine it has to be.
Top work, Rich.
You're actually good.
Evening, Ian.
I've gone
Good to
back
see you
into
in,
it.
mate.
Back out again. No.
But what we'll do is we'll do during the break. I'll close the entries.
We'll start again,
And then
and
give
second
another
game
go.
we'll have a raffle on, hopefully working.
Yeah.
Thanks all of you that have been trying to enter so far.
Yeah, thank you all for your company.
All Frick's just killing it on the Spondoolie front. So
still over
9,000
9,000
Spondoolies. Oh, you see, yeah, tech support has arrived. It's all right. We may get it going before the break then.
Did you run or something?
Yeah.
Was you out of breath?
Just a little bit, you know.
What are you doing here, John? It's supposed to
Well,
be
I
at
come
home.
and help you
It
with the
comes out with a
giveaway, but
giveaway.
I don't
Go
want
on.
to get on the stream.
You don't want to be on the camera.
Can we hide that one? I don't know. You'll
We
know
can
to
do, yeah. We'll turn the camera.
Let's, no, we could. No, we can just.
Hold on, hold on,
Sweet
hold
finger
on.
over it.
hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
hold
Just do that. Just flip it down.
on. I'm just gonna.
Oh, look, there you go. Look, Ryan.
There you go.
You don't need
The
to close
mystery
that.
There you go.
remains.
It's gone.
The less technology.
Oh, is that flipped down over the lens? Ah. It's
For
all right.
when you need to pick your nose.
This is when actually all the
Perfect,
entries have
now I
been
can
working.
pick
We should
away.
have to see them.
This is the only view you're allowed to have of John.
Well, actually, we didn't actually do anything to the camera. Just as he came in, it just went black.
Yeah, it can't
Yeah,
cope,
can't deal with it.
even in 1080p.
Like a vampire.
Thank
Rich
you,
with
Rich,
another bit.
again, throwing some bits in. Much appreciated.
That's mysterious, isn't it?
It is
It's
very
not just as right.
strange.
That's all right then.
You commentate on the game, I'll fix this.
So
Oh, bumpity
Bump,
bump.
yeah,
that's not
good
good.
for a Jedi.
someone's bumped somebody.
And there is another one. Bring up the rear right behind it.
Oh.
If that's Mace behind, that's going to hurt because he's got 7B.
But who's who? This is the problem.
Yeah, this is the problem with they're all being yellow and all being on the same base.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Jamie moving Scott's ships?
I don't.
It might be, it might not be because they've all got. I think the best. I want to go and ask because we've lost track.
Yeah, go on track. I'm going to have a look.
Yeah, whose ships are who?
Well, at least it's not Conquer then. The one turn does fit. So that Jedi got away with it, which I'm assuming must be Anakin. given that he's moved last.
So
So that
force
must
charge
be
for out of
Jamie's.
arc.
That must be Jamie's Anakin. And then you just take a focus. All good.
Lots of finger waggling there.
Yeah.
So the ships are on the relevant controller's side at the moment.
Oh really?
So the
they're all
farthest to the
Jamie's.
right are Jamie's. So the yellow and the red,
Yeah.
right near that target like we're doing his finger is, are Jamie's.
Okay.
The two yellow further down the board are Scott's, and the red one right out the back is also Scott's.
Okay.
Jamie's not in a good spot then.
No, especially that bump. I didn't see which way around they were, but if it's Mace behind with 7B, it's going to hurt.
Matt Whittam says, message me if you want some big screen for any tokens, Preston.
I will be messaging you, Matt, actually. Funnily enough, you've just popped up. I was just saying I need a couple of tokens that I don't own at the moment, and I said I'm going to get Matt to do them for me, so I shall be speaking to you soon. And yes, we will, Matt, please. And if you do something like that, we will make sure we're talking about doing some kind of credits as well for people that contribute and, you know, big cheerers and anyone that wants to do some nice stuff for our stream. We'll get a big shout out
Absolutely.
and try and push some business your way, brother. And just so you'll know, it's Matt Whittam.
Whittam.
He's not related to that ginger guy.
Not related to Witham.
No.
No.
Oh, ouch.
Ooh.
Jamie hitting hard.
Mace got.
Ooh.
Mace is half pointed now, and that was an expensive Mace because he had 7B and a shield upgrade.
His
Why
power
would you do
regulator's
that?
gone.
Why would you put shield upgrade on it?
And then put R4 and R2.
But why
Surely
would
you
you
put R2
run?
there.
I don't understand the theory behind that turning them into 7Bs.
I think it's alright.
I don't. It's because 2 green dice and, you know,
But you're still
that
equally
lack of
manoeuvrable.
but you should be playing a much more manoeuvrable. When you just building a ship to become an X-wing, you might as well just fly an X-wing.
Well, that's what I did.
Do you know what I
Flew
mean?
3 T70s there.
You might as well just fly an X-wing. I think that when they're in their standard format with laser calibrated and all of that, they got some character to them,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
try and fly them like
You're
aces.
not trying to dodge and not get
Whereas
hit
this
and-
is like, I'm just going to sit in front of things and shoot it, and it, I don't know, it robs, I think, some character from the ship itself.
Makes it a bit jousty and
Yeah.
a bit like you see on tables in America.
Yeah.
Dave was saying earlier actually, in chatting about.
Oh, is that a blank and
It's
a
a blank and a
focus?
focus. By looking at it, yes,
Mace is getting got.
properly got
Do you know why he's getting got?
because
Because he
he got
spelt his
7B.
name wrong.
What, Waste Mindu?
No, he's not got the eye in Mace.
He's not got the eye in Mace. He should have, you know,
Like Rasta
copied
Mace.
me.
Yeah, but he has got a purple lightsaber.
Do you know why mine is MAICE?
Do I?
Because it was my screen name when I used to play World of Warcraft,
Oh right.
but Mace had already been taken.
As in Mace window had already been taken.
Yeah.
So you had to
Weird-
put the eye in.
Weird enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't Rasta Mace, I was just Mace,
Mace, yeah.
and my pet was called Windu. There's not enough hand waving in this game.
No, they're not gesticulating the
not
phone.
of
I actually
actual
had one
force
of my Italian friends message me the day after last week and went, I saw your cheeky force hand wave. And I was like, no comment, no comment.
First of our game earlier, first dice roll of the day. My evade, double blanks. Heroic. I see George across the table, gesture his hand, full on Obi-Wan style.
Double
and I was
blank.
like, none of that dark force here. Roll my dice again, double blank. I was like, alright, I'll see how this game's going.
That was a big hit. Who was that on? Oh, that was a big hit.
That's the Jedi. That's a dead Jedi.
that's-
Oh no, it's not.
No, that's the
It's a
torrent.
It's a
getting
torrent. So like,
smacked.
don't matter about a torrent.
Has it just got one hole?
One hole left, I
hole
believe.
left.
Depending on what that crit was.
For 25 points though, they're like,
They're good.
they're a nice little
They're,
filler.
they're good shaft having there, and just like that's just sucked up so many attempted shots at it.
Absolutely. But it does look like Scott's got the upper hand here.
Can't go back.
Yeah, it's just half it. He's up on points, but
But you're going to have to shoot at that one and you've got more chance of hitting a barn door at range 3 through a thing.
through a gas cloud.
He's got to roll 2 hits to have a chance.
Yeah.
And then needs.
Yeah, he's
Scott
got to roll 2 hits.
blank on
Or he's
6.
got to hope he rolls. Oh, he's got force, isn't he? Of course, he doesn't
Yeah.
hope he rolls focuses.
5.
2 dice, little pea shoot.
It is a.
No.
Well, it's 1. So, no, I don't think he can. If he's got a 4, you've got to roll him, Scott.
No, I don't
I'm
think
not
Jamie
gonna-
got anything.
Oh really? Was it 2 focuses?
Even if
maybe?
it's one, he can't hit him because of the gas cloud autothruster.
No.
Yeah, if you roll
Oh.
all eyeballs,
Roll
if
all
you're-
eyeballs.
eyeballs,
eyeballs and he's got
it's
no
to
force
spend a force.
charges.
He's got 3, hasn't he?
Because we don't really
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
They're not going to be keeping their force charges up to date.
I tried to last week.
Oh, it's too hard when you're playing a game to be doing that.
not on, you don't do it on the app.
No.
No, it's not. It's not relevant.
That you'd need to have an observer sat there doing it.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, we've had Carlo do that a few times for us.
It was bad enough trying to do it on layer charges because I was trying to keep everyone updated on when you could layer and when I couldn't layer.
I'd like Lats to come out next,
Mm.
and that's where I'm hoping we get to see the more bigger characters like Cody and Rex.
We've got them as a crew, haven't we?
I know
Cody? Yeah.
we've got Cody, we haven't got Rex
No,
yet.
not Rex yet.
And I'm sure we'll be getting R2D2 as a droid when we get the Naboo starfighters. Because I was a
Yes.
bit upset that
Yeah, I think
there
we'll
was
do that.
no.
I'd like to see a different mechanic with him though.
No, I'm unfortunately I'm not. If I was going to have thought about lighting it up, it should have been done already. Split it apart, and that Sith infiltrator will be my own ship, and none of them are lit. And I've got a real problem that if I start lighting them, it will mean I have to go back and do everything. I remember when I first started magnetising, I had a collection of over 100 chips, and I remember going back and taking them all off stands, cutting them all up, and I was drilling holes in them to countersink the magnets at this point, fully
Yeah.
painted ships. The amount of TIE fighters I broke and the amount of X-Wings I snapped wings off, that it was just like, no, I can't do that again.
Ulfric, try again, removing the space.
Yeah, try again without the space, Ulfric. No, still nothing.
Still nothing.
Why is it doing this?
Don't know.
Just not letting people into giveaways,
No, not at all.
guys.
Everywhere. Try
Try
every,
all the combos.
All the combos coming through. That's a puzzler.
Did he just go one forward with a Jedi?
We had the disabled power regulator.
Okay, I was about
You
to
had
say.
to go one
I
forward.
didn't
You
think
couldn't do
they
anything
had
else.
He simply
wish they-
must go on forwards.
I wish they had a hard 3.
2 sloop?
I'm a bit
5K.
upset they don't have a hard 2 blue. I mean, it's just what?
What they do? Do you ever run it without an R4?
No, but it should be part of the chassis.
I
Come
think so,
on,
they are.
dude. If
I
some
dunno,
pleb
they're-
in a TIE fighter helmet can turn his interceptor blue, or a guy in an A-wing, how can a Jedi not?
Because they're
It
hard
could-
to fly ships.
But it don't matter. He saw it coming 2 weeks ago with the Force.
That costs you a force charge, actually.
No. Come on, they're expensive enough.
So this is my theory on what I think force ability should be. Do you know how sense works? That you get a basic ability, and you can amplify it by spending a force charge. I'd like to see more like that, because at the minute I think lots of them you have to take and use at the expense of using other things, especially with
Force
the Jedis.
management is massive.
So I'd like to see somewhere it's like, oh, you get it and you can do something with it, but you can amplify it by
It's really hard. That was the hardest part of flying those 2 Jedi, was
with
managing
even
the
more.
Force.
Yeah.
I think Mace is going to go bang here.
Jamie's put a nice little box on him, hasn't he?
Mm.
And that, the fact that Torrance
Fetch me my lightsaber. Which one's your lightsaber?
Out and,
It's the one with bad lightsaber on it.
yeah, the fact that the Torrance snuck away, I think, has actually saved Jamie 12 points.
Why would you barrel like that? Why would you give up the calibrated?
He didn't have it.
He did have it.
Yeah, he might have, but if he didn't, maybe he's thinking about next turn.
Fair.
But those 2 ships are... No, I don't know why he did either. I would have just tokened.
Mm.
Right, guys, you can try again. This time, no number, just exclamation raffle.
Cost 100 to enter.
Does, but you get free ones for being
It's
a
for a
sub.
mug, mate. It's,
Did I win?
he didn't win half I saw
It's
you
not
trying to
working.
enter, didn't enter you.
It's not.
We're struggling to get it
None
to
of the
work.
giveaways are letting people enter them. Oh, that one's working.
That giveaway's working on there.
What's that giveaway for?
It's using different app.
Oh.
But card.
We have a giveaway that works.
Oh, not a great roll. Don't go average.
That's below average.
Mark Ward, every time he shot at me, never had mods.
Yeah.
He rolled hit
It's the
crit.
dice cup of power.
It was
The
ridiculous.
dice cup of power.
The heroic dice cup of power. Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah.
It's heroic
Magic
dice.
And then I went, give me your dice cup.
Yeah.
Blanks. It's always the way.
You've got to get rid of that card. It's cursing you.
It's not. It worked with you. It's wicked against you. I can't remember ever rolling that many double
Oh,
evades.
I remember you doing it. I don't think I did too badly. He blocked Poe and just smashed it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Ooh, do you double dip?
Oh yeah, you
You've
do.
got to take that shot.
Of
Take
course
that
you have.
advantage.
Take
Just-
it.
You
Try
can,
and
you
kill
can
it.
bug out and get it back. You've got to kill him at that point because you've got 8 minutes left.
Oh, and I think he has.
He got him.
Yeah, it's got mates.
It does guarantee the kill, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. It's
And then it's one less ship you got to worry about, isn't it?
and it's the heavy hitter of the team as well, and the most expensive.
This is 2 great points you added there.
He's still not winning the game.
Yeah, he's got to take 1 damage off Ahsoka, which is a lot harder than it sounds.
It's 8 minutes though. You can do it.
But can Snips get a kill here? Why would you shoot the torrent range 3 through a gas cloud? Please tell me that's not what he's thinking. He's got a gas cloud.
1 health for the kill, but still, it still makes no difference if Jamie gets any more points, though, does it? So, because it's not enough of a
Going
difference
it.
for half of his
I
points.
don't understand the wisdom in that. He thinks he's got bullseye though.
It's 2 hits.
3 hits.
And
with
he's got
bullseye.
bullseye. I don't think he's got bullseye, but they've decided he has. So
I think yes. Looks like yes.
3 hits, 4 dice 3, and an auto
Oh,
thruster.
Oh, we got a subscriber.
Thank you.
There
Oh,
you go.
4 evades. Yeah.
What the hell?
Charge, I'll talk to you when you get a new subscriber now.
It's alright
What?
though. You had
I
mods.
like it.
So that new raffle is working, guys. You have entered a draw.
Right, somebody try raffle again for me. We're just looking to see whether it works.
DJ Smithy just did one. So.
Thank you for following Ace again. Right, I've got to go because my Coco Moore is just properly going off. I love you all, Internet.
How
Thank
did
you
he
for
kill
joining
it?
us.
He killed it. I thought he rolled 4 evades.
I think he rolled focuses and a blank and had no focus.
Put 4 evades on the thing.
Did he?
I don't know.
I don't know either. They know what they're doing though.
Do they?
Do they? This is a good point.
Yeah.
Right, one love everyone. Join us this weekend, don't forget, we got our double header, our birthday tournament. There's
Big
going to be
one.
some big players, some awesome games and a big party happening. So please come back.
Stature.
And if you can't be in the building, the stream will be on.
One love, peace. Laters, boys. No
See you
night.
later, Rasta.
Yeah.
Tavern Wars is added since that was.
Tavern Wars, yes.
That added.
I got confused by the Ulfric's little emoticon or emoji thing. I don't know what they called
Sorry,
it.
one last thing, John. There's an envelope under the counter for a guy called Akash.
Yeah.
It's got a dial in it. So if he comes in during the week asking after it, he knows it's here waiting for him.
Okay.
Cheers, bro.
I got my dance as well.
Yeah, I saw yours were really
Yeah.
nice. Those A-wings and then Sabine's
Oh,
just.
Resistance A-Wings are just my... I love them. I have no interest in flying Deltas instead.
I don't think Delta's going to like Vinny, to be fair. You're going to throw some bombs at them and they're going to run away scared. They can dodge the bombs pretty well, but aggro Vinny would hurt them. It's just going to burn
I've
through
got
their force.
270 degrees of arc.
Yeah, it's just going to burn through their force as well, because if they're dodging you, they're having to spend tokens of force.
Yeah, they don't like double tappers.
No.
They absolutely don't like double tappers.
So in
They're
the last
interesting
5
ships,
minutes
though.
now, guys, and
Yeah, I really like the Deltas. They are interesting.
nothing has changed points-wise since that Well, Torrent dropped, but
One forwards.
no,
Oh,
don't have a
no.
one forwards.
Why don't they have one? Everything should have one forwards.
No, completely
Not
agree with you.
impressed by the Deltas. Interesting.
They go pop, but you can do some real fun stuff. But
I think this. I think they just need working out. That's what I think. I think there's something in the ship, definitely. I just think they need.
the lists need finding with them, don't they?
Yeah, the lists need finding.
Oh, this could be the damage they need on Ahsoka here. It's going to be Anakin. With
It's
calibrated.
about does the bullseye get round?
Well, very true. How much turn are we going to get? Less than that.
Jamie really wants the bullseye to get around. Scott really doesn't. Funny that.
Someone that entered a while back that hasn't gone in there.
Maybe that they haven't got enough currency.
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on with the.
Yeah, we were debating that earlier actually.
Come on,
Tavern
this
Wars. Is it worth it? Does it alter the way you fly the ship too much to make it
Yeah.
not a Delta anymore?
The 7B upgrade is an interesting one. I think it's a hard choice.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Kay. It's.
That's
I
a
think
fair
the arc
point,
lists,
Kay.
I think the arc lists work because of the synergy they have, buffing each other and that kind of thing. Sinker, although expensive, from what I've seen, is very valuable, very strong. Bit of a Howl Runner and it's innate reroll.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced by Sinker, but
Alright.
I'm happy to be wrong. I think the Torrent might be the best ship.
Possibly.
I think the Torrent might well be the best Republic ship, and the Infiltrator is the best Separatist ship.
One hit, triple blank. That is the damage Jamie needed if that's in Ahsoka. It is indeed, so
Meditation's an
Jamie
interesting
has now
card.
gone up on points with 1 minute 30 left.
Oh, that's the perfect time to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boom. But now Ahsoka's going to shoot.
Yeah, but Obi-Wan's got 2 health before he loses any points.
Oh dear.
Oh, 2 hits. I did 1. Spent the focus to do it. Spent the force to do it.
Oh no, it's
That's Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Well, Obi-Wan may as well spend the focus. And then spend a force to get the focus back.
Thruster. I think he did. Yeah, he's got it. He got the dodge.
Hmm.
And then it's going to be Ahsoka range 1 bullseye.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's Jamie's Obi-Wan.
Oh, back at long range shot.
Double blanks. Very good, Jamie. Very good. Now it's Ahsoka range 1.
That's Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's fire.
Hit him with 4.
Yup.
Ouch. Oh no. Hit him with 3. Oh no, 4.
There was 4 in there.
Oh, and that is a pretty.
Would have been Alec Guinness.
good-looking
How old
dodge.
would Alec Guinness be, Rich?
That's half though. That is half points. So Scott Parker Wellband has just retaken the lead.
He just killed Anakin. And it's time as
Look
well.
at the time. Snuck it at the end there.
The overlay's going mad.
Don't know why.
It's because time's come.
128 to 103.
105.
105.
He died like 20 years ago, though. Mind you, 85's not bad, is it?
Not bad at all, mate. No. Back in 2 seconds.
What's the verdict then, John? What's going on with the giveaway system?
Well, yeah, I'm not quite sure.
August 2000. There we go. 1914. Bloody hell.
Blimey.
I mean, that makes sense 105 years ago. That checks out, but. So 1914 is so far outside of my own reality that I can't really comprehend being born in 1914. Given that I was born 80 years later. We're having giveaway issues off on. It's not good. It's
It worked fine last week, did it?
It did, yeah. It was absolutely. It was absolutely.
Looked
fine.
like it was working fine earlier.
It let us start it absolutely fine. But they're just not letting people enter for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Have you ever found out Alec Guinness would have been 105 today? Okay.
You just reset. Oh,
Oh, big dog Thaddeus!
thank you, Mr. Theobald.
Subscribe.
Thaddeus dropped in.
Thaddeus is in the house.
But our next game, do we know who we've got yet?
Tim Marsden.
Yeah, Tim
and I told
Marsden
him to find an
versus
opponent.
mystery opponent, isn't it?
It is indeed.
I'll go find him opponent if he hasn't got one.
Might be you off on.
I can do if you want.
Battle of the
but,
commentary.
Have you got more deltas?
You've got
for
any
us?
Jack with you?
I have got deltas.
Everyone's got deltas.
Or I've got my rebels.
If Tim hasn't got an opponent,
I've
Go
got
on,
my
go and
whatever
check
you
with
want on
Tim.
the table.
Go and check with Tim.
For me, mate, you can mix them up. You can put rebels and deltas on the table.
Yeah, Rebels and
Oh,
Deltas.
yeah, I'll probably do that.
The herding cat's open.
Alright, I'll go
Yeah,
see what
right.
Tim's found.
Steve.
He may have found someone. I know he was looking.
I struggle comprehending that the 90s were almost 30 years ago. Interesting.
It is a long time ago.
Well, no, they're almost 20 years ago. Started.
Did we get anywhere with the giveaway? Or
Well, people can
there was entries in
enter
that one.
and do exclamation raffle, and that will enter and we'll pick. I'm not exactly sure that it's using Spondoolies correctly, but they will get entered into there, and then we can pick a winner and we can announce it on the screen. So if people want to put exclamation mark raffle in,
Ooh, let me...
they will get entered into a raffle for the mug,
Okay.
and it will work.
Let me
But
try.
there is a giveaway going on.
Have you found an opponent for Mr. Marsden?
Mr. Marsden found an opponent.
Oh, fantastic.
So luckily you've all been saved watching me fly
Saved from
deltas
Arfon.
really badly.
Who's he picked?
Cardiff.
Okay.
Interesting.
So that is
So the Vulture Droids.
Vulture Droid Maul Swarm, I believe.
Yes, it's it hurts.
Yeah, it's gonna.
It's not with Wat Tambor.
Sorry.
No, it's Maul with. Assuming he's running what he ran against me earlier. It's Maul with Grievous, the
I don't know.
Strain Droid crew, hates title, and then 6 Vulture Droids.
Yeah, I know that, Steve. I know that,
We can
but
model
for some
this.
reason that's not working. So
Unless it's at one point it's going to take everyone's already delayed.
we've reverted to a third-party app, which is actually collecting all the raffle entries, but everybody's only just getting one entry, unfortunately, on this raffle. But you need to put exclamation mark raffle in to have a chance of winning.
Right, let me go away to some signals so I can see if I can get this working.
Well, we are getting entries.
Oh,
off
I'm
on,
trying to
so
enter the bloody raffle.
Yeah.
front of the store off on.
Arfon snuck out to get his entry in, everybody. Look out for the hairy dragon in the chat.
The hairy dragon is that off on.
Some people are being entered, some people are not being entered.
Yeah, I think on this system the currency is a bit out of kilter.
I don't know how it works.
Oh, there he is, the hairy dragon.
Hairy dragon is in the
Only
raffle.
fine.
Cheeky Arfon. Cheeky little bit of Arfon there, everybody.
Yeah. So it is
Yeah,
working.
Hairy Dragon's just gone in.
So I think it's if you've got the currency, it will enter you guys. So good to know.
Any joy?
The hairy
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah, you're in.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
You're in the giveaway, Arthur.
I never win.
You love a mug as well, don't you? To have a cup of tea.
Well, it'd probably be too small for me.
Yeah, yeah, you like a really big one, don't you?
If I can't hold a pint of tea, it's not worth my time.
Pint of tea.
Oh yeah. I've got a litre one as well, but it doesn't get used very much.
A stein. Stein of tea.
I don't think it was ever intended for actual drinks.
Beer, maybe.
Right, I need some lists.
Hello,
boys.
Jen.
Hello, Jen. Yeah, I believe that's.
Hello,
that?
Jen.
Who's Jen?
Sure.
That's someone that Thaddeus knows.
Someone Taddy's name. I thought you meant he wanted us to say hello to someone
In the store.
in the store, like go and say hello to Jen.
I thought he misspelled my name.
No,
Jim, maybe?
I suspect she's watching the stream with.
Alongside
With Steve.
Mr. Steve.
In which case, good evening, Jen. Right, we need some lists.
Yes. Shall we?
Someone go and shout at the boys.
So
Well,
I'm gonna
Tim's currently
leave
still-
again
Yeah.
now.
Leave again. We'll leave that one running.
But close giveaway, pick
Pick
winner. They get a mug.
They get a mug. Perfect.
Or they are.
Okay.
And by a mug, we don't mean Steve, as Rich pointed out earlier.
What to do with this?
Green.
Put that up.
And then I
You
need
need to return it back on because you
I
turned
need
it
to turn it back on.
Oh, and you've ruined the green screen. No, it got knocked forward. I was trying to save it.
Whoops!
All good. It's good. It's all good. See? All
off.
good.
Saved. Well done, Alpha. We're back, and
It's
it's
fine. We
there.
don't want camera anyway, because then they can see us, and that'd be terrible.
It has
We are
been
indeed
moved, though.
back on
We are-
camera.
I think Tim's still finishing
We,
off his
are,
game,
we
so
seem
you
to
got
be
a bit
like
of time.
over more than we
Well,
were.
that's fine. We
'Cause we've
get,
got-
get us
look
some.
here, look
no,
here.
no. Well, yeah, there's some green screen missing. You go and adjust.
I'm going to go and adjust.
I need some lists, boys. I need lists. Get me
I'll
lists.
go double check lists.
Get me
and
some
them.
sweet, sweet lists off on.
Perfected.
I need that.
So I can build you.
It's not perfected. You can still see it though.
Which side's that? That's your side.
It's my side,
your
yeah.
side.
The side I'm sat at.
Well,
It's
some
not
my
covered,
side
boss.
Because I moved it back to fit in.
There's Josh's arse, everybody. Enjoy.
Sorry, is it covered?
No, it's fine. I'm just messing with you. No, we're still missing a bit of.
This isn't happening. I can't move the son of Tatooine or whatever it was.
It's perfect, except you dropped off the other side now. There's now a gap, top left corner, boss. We're trying to just. If the green screen falls on me, everybody, I'm all right. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna.
Boom. Just waiting for some
You
lists.
could like black the screen.
That is perfect.
And say we're back in 10.
No, we're gonna stay. I think we should stay for. Let's keep everyone company.
Okay,
Now is the
we're-
time, though. If you're.
Oh, are we good now? Is that all right?
Yeah, that is perfect, boss.
Sweet.
Well done. Top work. You're not allowed to come out from behind it, though. That's the only thing.
Surprise! Fixed it. We're good.
Yeah, we need a couple minutes to set up because Tim's very slow, as we all know.
If I'm on stream on Saturday, I might try and come dressed in green,
Yeah,
like the exact green
wear a
screen,
bright
and be a
green shirt.
floating head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Steve will love that, I'm sure. He won't find that
Just for
annoying.
you guys.
Yeah, and waiting for some lists from our phonius.
I can.
Where
We
we
can
start?
start because I have a rough idea of what.
You want to? Yeah, okay, you go. You
So
go some
it's-
lists, boss. So what do we think of the deltas then?
Yeah.
they're
Let us know what you
interesting.
think, guys. Jump in.
What have you guys tried? Right.
Which one's the
What have you guys
separatists?
flown?
Which one's them?
Which one?
That one?
That's separatist. Yeah.
Looks like a TIE fighter. It
What have
confused
you
me.
guys flown in Wave 3 that you think has legs?
I'm gonna shoot.
See you later, Jamie.
Thank
you
you
for
for playing on
stream.
stream,
stream.
Jamie. Much
Push
appreciated.
him in.
What?
See you
Boom.
weekend.
We've got Wat with
Which day you
Kraken.
down? Oh, Jamie's doing the double, everybody.
Bring some
Oh,
slightly
yes.
better dice with you.
Yes.
And he's
We're on
got.
cam.
I
We
think
are on cam.
he's got some other stuff.
Deltas
in
and
there.
Arcs. Tavern Wars like in the Deltas. What do you think of the Deltas, Jamie? Why are you here?
With what, sorry?
The Deltas, quickly. Why
Oh, the fun.
you rate them?
I might have swapped to the 7B title.
You
It
think?
just don't
Ooh.
punch out enough damage. I know
You're not
it's a
convinced by
surprise.
the calibrated lasers?
No,
Something along those lines.
but the
I think you had treacherous on. What?
I have lists for you.
What's
if you're
that?
after lists.
It's an EPT.
right. I shall see everybody
It's a separate.
Is it
at the
what
weekend.
Les
what
Separatis.
Tambor in a Bullabub or a Bulbasaur
That's-
with treacherous and Kraken?
What What is this?
This is
Is
what I
that
believe is
Kylo?
Kylo's list.
No,
What is it then?
no,
Has he changed it back to Maul?
he's got the one I played against. So
He's changed it back again.
5 PS1 vultures with energy shell.
Oh, not vulture, not
Energy
goblins.
Oh,
but-
trade federation droid. That droid.
Yeah.
5 of them with energy shells, which are
We're gonna do
the
this one
torps
too,
or missile.
They're the missiles, yeah. Energy cell
Those with a
charges.
good swarm
5 of
support ship
those.
or a
Yep.
good arc dodging
Yeah.
ace, but you have to really commit to one of those roles to make it work. I think that's a
Infiltrator
fair
Maul.
point, Kate. The ship has got a
Infiltrator,
couple of uses.
Maul, and it's gonna have hate
Yeah,
But you have to be
Title.
sure what you want from it.
title.
yeah, scimitar.
Yeah.
I like it.
K2B4 crew, which is a droid crew.
It's a tactical relay.
Oh, sorry, I have no idea. I need to learn the droids.
K2B4, yeah.
Yep, and Grievous as a crew.
Oh, Grievous crew. Okay, guys, that is the first list. So,
General Kenobi.
hello there.
That's his only line.
That's the only one we need.
So we want to.
Please tell me Tim's flying Kenobi.
He's not.
Oh,
Tim-
come on.
Tim's flying something that's not wave 3.
Can you
or wave 2 or
make
wave
sure
3.
Because he's
Kylo?
flying Imperials.
Can you make sure Kylo goes on?
It doesn't matter.
Scott's
You can
list?
just
Oh,
switch
we
them.
can switch them. Okay.
It's easy to fix.
Don't worry about it, boss. There's a switch players button.
And he is set it up on the left, so
So can... Oh, we're going to have to
we
change the
change the
sizes.
sizes here, guys.
We're going to do some live editing at the top one, boss.
Top one. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, boss.
Player name size is fine. So
Ship name needs to go way down.
We've got a lot of ships in, guys. So
yeah, maybe a little bit bigger.
Touch more. Touch more, boss. Then drop the upgrade.
There we go.
one more.
Drop the upgrade a bit.
We might actually have to ask.
Oh, well, there we go.
We might have to
Oh,
request him
no,
to
yeah,
the side.
that's
That's
fine.
alright.
Yeah,
Well
yeah,
done.
that's fine.
He is versus Mr. Tim Marsden, and he is
Imperial?
flying what? Imperial.
Imperial, sure.
It's an interesting one. I like it.
Why? Because it's got Suntifo.
And
No.
what have we got?
It's not got Suntifo.
Vader,
Vader.
Afterburners,
Which one's Vader? That one's
Advanced
Vader.
X1.
That's not
X1,
X1.
baby.
I always get confused. It's just Afterburners, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was talking me through this one, yeah.
That's all you need on Vader.
I hate
And
maybe.
then PS3 Phantom.
Hate's fair.
PS3 Phantom. Is that one?
Oh, yeah, so you can have Duke.
Indar? Yes.
Times 3.
Thank you,
But
bitch.
you can't have Duke.
Can't do. They haven't got APT.
They're the ones without Duke.
Oh, yeah, it's
It's PS4,
PS4.
yeah.
Is it?
Oh, that's it.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
that's a list.
This is a list, guys.
has been doing
this
the
is going to be
rounds.
some.
Oh, this is a bit good.
It's going to be some interesting flying here, guys.
And
so,
Tim's flying it. So
yeah,
Tim's.
Tim's
So it'll
good
take a
stuff.
while.
Yeah, not going to be a fast game this one, guys.
That's the wrong list.
Wow, this is a mirror match.
It's alright, we've got Josh on tech today.
Probably tell the difference.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's 73 bits there? I'm assuming he's
That's
bought a batch and
list.
he's doing it one at a time.
Yes, he had odd number left. So, oh well, I'm just going to drop them in.
Just as a
He's just bought a load of bits and then dropping off one by one.
so yeah, I won't spoil fun.
What's that?
It benefits more to donate a lot at the same time.
Does it?
Yep,
Oh. You get better rewards.
you get a better percentage.
And then we just need to reset the.
But it's not a huge amount.
That's
difference.
ready to go, boss.
It is. Shall we
It's just the same thing.
see if we can?
I think.
Yeah, that's the live side.
No, he's
Because I
not.
believe there's a thing we can
don't
do
accidentally edit.
where we can do a poll.
What?
A poll.
A poll.
We can do a poll.
Oh yeah, there's a poll system.
There is a
You know
poll
where this
system,
is?
so let's see if we can work
Live
out
actions.
how to do a poll. Yes.
Spin the wheel.
We don't want to spin the wheel.
Not that one.
It's on one of these. Can't which one it was on.
Poll.
Poll. There we go.
So, is this where we're
Add poll profile.
deciding
Ooh.
who's going to
Title.
win?
Win and lose it. Yeah.
This is a tough one. I think Kylo, personally. Having seen what those swarms, that swarm with sharing calculate can do, I think it might be him. And he has been flying swarms for quite a while.
Yeah, he's a bit of a swarm master, isn't he?
He's been flying
Save it, boss.
7 mining guild ties since they came out.
Start
Guys,
the
so
poll.
we're going to run a poll. You've
Here
got
we go.
the option of Tim and Kylo. So to enter, you put exclamation mark vote and then either Tim or Kylo, and we'll see who you guys think is going to be the winner.
Get your
Also,
votes in now.
Tim is
everybody.
really good, so.
We'll give you till about
Tim's all right.
the time. We'll give you till the game timer on the game hits 60 minutes. So you do get a bit of pre-game just to have a little look, but you can vote as soon as you want.
I'd give him 15 minutes.
That's what I mean. So 50 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. Once,
Oh,
it's,
sorry, I
not, once
thought
we
you meant-
started the game,
Okay.
votes are closed.
Sorry, I've been
Votes are
overruled.
Because
The second the timer presses go, votes close. So get your votes in now,
Yeah,
guys.
as soon as the timer starts, that's it. Does it tell you who's voted for what?
It does. It will be able to find out.
We close
Um,
it.
No, you don't want to close the
Or
poll.
when we close. I was saying
Yeah, we can see as we go in. So you want exclamation mark vote and then Tim or Kylo.
I'm assuming it doesn't double count if someone puts the same one.
So
twice.
Rich has gone for Tim. Ace again has gone for Kylo.
Yeah.
A lot of Tim.
Likes the droids.
VP1613 has gone Tim.
Tavern Wars has
Tavern
gone
Wars
for
gone
Tim.
Tim.
All
Or
Fritz
it's
has gone for Tim.
Kai's gone
Kay's
for.
liking
yeah,
Kylo.
Kay's
It's
gone for Kylo.
interesting.
So
It's
it is interesting.
Split.
I don't think they're even
You
set up
voting
yet. So.
there, Arthur? Who are you voting for?
Oh, if I was
I'm
going to
doing
sneak
Kylo.
back out the front, get some signal.
Yeah.
I've got signal at the moment, so I'm going to do it quickly.
Sia and 5 and what? Oh,
Who's
I need to
Sia?
look at Sia.
Let's go on TTT.
Here we
and support
bloody
Sia.
go.
I vote
Sia.
Kylo.
No results found. Doesn't exist.
I thought all this new stuff was on there.
It is. Who's Sia?
Captain Sia. They're a Bellable pilot.
Oh. Bell. Bub.
Bulbasaur.
No, it's the belly rub.
That is the
Ian
belly
and
rub.
Belly Rubber's like, yeah.
We'll go into Yasub. We'll be able to find it in Yasub.
Rifles.
That's true. Just click new squad.
Bellabub. Captain
Crackshot.
Sia. So, Captain Sia in the Bellabub. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 performs a primary attack, if the defender is in its bullseye before the neutralised die step, the friendly ship may spend one calculator to add. And always, there's a crew that does that.
Oh, so you spend a calculator if it's crack shot
If it's
against ships in your
that's
bullseye.
nice.
Oh, interesting.
Woo!
Seems
A
alright.
swarm of them, nasty.
Especially
Get
if they
your
have
crack
actually
shots
got
out.
crack shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Just cancel 2 of 8.
Crackshot and Sear, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, nasty.
Devastating.
We will need to reset the app, I believe.
No, you don't need to. It's fine.
So the ball's working.
The poll is working well,
How's the
yeah.
raffle looking?
Oh, we're not doing.
We are doing a
There
raffle.
is a
Yeah,
raffle.
there's
Yeah,
the
where's the
new
raffle
raffle.
gone?
It's on one of these. I don't know
Must
which
be the
one.
on the right. That's just the main one, isn't it?
Which? Oh, it's this one.
That one.
Yeah, the raffle's still going.
I'm in there, huzzah!
Yeah. You can use exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark raffle to enter the raffle for a pretty exclusive Weekend Warlords mug. So
Yeah, only the best.
exactly. All the drinks, all the time, in your Weekend Warlords mug.
Although,
Absolutely.
if you don't win, there is a link to buy them, isn't there? To the
Yeah, I believe you
Underneath-
enter the store through the extension.
like directly below the video,
yeah.
there is a link to the store. So if
You
do
can
end up
buy
not winning
yourself a mug.
it's available to buy.
Oh, keep the poll votes coming in, guys. We are exactly 50-50 on the poll currently.
I'm going to get going, so I thought I'd say bye.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you for
was
going
there
on
any
the stream, Scott.
criticisms or
No, it was
Suggest.
Dice
good
alone.
game. Different coloured bases because we couldn't tell the
We couldn't
difference.
tell which ships were which.
Repaint your ships.
Yeah, repaint shit.
I should have got my
Yeah,
base
different
out.
bases.
We're all right this game because we've got nothing. I don't need to get my whites out.
Right,
so.
I'm gonna go have a look.
Thank you,
see how
mate.
it
Appreciate
goes.
you.
Yeah,
being on
no,
the
worries,
stream.
right. Take it easy.
Right.
See you later.
Take care, Scott.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, it was an interesting game, the Deltas. Delta versus Delta.
Delta. I don't know. Unfortunately, I think we might see a lot of it coming up soon. Like,
Well, I genuinely think this weekend at Warlords you'll see quite a few Deltas.
I think just mainly because it's new.
Evening Ben? Yeah, just 'cause it's new, it's fun, it's interesting. Is John still here? I don't think so, Ulfric.
I think John has
I
gone
believe
Ulfric.
John has
He
left the building.
doesn't tend to be here on a Tuesday. He pops in for tech support. And then pops
No, I
off
thought
home
he
again.
was
He
on
has
his
got a life and a family
Because he
too.
went quiet. Oh, Tim's ahead by a vote. Paul, don't vote for me. I can't win from the booth.
Or you could do a poll at some point of best commentary team member. You, Steve, Arthur, and Tim. There'd be another Tim voting there.
Good deal.
I can't forget my templates.
No, you're going to need those, mate.
I am.
They're
Well, actually,
very
I've got
nice,
an
aren't
extra of each of these.
they? Fair.
I had to lend them to Rasta because he was flying a Phantom and didn't bring a 2 to decloak. with a line on it.
Well, that was silly.
It was silly, wasn't it?
About 10 minutes left in their game.
Oh, you're on some lates, Ben. So they've got about 10 minutes left on the game
some
they're
dice roll.
already playing. So we're gonna take a brief break, or we're gonna
So-
stay in here and talk.
Oh, cool. So Ben will be ready to go
Ben,
back
you'll
to work
be
as soon as the game
Yeah,
starts.
you'll be ready to go back to work,
Yeah,
Ben,
Ben,
as
you-
soon as the game
You've
starts.
timed your break exactly with ours, mate.
Those of you on YouTube, if you get over to Twitch, you can enter our raffle and vote in our poll. So !raffle on Twitch and !vote either Tim or vote Kylo. That will enter you into our poll, and we're going to see who you guys think will win. If you vote Patch, I think Ash might cry. Or you could do a poll for the best show on the Weekend Warlords Network.
We don't need
wouldn't
to.
really
It's
be
already.
a poll, it's
It's
just a one.
already.
But then you'd be the official best, not even the unofficial best.
No, we are already the official best.
Or is it the official
Yeah,
best?
official
Oh.
best. It already is fly casual, mate.
Oh.
Numbers don't lie.
Actually, while there is a quick break, if you haven't already, you can feel free to subscribe to our channel.
We're doing well tonight. Okay,
Oh.
we're on Twitch extensions, not live. Okay. Live.
Ooh, we're up to
We're up to
60.
60 subscribers, so
So
our
10 away.
fudge is getting ever closer.
So if you haven't already and you have Amazon Prime, you get a free link to Twitch, which gives you one free Twitch Prime subscription. If you want to send that our way, that'd be appreciated.
Also, for those of you that have got Twitch Prime and a Nintendo Switch, a
Yes.
friendly service announcement for everyone. If you have Twitch Prime and a Nintendo Switch, you can get 3 months free of their online
And if
to
you
play. And if you've done that already, then you can get another 9 months. So you can get a year in total.
no, so it's you get 3 months,
Yeah.
and then in 60 days, so that people don't just get the free
Yeah,
1 month
yeah.
farmers in trial, they'll be doing another 9
Another
months.
9 months.
And
So
if
yeah,
if you've paid for a year of Nintendo, it gets added on.
yeah. So you can get a full year for free of Nintendo Online,
Which
to happily trade Pokemon with your friends from miles across the world, or Smash Bros, or Mario Kart, or Bomberman, or whatever it is that tickles your fancy.
What if X-Wing tickles my fancy?
If X-Men tickles your fancy, then you can download YouTube or Twitch onto your Nintendo Switch and watch Fly Casual.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Since when?
It's on there now. YouTube's definitely on there, and I
It
believe
wasn't for a
Twitch is
long
on there
time,
now.
'cause
Yeah.
they didn't want it to be a media hub.
No,
They wanted it to be only
Netflix
games.
isn't, but I think YouTube and Twitch is, by the sound of it, because Rich was talking about YouTube the other day on there.
Interesting.
Richie C, is YouTube on the Switch now? I believe that's what we were talking about the other day. I may
I'm
be
gonna get
wrong.
my Switch and check 'cause I don't have Wi-Fi in here. I can't find out.
Or, if anyone else hasn't played it, Tetris YouTube definitely is.
Tetris 99.
Tetris 99, free to play, but it's really hard.
No. You want real Tetris? You want Puyo Puyo Tetris?
Okay, which one's that?
That is a mix between Puyo Puyo and Tetris.
Oh, no, don't like that.
This is the break cam.
This is the break cam of too much of Josh's face. I don't like that.
We're just waiting for Tim and Carla to set up. So here you go. You've now got us in full 1080.
It's not worth it.
Well, I've just got tickets for midnight showing of Endgame, so I'm quite happy.
I thought you were going to talk about tickets for Saturday.
I've got
and
tickets for
Sunday.
Saturday already.
Oh.
I've got tickets for Saturday already.
Great.
Have you got tickets for Saturday, Sunday, or fun?
Playing Saturday, talking Sunday.
I think I'm joining you Sunday.
Cool.
I think we were discussing
I
it,
thought
weren't
we
we?
said the other way around, but I don't mind.
Because I've got a ticket for Saturday. And you've got a ticket for Sunday, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've not got a ticket yet.
Oh,
I was just saying.
Yeah, so I'm going to play Saturday, and then I'm coming down Sunday, so
Yeah, so
I'll join you in the box.
Prospective commentary team for the weekend is me and Steve for Saturday, and
Me and
these
Josh
two
for-
jokers
Cool.
for Sunday.
That works.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Ooh.
There you go. Oh, Kay's
Lit
doing a charity raffle
Guardians.
for a lit Guardians. Oh, sorry, my head's in the way. Look, a lit Guardians
Lit
box.
Guardians box.
Oh wow, Ryan, do you want to fix that and put the chat in front of me?
I can do. Just put. It'll be. Just drop the studio cam down a couple of steps. Just not behind the
Is that all right?
behind YouTube. There you go.
Nope, not worked.
Oh, no. It should work.
Still in the way.
Oh, I just leave it. It's fine. They only want to see you anyway. Don't put it behind the Weekend Warlords image because that image will pop back.
I'm not. I'm trying to put it
I
behind
know,
that
that's
thing.
what I mean.
Must be on the
Is that a
weekend.
dodgy camera or do you finally have some bum fluff there? Don't be rude.
Is it dad joke time yet?
Oh yeah, we can do.
Oh,
dad
we can start
jokes.
dad jokes.
We
Sweet.
can warm to
So
dad jokes if you want.
I've got a new one. I think I told it a few
Go on
times.
then. You can
So,
you can get a start on dad jokes.
I really like to use big words that I don't understand to make me sound more photosynthesis.
Nice one. Good start.
Good stuff. And you can reuse it. Just throw a different word in there.
Yeah, any
Yeah,
word you
any
like
word you
that's
like.
long. There you go, guys. So,
You trying to get YouTube?
I can't get you. As I've not.
You're not got him. Oh, he's
If
just
you've got
playing
any-
Switch.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch in and we're gonna stream from
So
Tetris
you
right
put
now.
your
Yeah.
Tetris.
who's the coolest person in the hospital? The ultrasound guy.
He
Very good.
is ultrasound. I'm really sorry, my head's in the way of all the chat.
You just got to hug Ryan for a bit.
Yeah, just go.
Nah, I'm
So good.
I'm good.
So
So
good.
you got
Oh,
fusion, where it combines, alternates
What are you
between
doing on that
Puyo
what's
switch
pieces.
off?
Puyo?
Puyo Puyo. It's basically you get drops blocks of like two,
Yeah.
two, and you're matching colours or having shapes.
Oh, a bit like Candy Crush or whatever.
Sort of, but they drop.
Okay.
I think Dr. Mario is probably the closest I can think of.
Yeah,
So, for
It's all
example,
the switch talk going on.
he's playing on his Switch.
yeah,
We're in a break.
Who's the coolest person when he's lit?
When he's ill, the hip
The hip
replacement
replacement
broke.
bloke.
Come on, these are funny.
These are good. Keep
Yeah.
coming,
That's
Kay.
on the
I have
ultrasound.
very high standards. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do better than this. No, I have very low standards. You got to do better than this.
Much better.
Yeah, every 25 seconds it switches between.
Oh, what's he done a double bill for? I don't want to. My brother's booked tickets for Endgame, and he's booked Infinity War into Endgame, so that's a long stint.
It's gonna be a long night.
It's going to be there all night. What is?
And we're going to Cineworld, not Odeon, so it's cost me £10 more.
What in Loughborough?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Cineworld's a million times better than
Yeah,
the
Oh, no, yeah, but I like the Odeon. It's
Nice.
got some like feel to it. It's.
Yeah, the feel of not being able to fit in the seats.
Oh no, I sat in
The feel of
screen
like
three
you're
or whatever.
holding the building
Yeah.
together. You become part of the
But
building
it
when you're
costs
in
you
there.
£4, and you can take McDonald's in with you.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'd rather pay the little bit extra and actually fit.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I
it's
don't know.
£10 extra is the difference. It's,
Yeah,
it's more than a little bit.
That's not a lot.
£10 extra. Why is? I
They're,
thought
doing,
Cineworld
they're
were-
charging a lot for the double bill showing of Midnight Infinity War, Midnight Endgame.
To be fair, if people pay that charge it. Just watch better films. It's my
Teacher,
advice.
what's your favourite letter? Student, letter G. Teacher, why is that, Angus?
What?
Sorry, what?
Thank you, It Devours, for entering the raffle.
It devours. Yeah, you spotted the raffle. Getting in there.
So remember, guys, we have still got our poll going, and we have still got the raffle going. So
Yeah, you can vote for whoever you think will win. Exclamation vote.
Exclamation
Tim
mark.
or Kylo. We've hidden the list though. 'cause
Yeah,
the
I wish I had
student
Cinema Unlimited, Rich, but I cannot get to the cinema nearly often enough for it to be worth it for me.
I'm not getting this Angus thing.
Sorry.
No, it's straight over our heads, Paul. Where are you going, John?
I'm trying to find the poll again. I know where it's gone.
It's in Cloudbot.
Was it in Cloudbot, was it?
Go Cloudbot.
I can't remember if it's in Cloudbot.
Poll.
Poll. Here we go. So
Tim has got a narrow lead in the
Tim
poll.
has a very narrow lead in the poll. Get a couple of kids, it soon pays for itself.
Or
I'd rather just not. I think.
yeah,
I feel like
rather
that-
not have kids.
No,
and pay
here's
for
the thing,
itself.
Rich. I feel like getting kids, right, and then getting the Cineworld Unlimited. There's a net loss there
Yeah, I think there is a.
financially.
Yeah. But I
I'd
did
rather
dis-
just pay for tickets
Yeah.
and not have children.
I did discover for my friends that live, well, people that live not in Loughborough, because for some reason Loughborough cinemas are particularly cheap at £4 and £6.
Because of the Odeon. The
Yeah.
Odeon's £4. So this local one
Had
is,
to go down, yeah. So
that's the only reason.
essentially, I think it came about because the Odeon here's been here for forever and has no cost associated to it anymore. So it just went, we're going to pay £4 for tickets, and so we get really cheap cinema, which is great.
The Odeon was quite expensive,
It was, but when Cineworld came,
and then
it had to go-
Cineworld got
had
built,
to
and they
drop.
went,
yeah, yeah.
"Oh no, we can't do that anymore."
So it just means that we get really cheap cinema.
It does make the Cineworld Unlimited less valuable.
Yes,
here.
valuable, exactly.
It's like,
That's what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
it does.
But for people that live in London, because I know we have got some people watching who live
No, London
elsewhere.
is worse because they're excluded. A bunch of them, the
Oh, are
central
they?
ones.
Anything in
Anywhere central, like
Oh,
Leicester
really?
Square,
yeah, like anywhere
doesn't
they
count.
do any of the,
Oh, because my mate used to have it, and he went to the one at. He used to live in the O2, and he went to the massive one at the O2, and that was included. And so like instead of spending £12-15 on a ticket, he was like, "I know, I'll just use my unlimited." And he went, well, as long as he went twice a month, he got his money back. So rather than here, it's 4.
I say when I was in
Yeah.
Sheffield, it was 2, and that made it back.
Yeah.
Here it's free,
3 or 4.
because it's £6
Okay.
70.
You
for
get
a
it at
ticket.
Odeon, and then you have to go with more because it's only £4 a ticket there. James knows. He used to make pizzas there.
I did. I used to work there.
There you go.
Oh.
I tried setting up a sarcasm club, but it's really hard to tell if people are interested or not.
Were they American?
See, Rich, I don't know if you're saying that's a good price or a bad price. Because
It's making it sound out it's good price. But
yeah, £25. It's not bad. That's not bad at all to go to see Captain Marvel. I think with
No, for
especially if
free,
you're paying
it's
£7
alright.
for a drink and a popcorn or whatever it is. It's,
Yeah, well, no one actually buys a drink at the cinema world, do they? Well, unless you get the Fanta one.
Oh, the ice blast. They
The
are
ice
good, though, aren't
blasts.
they?
And you have to mix the flavours, let's be honest.
Yeah, I think I agree, but not mix. You have to get
Oh, no,
a bit
no,
and
yeah,
bit.
mix.
No,
Mix.
no, you have it on layers. I think. And how do you have your popcorn? Is the most important question.
I just get the fudge brownie thing.
I don't eat popcorn.
Ah,
I don't like it.
stream. How do you eat popcorn? Because there is a right answer.
The correct answer is chocolate.
Chocolate popcorn.
No. Or
Just have
no,
chocolate, so-
you just have chocolates
Like
and
minstrels.
sweets. Like
I like to get popcorn and then tip a bag of minstrels in.
jelly babies are a solid choice.
I can't eat a full bag of J baby.
Or like the
It's one
gummy
of the
bears.
Yeah, they are.
Gummy bears.
One of the
are
few
amazing.
that I can't eat is jelly babies because by the end of the bag I feel really sick. Other sweets I can just.
Yeah, you don't want to have a whole bag of
Yeah.
jelly babies.
Popcorn should be
Jelly
toffee.
tots, also very good. Anything jelly.
Yeah,
Or
I think
gummy.
I kind of agree with you, PJ. There. Thank you for the follow, Pirate John Silver. I don't know why you didn't get a. Maybe it's because we're on the wrong screen, but you
It's
definitely.
following the jab at the
The Jar Jar's
Jar
for a
Jar thing
subscription, is
for
it? Oh,
subscriptions.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
There's nothing for follows.
Oh, maybe we
But
need
thank
to
you for
move
following
follows.
Pirate John Silver. It's lurking in the chat, but sneaking a following, thinking we wouldn't notice. I see you.
We do spy you from afar.
We do. I'm old enough to remember £1 cinema tickets. I am not. My grandfather invented the cold air balloon, but it never really took off.
Sounds like a good energy saving method, though. Like, if you could fly on a cold air balloon, you'd not spend as much energy.
Exactly.
Well, they,
Saving global warming.
they
I don't know why I didn't catch on. I love jelly babies. Would eat bags and bags of them when I was at marathon training. That's an interesting choice.
I agree. I know people that used to eat. My friends that were swimmers. And
They are
used,
quite sick.
used to eat jelly, not jelly babies. Jelly, just the cubes.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Just chew on some jelly cubes.
Need sugar on it.
On the jelly cubes.
No, like jelly babies. Just
That's not
on it.
sugar. It's like flour, isn't it? It's like
I don't
corn
know.
flour or something. 'Cause It's
Oh,
not
that's
the,
good.
the actual powder's not sweet.
I don't know.
Anyone knows? Let us know what's on a jelly baby.
What's why I like jelly tots as well because they actually
Oh,
are
jelly
just
tots
jelly
are good.
dunked in sugar.
Hello, internet. We're
Hello,
coming.
You come in.
I'm getting ready now.
We've
We've
got-
got a poll going for the internet to tell us who's going to
You're not
win.
allowed to see.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Who's going to win?
Well, the
Can I
poll,
throw the game if I know?
the internet are
It's literally just a poll.
the internet are deciding.
There's
There's no bets.
No, there's no
I
bet.
think there is a possibility for us to run a
We can do
betting.
bets.
We can do betting, but
But
we're
given
not
how
going
much-
to.
Given how much trouble we've had with the raffle, I'd rather not. People are saying hi. I'd rather not go into
Not
betting.
go into betting. No, I think it's an option
Yeah.
available that we will never use.
What if we lose our valuable interest?
Should we cut back to the table and given that Tim is ready?
I think they are. Can we see the table? Is
That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
You want live, mate? Or editor?
No, I want editor. Don't tell me
Sorry.
what I want, Josh.
You want that one?
I want.
We've
that
still
one.
got a lovely empty
Oh, hang
table.
on, hang on. Go back to the transition screen a sec.
This one.
The one which shows you both big.
Yeah.
Just because I've heard people don't believe that we're related.
Oh,
So,
me and half one
I thought
are
we'd pop in.
apparently brothers.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are going to
yeah.
get very confused on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's
About
so
who's-
Well, I don't think we'll have the camera
I
on.
may have a haircut, so you
You
might.
don't have the
Even...
camera.
Well,
will
I
switch
thought
back
I'd show
to-
because I may shave during the week.
Oh, that's a
That's
dice
There's a
cam.
dice cam. Yeah. Well
Yeah,
done,
you
Josh.
did it.
When we're struggling to see dice, I'll switch over to it for you guys, just so you know we can.
Oh,
Again, we've got Josh on tech again.
So PJ's just betting when
We're not
can't actually
betting, PJ, we're
he
just
bets Tim
voting.
100. Is that the name of a band?
Abby is Spondulix. How many clouds this time? We don't know. Paul, we're about to find out. The
I
big reveal.
think-
How
I
many
think-
clouds?
I
That
think-
should have been the real bet. Though,
I'm
shouldn't it?
going for possibly 3.
I'm going with
But
2.
looking at that stack there, it may be that there's one in that pile.
There's only one in that pile from Kylo.
But is that actually Carlo's pile, or
Yes.
has that been left there?
Yeah, you
believe
can
it's
put it
Kylo.
So is Carlo running 2? Oh, Carlo's got... No, he hasn't got grappling struts, has he? So
No.
maybe he does want them. I don't know.
He wants
Do you
one
have
of
to
them.
pay for the
apparently.
struts? I'm assuming. so.
3
3
points for the
points.
struts, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not worth it for him. He's going for mass.
Yeah, shell charges. But
More droids, more good, Arthon.
I've noticed. I hate it.
Why? They're not that bad.
I faced against this list pretty much, and I did
what do you think to it?
3 damage to between his Volta droids, think Kenny, and some shields off Maul.
What were you flying?
Anakin, Mace, and Oddball.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And it didn't go well.
Oddball in the arc, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oddball for 3 action. You
Is
can do
not-
3 actions in the V-wing.
You can in the
Not V-wing, the
the V19.
V-torrent.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the same. But,
No, you've not got a link, so you can't do 3.
oh,
It's the link. So you
Oh.
go barrel roll, link to red evade, get
Gotcha.
the target lock. It's the same as the Jank. You can
Jags
do
is
some
on
good
late
similar
tonight,
Jank.
so he might pop in about
Yeah,
half past if he
Jags
bothers.
may pop in, may not. It depends on what time he gets out of work.
No, Paul, they're not as good.
Shell charges are just
A 3 dice attack.
poor man's proton missile. Top.
I'm not sure they're entirely worth 4 points.
4 points. You get 3 dice. Spend an extra one.
Ah,
Oh, Rich's 100 Spondoolies
well,
have gone.
I think he was showing in the
Yes,
raffle.
Rich, you are in our
Where's
latest
the
raffle. You are entered into that,
Raffle
Which
ain't free, Rich.
which should be where your Spondoolies have gone.
Ticket cost is 100.
Yeah, you got nothing now, mate.
You have got
you
your.
spent them all.
You spent them.
You've
You
spent them all,
splurged them on the raffle.
but you might have a mug.
Oh, thank you for
here
the
we
bit.
go. See, he's going to donate a bit and get some more spondoolies.
Can you change the colour of your bit?
The colours depend on the amount.
thing. Same with the shape.
Ah, okay. So it's where you're at in the rankings.
No, so it's if you
It's just the amount of
So if
bits.
you click that thing there,
Yeah.
that'll. Oh,
I can't share my own channel.
hang on. Let me.
Arthur's
Show
going to teach me to Twitch.
But it's like grey
So
in
if I
the
go-
singles, and then it's purple in the hundreds, and then it's like red and green, I think, in the thousands. Yes, you can, PJ. It's on the card.
The Trade Federation drones can't they?
Yeah, they can.
Oh, it's based in the card rather
It's
than
baked
needing the reload.
into the card. Right, hold on.
I don't think that function's working.
Why is this not working? Right, I'm not happy about this. I'm going to just search for Garvin, and it's not even found.
So I think the app needs resetting.
Oh, don't. You're
What's
gonna
that?
break
Send the
it,
computer
aren't you?
sleep.
No, the app on the not there on the tablet.
On the tablet. It wouldn't make a difference.
There's not. You can't really gift those things. You can gift a subscription.
Yeah, but I don't know if that would then give you the Spondoolies or them the Spondoolies.
Yeah, you get spondoolies for subscribing, but I don't know who gets them.
it's whoever gifts gets it because they're the one who spent the money, I believe.
Okay.
But this is all on
Essentially, we don't
guesswork
think so.
because we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're just.
Yeah, don't ask us. That's
If John is in the chat, John, can you gift Spondoolies?
That's no moon. That's Tim's head. Oh, it's Carlo's head as well. 4 points and reloadable.
And we've got the
Yeah,
one.
they've only got one charge. The thing,
How do you reload them?
it says action. You may it's an action you can reload the
Is
card.
it an action?
basically.
Is it?
Yeah, it says action reload this card. Is what it says.
I just action reload this card.
Reload this
so
card.
it's just.
So you regain the charge on energy shell, and you get a weapons disabled token. You do get a weapons disabled token. Do not start a fight with me on that. I'm not going there again.
It's, okay.
Oh,
Understood.
You have angered Ryan.
some people on the internet, right, read that and thought, oh, so I don't get a disable token then.
No, it's
Yes,
a
you
reload.
do. You do. It's a reload. Take a disable token.
Internet, follow.
Stop cheating.
Ah, that one.
And then far left again.
That's rant over.
What are you doing to me?
I'm just gonna go on. It doesn't matter where.
You can
Oh,
change
fine.
an eyeball to a crit with a calculate token. You can do that as well, Rich. You're right.
That's muted. So come on. Show me the bits.
Follows only chat
Show
me.
me the bits.
Show me the bits.
Go away then. Different channel.
Oh, well, you're not doing well there.
I don't like this. Go away. Okay, we're just gonna.
We're gonna leave that.
Just leave it off. So
He's trying to show me the colours for bits.
leave
but...
it at, yeah. It's dependent on the amount.
Oh yeah, I got that bit. And tonight's giveaway, a slightly used template.
Very used template.
It is very used. There's even red coming off.
Premium
Warlords.
Weekend Warlords.
Premium
template.
Weekend Warlords, and even then remodified by Cockatoo's, but line on the back.
Absolutely, I did the same.
Very much worth it. I think it was £6. It was.
Cockatoo are a bit good at what they do.
It means that I can decloak. So, well, George can decloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, poll's still going, guys. You've got the last minutes because they are setting up. So last votes in the
Only
poll:
one crowd.
exclamation mark vote Tim or exclamation mark vote Kylo. Let us know who you think is going to win.
Indeed. So here's the thing, right? Kylo has paid. He's got 5
There's
droids,
a lot of new ships
right?
on that table, isn't there?
5 droids, all with energy cell charges.
And can we tell by the
So
colours?
if he took all the charges off, he could afford a 6th droid.
Sixth
Well,
droid.
that's what he was doing earlier. I'd say the only change is he's dropped 1 droid and put the charge.
I think 6 droids is better.
I don't know. When I say I lost to 6, so it's a good sign.
Also, are they?
I also think
Are
6
they
is better.
all out of the
Yes, he
Servants of Strife box?
Yes.
Yeah.
He bought a
Yeah.
lot of them.
He does
bought-
that, doesn't he?
He
Yeah.
bought a lot of servants. This is a guy who has 7 mining guild ties, by the way.
But they do look a lot better than the brown ones.
But if you get a rattle can
I do
of
re-
shiny brown spray, you can
you,
sell it for
you too
£100.
can have an Adepticon
You do can have an
Vulture.
Adepticon Vulture
and
droid.
sell it for $100.
$100, please.
Like what? Seriously?
Yes,
so the
people are
Adepticon
buying
Vulture
them
droids, people are buying for
$100.
$100 just because they're shiny.
Oh, some people on the internet
Hey, there's some
cannot help
Kylos coming in.
themselves.
Oh, exclamation mark vote Kylo. That
Let's close
you
the
may have
poll
just
then.
tied the poll. The clock's going, so no more poll votes,
Cloudbot.
please, guys. Cloudbot.
There you go.
Poll.
Close that poll.
Close poll. Oh, and it has ended exactly 50-50. So
Good job.
complete the poll.
There is no
50 on the
roster.
poll.
The poll
So
resulted in a
basically-
tie, so the people didn't know.
Yeah, people selling gas clouds for nearly £10. Basically, you just buy the box, for God's sake. Don't go and buy the gas clouds.
Oh, Raster is online. Oh, thank you. So
Rast
yes.
is at home. He's made
in the
it.
hundreds, you get purple diamond. In the thousands, you get a green pentagon. In the 5,000s, you get a
Blue
blue
diamond-y thing.
hexagon-ish, diamondy hexagon. And in the 10,000s, you get a red star. Wow. Oh, Jag's on his way in as well. So
Jags is on
Jags
his
has
way
finished
to the
work
building,
and
everybody.
is running. So we are off. The game is going, and that is 5 Vulture Droids,
That
all
is-
going 4 forwards.
That's a lot fast.
Just be chill.
What do
That
people
is
think to the Vulture Droid style? Because it's interesting, isn't
It's
it?
cool, man.
alright.
It's an interesting
cool.
concept that it likes hard turns more than it likes banks.
I like it.
The 1K turn is a bit there.
I think the 1K turn is terrible.
It's got 2 town wall, though.
Yes, but a 1K turn can't clear a base.
Doesn't
You
it?
can't K turn past something.
Okay.
You have to K turn and hope something moves past you, I guess.
Yeah, but that's fine.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It helps you kind of keep that closer range when you've gone past them.
The only
True.
other ship that can do it is Duchess, I believe.
What, by reducing the speed of the two?
Just ignoring the ailerons.
What?
No, 'cause
Tyson-
they're on a 2.
TIE Striker Duchess. can
Everything's
do
on a
one.
2. It's 2K, 2 slew.
No, she's got a 1K.
What? Why?
Oh.
Striker then.
The TIE Striker has a 1K.
I'm thinking of the old doll. Sorry.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
And Duchess can ignore the ailerons.
Yeah, but it's the
Duchess
ailerons,
can
yeah.
do the 1K.
But can choose not to, is the more important part of it.
Yeah.
It's odd, but it works. The 1K is
Not
hilarious.
played with or against Wave 3 yet. What are you messing about?
Come on,
at,
what have you been
PJ?
doing? You've had a week, or you've had 2 weeks, or maybe a week, if you depends when yours came.
Sort it out, PJ. Get yourself down to Warlords. Get a game on. Get on the stream. Oh, Maul's cloaked.
At least it's not raining anymore,
Yes,
Jag. I
the
hope.
mall title. Let it be close.
Driving over earlier, we had a significant amount of hail. It was very strange weather
There
today.
was like 4:30, wasn't it?
Yeah,
4:30,
just-
a load of hail came down.
No, it was 4 o'clock actually.
I
On the
don't
way
know
in.
when it was.
Loads of hail.
I was just sat in the office, turned around, there was a load of hail behind
Loads of
me,
hail
so-
everywhere, yeah.
Fair enough.
If you want to talk about weird dolls.
Hasn't the carrot's got a
Yeah,
two-towel?
the Fang's got a 2 talon as well,
does.
as does the V-Torrent, as we saw in the last game.
The Reaper has one talent, 1 slew.
1 sleep, yeah. And we've got a
Yeah,
1.
but every Reaper that can do the sloop has to ailerons.
And the B-Wing has a 1 talon.
It
Yes,
does
yes,
indeed.
it does.
which
I
is
love it.
great with Braylon and
10.
no. Yeah, but what's the U when you put it with? That means you can do it all day long.
Cassian.
Cassian.
Cassian, yeah,
They're in hyperspace now.
they are.
Yeah.
And the blub 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 blub.
It's a
Yeah,
belly
the belly
rub.
rub.
It's a belly rub.
Or the Bulbasaur.
No, belly rub.
I've never got on the stream. Oh, we'll have to get you on the stream
Who's that?
when you're down, PJ. We'll make sure we'll try and get you on.
PJ, have you been to Warlords? I can't remember if I've seen you in or not. But yeah, if you're in
If you're in,
and you're here, let
We'll
me
get you
know
on.
when you're here, and I will put you on. And if you have, who's in the chat? Who's coming down this weekend?
yeah, let us know if you're here. What
Make
day you're
yourselves
here.
known,
And if you want to give us a little hint, tell us what you're flying.
because I do like to get people on the stream if they've been in the chat.
And if they've not been on the stream before, is always a nice one.
As well.
If you've never played on the stream before and you're in Warlords and you want to, let us know.
It's
'cause-
nice to get regular viewers on the stream when they're in the building.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Hello,
Dara
Dara
boy.
boy.
I'll nominate myself for the stream this weekend because I don't see myself doing so well against all these Jedi.
You're usually on the stream at the weekend.
I don't know what I want to fly
First
this
week.
weekend. I'm tempted.
And I think I'll be one of the few people not running Republic or Droids.
Yeah, it's very true, Rasta. If
Russ
you
is going about buying this. I am very tempted to bring 5 White Wings.
if you run an exciting or interesting list or a list we've not seen before,
Yes.
we are more likely to put you on the stream. So bring some jank and you will be shown to the internet globally.
Oh, I know, Ben. Yeah, come down. Yeah, come down, PJ.
Rich,
Jag, for example.
are you
absolutely.
still going to be trying to make Talonbane work?
VP's here on
VP's
Sunday.
here, perfect. Dooku picture spotted.
Yes, there is a Saruman next to Richie.
Where? Oh yeah. How did you get that?
I think that's the new.
Who's that?
Case go through.
Richie.
It's one of the new.
Look, these
7
Kay's got one too.
6-month badge, baby.
6 month badge for.
Yeah, so it was.
Oh, what have I got? 4.
Yeah, so you'll have Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, yes. So it's Porg, Obi-Wan, and then whatever that is. I can't tell what that is.
Dooku.
Oh, yeah, it is. Looking very slim. Very slim
I
Dooku.
want a Saruman.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder too. Who
Oh,
could have
I bet
possibly
I know
drawn
who-
that?
I
I heard Kev's good at drawing. I bet it was Kev.
No.
I think I might have worked out who VP is.
Who?
VP. VP 1613. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think you might be Vivek.
Yeah, say Vivek Palmer.
I think it's Vivek.
Oh yes, I bet it is Vivek.
Let me know, VP.
1613.
Don't know what that. So it's not 2013 because he's not that young. I know he's young, but
No, Henry and Vivek are like 14, 15, I think.
yeah.
And
I can
absolute
never
legends.
remember. Yeah, they are both.
yeah.
They're both really lovely
s-
guys.
And awesome.
And they tend to do the Sunday
guys,
tournament, so I'm suspicious
Yeah.
VP is Vivek.
Does good detective work there. Mr.
Yeah, trying to work
Yeah.
out who it is.
Sharp.
Okay, so
who
the
can we
jaws
get?
of
Yeah,
all-
it is
Yeah, there you
Vivek.
go, nailed it.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us
And
on the stream.
Vivek's got a card waiting for him somewhere. Vivek actually won a giveaway last
Yeah,
week.
he did. It
For-
must be in here somewhere.
I think it was for Aha.
He's,
Vivek
he's,
is
quite
my
a, he's
favourite
quite a good Vivek. Yeah. Oh, he's all right.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, thank you for joining the stream, Vivek. I didn't
Yeah.
realise it was you last week, but I've just clicked.
Just
It
clicked.
took me a
When
whole
you said
week
Sunday
to
and
get
VP,
there,
put it together.
right?
Yeah.
But I have got there finally. So thank you for supporting the stream, Vivek.
Yes,
and the
absolutely.
store as well on
Yeah.
the Sundays.
Good- It's
'cause,
always good to have you.
It's
you
great to have
and
you
Heather
playing
down.
with us.
Oh,
And he's just
and this,
Oh,
this is your punishment.
This is as much as
Ulfric's out gifting subs again.
gifting subs again, which is lovely and wonderful, and we really appreciate Ulfric doing it.
but now people are suffering.
we suffer through Jar Jar every time he does. So, night, Matt.
Take care, Matt.
Um,
Thank you for joining us, mate.
No,
Last
but-
man on campus
Get
again.
yourself.
I better go home. Yeah, get yourself home, and then sit the stream back on.
Yeah, absolutely. Catch you end at home.
They're going around the board.
They are.
This is what Tim Marsden.
Yeah.
What do we think Tim's list then?
Oh,
Darth Vader afterburners and 3 naked.
Optimistic.
I don't know who originally wrote it, but it's not Tim's list. I know that much.
The list that Tim's flying.
Yeah.
There we go. Is that more correct?
That list has been doing the rounds a little bit.
This game is madness. It is. They're doing. We've got a bit of NASCAR going on.
This is what happens when Tim Marsden plays X-Wing, everybody.
Takes 10 minutes to set his dials that go straight forwards.
Oh, well, no, wait. Because it's got 2 options now. 2 Tim options, which are going to be keep going around the edge until he eventually catches up, or K-turn and go back the other way.
Well, he's going to decloak forwards.
He might turn and then K turn in the next corner.
No, he'll decloak forwards and then just one turn in.
Kylo K turn was not a good idea at all.
What?
Oh, I'm looking at the other one at company.
No, Kylo really needs more behind the swarm.
You seem to have lost the chat on the stream.
It sometimes takes a second to catch up.
Oh, it has cut up, yeah.
Probably.
Where have we ever seen that happen before, Kay, when Tim was playing on the stream against Steve?
You think the fourth Phantom might be a little bit better than what? Than
Than
Vader?
No.
Vader's amazing.
No, but because if you have 4
I
Phantoms,
know 4
then
Phantoms,
yes,
you have the
or
higher one with
Dukes,
Duke and one with Crack, yeah.
that's-
Vader. Vader all day long for me.
We try and have matches on stream that won't end in 0-0 because
We get
that would be
bored.
boring. And we're trying to
We
be-
forgot the cardinal rule of don't let Tim play on stream.
Yeah, but we let him on and it takes ages. Yeah, multiple Phantoms is so boring until they do exciting things.
And Tim's an
And they're
okay
like
player,
getting a
so you
ball
might
and then
do
go
something with
poof
him.
as they all decloak in different directions. But you know, it's Tim, so they're all going to go too forward.
They might hard one up, and then conga up the board.
Stream. What do we think to the scimitar dial? What-
Words I can't say on stream.
Yeah. What
It's a
do we
bit good,
think?
isn't it?
Yeah.
A large base ship.
Having been flying Jedi today against the scimitar, a bit miffed.
It's got all
You're a bit miffed.
all of the basic manoeuvres.
No, it hasn't. It's not got 5 forwards.
Oh, sorry. All of the basic manoeuvres except to 5
It's got
forwards.
more and better manoeuvres
Than the Jedi. It's got a 2 sloop on a big base ship. What is that about? Absolute madness. 5K,
rather-
4K?
It's got 5k.
Yeah.
The lack of hard 3 on the Jedi's really kept screwing me today.
Say,
as
would
well.
you rather have the hard 3 or the 5 straight?
On the Jedi? Both.
Well, one ship's got each.
It annoys me that Jedis don't have every basic manoeuvre.
I'm okay to not having the one
yeah,
forward.
but if you let them do
Yeah, fair, one forward.
3 turn barrel roll boost every turn, that's like nuts. That's nuts, man.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them about.
Currently flying Vader with
Vader,
Whisper and Binder.
yeah.
Vader's a bit good.
Vader is good. I like
more
the
greens than
Saunter in as
Jedi.
well, so you get 2 6s.
Yeah, but the problem is, Rasta, the scimitar's more likely to get stressed than the Jedi.
I don't know, my Jedi gets stressed all the time.
Dooku Crew is wicked. Dooku Crew has a place. It's limited by if your force charges are full. So if you don't have hates,
Yeah.
which they all have hate
How
because
many
hate's amazing.
points is it?
9. But
That's not bad
if
for
you
just the
think,
force charge.
if you think at worst, Dooku is 1.0 C3PO.
Yeah, but my point is, if you're running on something that doesn't have hate, which you wouldn't, but then
No, you absolutely would. Just the generic with Dooku.
with that already has force, so you've got a large force pool, and your force charges aren't
Yeah.
all full. You have lost his kind of ability there.
I think Palp is better on Maul.
Oh, Palp on Maul is unbelievable with hate and
Palp on Maul with hate is
stress,
pretty
stress.
horrible.
it's unlimited stress mechanic that's
Stress.
never going to be in the game anymore. but
Just
it's
stress
like-
the hell out of everybody who shoots you.
It's good with one. I had to put it on an arc, and even that was good. Just spend that one force to give something a stress, and your less manoeuvrable arc now all of a sudden has an upper hand. It's
I did notice with arcs against someone who had it in an arc, I just couldn't do anything.
yeah, it just ties
constantly
you down.
stressed.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Now imagine that with hate and multiple force charges and just super horrible.
Anthems of cluster.
They're preparing for something. They're planning.
The joust.
Yes, he can, Pie.
Yep. Anytime an attack or defense dice is rolled by Dooku can have a.
Dooku's
Hello.
any die
Have a
roll.
new friend.
He's made it.
Jack!
It's cold out there.
How you doing,
Welcome
mate?
to
You
the
alright?
party.
I've got
Sorry,
to
what?
go.
Welcome to the party.
Is it a
Baby,
party?
it's cold out.
It's always a party in here, mate.
Yeah.
Would you like a seat?
Tuesday
Is
night
everyone
back,
invited?
No.
No. We try and keep it to.
I'm just going to fill the frame with a t-shirt so you can have a sit for a bit.
I was saying on Sunday it might come in a bright green shirt. Be a floating head.
Green shirts. I've got a half green
Oh, if we
shirts.
both do, then they wouldn't know whose body's who, and we can swap heads and stuff.
Yeah. I can see if I'll come in at a real high point.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Jack.
Tim Marsden's playing.
Yeah.
It's always a high point.
I use Dooku to avoid taking additional damage from prox mine. Yeah, that's fair, Rich. You can also do additional damage to other people with your prox mines.
You
with
can.
Dooku.
But as I think Rich found out against me, Dooku has his limits when on defense. Not unlike Palp, on defense dice, you go and evade, and then you roll one anyway. It's done nothing.
Yeah,
It's
but that's
guaranteed it.
yeah, but that's like 1.0 C3PO.
Yes, it is. But there were possibly other things you could. If you set a focus, for example, you could
See,
got one.
My problem with Dooku is that it quite clearly states when all your force charges are active.
Yeah,
So if you put Dooku on an already force charged
This
ship,
is what we said. Yeah,
you gotta have hate.
you have to have
You-
hate
you
too.
have to
Yeah.
You
have
gotta
hate.
have hate.
you got to have hate, but even then, you can't guarantee.
You
It's-
can't guarantee having
I
full
think it's
stuff,
more
we said,
valuable
yeah.
on when it's just on a ship by itself.
Yeah. Very much.
Just as like it's gone on a crew slot on a courier, maybe.
Because people are talking about this whole 5 force maul with Dooku and
Pow.
Pow Point.
But
and-
Dooku's almost useless in that
See,
situation.
my point on that one is Dooku, you're never really going to not have some force spent because you've got 5
Yeah.
of them. And secondly, there's this whole argument that people are having with me about the worth of Palpatine if you are literally just spending, was it 14 points?
Yeah.
Just to get an extra force charge? Because you're not going to be
Thank you, John.
you're not going to be coordinating
Yeah.
with Maul.
Thank
So-
you, Pirate John Silver.
I kind of struggle with putting
Yeah, no, absolutely.
all of that pointage on Maul just to get him
Just to get in
2
5
force.
force. Yeah.
I think Palp's the better option.
Just
Of
Palp.
the 2, yeah, but I'd still. I mean, you might see it on a weekend, you might not.
What, 3 of them by any chance?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is running Palp on a very low pointed scimitar and just using it for calculate.
I think I need
Sorry,
to
not
show all
calculate,
these
coordinate.
separatist scum the real hate with the ghost.
Your hate ghost.
Yes.
The
Yes.
hate ghost.
The
is
most
terrible.
efficient
hate.
ghost ever.
It's a lot of hate.
There's so much hate.
There's so much hate.
Back to Christopher's question. What happens if both players have Dooku wanting to roll? It would go on initiative and it would go on attacking and defending priority. So,
yeah,
attacker mods
rolls,
for attacker
defender
rolls,
modifies,
defender
attacker
mods.
modifies.
So defender would mod that dice with their Dooku, and then if the attacker said a a result that still wasn't in there, they would have the chance to put their Dooku into it,
and
and
then
then
repeat
repeat for defense in the opposite order.
Pretty
Is that
much.
correct, Ryan?
I agree. Well, it's not entirely clear, but that's the
That's
best
the best
interpretation. I
interpretation
think.
we've got.
Fairly unlikely a situation does.
Yeah, you both went. One went hit, one went blank.
Who's
say
going to roll
that.
Dooku?
It's going to happen at a bloody tournament somewhere, isn't it?
But in that situation, would the roll count as including it? If someone went blank, they turn your hit to a blank, and there's no other hits in there. You can turn it back. Or did the roll continue? If
I've
it's
lost
a
track
debris
of the
roll,
question.
Debris roll.
initiative.
Yeah, initiative.
So it would be play with initiative mods first.
Yeah. First player mods first.
So whoever gets that lovely first
Just
player
like,
token that no
whenever-
one ever uses.
Whenever there's something triggers at the same time, it's always on first player order.
Yeah.
I know this is probably going to sound like a really basic question, but someone asked me, can you seismic charge gas clouds?
Yes.
They, for all intents and purposes, count.
instant
They are an
response,
obstacle.
my instant response was yes.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes,
And they
I've
were like, well,
obviously-
back it up. And I said, well, because there are certain things that specifically state debris or asteroid cloud.
Yeah.
For example, grappling strikes.
Grappling shots too.
Specifically state.
Right.
Seismic-
Seismic say
Obstacle.
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 Yeah, they count as an obstacle for that purpose.
So I think if we are, I don't know if we are or aren't. If we're going to see a lot of plasma clouds knocking
Yes.
around,
I think early we will, just because people will think they're fun and
So,
I
more
think
um,
it would be quite funny to throw seismic charges at A-space lists with nothing but plasma clouds. I think that would be quite amusing. But
Me and Venny will be there.
what are you hiding behind
Yeah.
now?
I'm so glad you've played
PJ completely agree. Yeah, I
It's
think
the same thing
I
with
don't know
grappling
if I wanna
struts,
fly
though.
Venny
Someone
again.
walks in
Yeah.
with a
Do
shit
it.
ton of
Show
grappling
this
struts.
separate skull.
droids.
These
Yeah.
Republic upstarts. Show them
So-
a true hero.
Bomb them.
I might see. I might keep an eye on Saturday. See how many gas clouds are around, and if there's a lot, then on Sunday I'll bring Venny.
so. Question for the stream.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Jester.
Yes, thank you for this. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Droid on rock. Rock
Yeah.
gets seismicked. Droid then does a hard one.
The droid does the hard one.
No,
Does he not?
because the card's still flipped, and would rotate 90 degrees.
Oh, I need to get a grappling
Does
strut
it
card for
do the
me.
hard one, or does it just keep rotating on the spot because it's not unrotated the card by doing the 2 forwards? What do we think, guys?
Wow.
Well, no. You have to be being range 0 and obstacle is a condition of continually rotating.
I don't think it
It
is.
is on the card.
Should we bring it up?
No, that doesn't work. I'm going to get my phone.
Yeah, Kylo was having slight issues with the 2 banks earlier. Like, he was mostly doing perfectly fine, but every now and then he'd do a whole bunch of 2 banks. And just
Open, you
call
ignore
for
obstacles at range 0, and while you move through them, after you reveal your dial, if you reveal a move... Oh yeah, and are at range not an obstacle. Sorry, yeah, I missed that bit. Yeah. So as soon as that obstacle's
you can
gone,
only
you're
rotate
fine.
on the spot
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
at range 0 of an obstacle. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
what side the card's at.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, I missed that line.
That's cool, boss. It's all good. It is a good question, though. The grappling struts generally are actually very well worded.
Yes, there was just the one about if you barrel roll off it for the turn.
Yeah, if you barrel off it immediately, then what happens? Well,
Yeah,
You
the
can
raffle
proper
is still going, guys. So
There's
You
been quite a
can
few technical questions arising from this new set.
yeah, that's because there's new things in
but
there.
that's
isn't
cool.
Because the other one which I heard was
The Silencer's got a 2 bank
was
face plant
Buzz
into his
droids.
phantoms.
I'm a
there?
little bit
Scimitar, yeah.
I'm a little bit unsure about Buzz
Scimitar.
droids.
Oh yeah, there was some questions
Oh,
about
no,
that.
yeah, Buzz
of
droids are
who relocates them where, who puts what where.
It's like, for example, you shoot out your Buzz droid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
someone runs over it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it attaches to their front or back,
Yeah.
depending on obstacles and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Still with you?
And it stays there, right?
It
does
stays
stay
there until they move
it's
again.
overlapped again.
But if you move off it, it
You-
stays where it is.
So if you
Yeah.
put it on the back and move away from it, you're fine. It stays there.
Yep,
If you put it on the front and you move through it again,
it'll attach.
it'll follow you again.
It doesn't
can
automatically
barrel roll off
follow
them.
a ship it's attached to.
It doesn't follow
It
from the
only
rear.
moves when when an enemy ship overlaps it.
Right. Because someone said to me, if you barrel roll, you leave it behind.
You
Yeah,
can,
you
yeah.
would.
Yeah, okay. So
Because whether it's front or rear guards, you won't overlap.
yeah.
So
Because
barrel
I was just kind
confirm
of
leave behind.
trying to work. So pretty much, you're going to be putting it on the front pegs as much as you can.
You would have
keep
thought
on-
so.
Keep on running through.
Yeah, yeah. So if you put it on the front pegs,
I
it keeps
can't remember
triggering.
who chooses. I think the ship's controller chooses, and therefore you put it to the rear.
Well, yeah.
No. The
No, no,
person
no,
who controls the buzz droids.
The buzz
Chooses.
droid's
Chooses.
power
It says
Yeah.
you go to the front or back.
Oh, okay, then buzz droid.
Which means
Yeah, then
buzz
you
droid
put it
control
on.
of
Always
face
on the
front
front, then yeah.
So I think Kylo was trying to avoid face planting, like was my intention.
But why would you not just go straight over the? It's a glass cloud. It makes no difference.
Why would you not
No, he
park
went
in
straight
the
forward.
glass cloud and lose your stress so next turn you can K-turn?
And hide behind it, and get all those lovely extra mods,
Because that's what I mean. Just
Yeah.
you go slower than that so that you are in the gas cloud
and can sloop next turn.
and you can
Unless he thought they were
sloop a
going faster.
K-turn.
I don't know. It seems an odd position for the scimitar there.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, give me your rules questions. Any rules questions? I'll have them.
Oh, at least.
Then
Especially
I'm
Fighting
well up for a
words.
rules question.
I'm trying to think now.
we've done them all, I think. Most, all the ones.
Yeah,
we've
we
had,
have
all the
pretty much.
burning ones, haven't we?
I'm always up for a rules question. guys.
Nice roll from Tim, though.
Barrel roll is the best way to get off them. Works. There are other ways, but barrel roll is.
Well, every time you run over them, there's a chance you destroy them as well, isn't there? So.
No, that's probe droids.
Well, I thought you could destroy them when you run over them.
No, it's
No,
only
probe
it causes a damage to both ships if you can't overlap.
Oh, if you
So if you
trap
can't
it,
be placed
yeah.
without overlap.
If an object blocks front and back when it tries to place itself, it takes a damage and which kills it,
Ah, okay.
and the ship it's trying to place against takes damage as well.
But it's only a normal damage, not the crit which you would get.
No,
from
it's
the
not
numbers.
damage. You're right.
That's interesting.
It's all on the remote card, boss.
They seem
There you go.
Seem interesting. Yeah.
They're cool.
I'd like to see some.
I don't think they're overpowered. I think there's enough ways to manage them, and I think they're an interesting little mechanic. Fair
and
play.
they only come in the actual
Vulture
box.
expansion.
You don't get them in the main.
Oh, really?
You don't get them
No.
in the strife box.
Me and
You get
Rich found
one
on
in the Vulture box.
Saturday, maybe, that the dork droids, as we call them, are real good fun.
Someone
There.
shout. Someone
Someone
shout them for dice cam, please. Thank you.
I've used probe droids,
It's like Tim should know about the
but I
bloody
didn't
dice
use
cam.
the probe droids in a list which really got the most out of it.
Yeah. Well, Rich just had fun flying around the board as an extra ship.
I mean, it was quite fun
Yeah.
jamming someone with scimitar from the other end of the
That's
table.
cool.
I mean, that was quite enjoyable.
Putz, okay.
But
That's last year's system open. That is.
It is indeed.
but yeah, I think if you get a list which would benefit from it,
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I
anything.
supplied a good finger wag.
Good idea.
Good work. Papa.
And I think anything which helps out with action efficiency.
Yeah,
good
and the
thing.
fact
I
to
mean-
be in one corner and get your target locks is always
Yeah,
nice.
I mean,
yeah.
for example, vulture droids, they're not great at efficiency.
Yeah.
They're not.
No.
Their bar isn't great, and you know they're a bit
Don't
sketchy with
Oh,
their
funny
maneuvers and
enough.
stuff. So
Yeah.
the idea that you can spit out a pro droid, kind of muck around for a bit, and then everything lock.
Yeah.
Then by the time you actually get into
in there, you've got your locks and you can have
and you've
your-
got your
yeah.
calculate. I think that's a good thing.
Or even with Kraken, you can have double calculate ready to go.
Possibly, yeah.
Going fully modded.
So
Where you go calculate lock.
Yeah, but we mean with the probe droid.
you can lock with the pro droid from miles away, then go into the engagement and be
We double calculate.
it'd be double calculated.
Yeah.
Not focus.
I don't expect much else from these droids though. They're not particularly.
There's a long one for PJ.
The
Main
main
problem
problem
is you
was
can't
this.
get them off without barrel. Yes, you can. I think they should have a charge system with like 3 when they're at range 0. There are other ways to remove them. You can either park in a way so that they can't be placed.
Can't be placed. Yep.
You can bomb them.
You can shoot
and
them if you're
another
awful.
ship can shoot them, or Arvel can shoot them, or Oiken can shoot them because they can perform attacks at range 0.
Rasta, don't be complaining about your dice. You did horrible things to me earlier.
Russ is always complaining
He
about his
always
dice,
moans
and
about
they're
his
always
dice,
fine.
and they're always great against me. So
It's like listening to Kev. Kev does it as well, right?
Kev's got terrible dice until
I've
I
got
play
no
him.
sympathy for either of you gents because your dice are always fine. You've got a European Championship. You're fine. I've got no sympathy, boss.
Ryan's done the maths.
Yeah.
You stop winning, maybe we'll listen.
Yeah, exactly. You got a European Championship. You're UK TC champion.
4 times
Three
in a row.
times.
3 times in a row.
Oh, just the 3 times in a row. And your son's world champion. I'm not feeling at all sympathetic. I'll be honest.
You're all bracing. I'm not there.
Of course.
I said quite clearly to you on the stream earlier about your dice have been very good against me. Actually, you did even. But yeah, they were brutal
Yeah,
against
your
me.
dice are fine, boss.
You might have lost them against Mark, but they were brutal against me.
I was
Yeah, that's
actually
fine.
about to ask what brace meant in that context,
We're braced
Brave.
and brave.
We're brave now.
Yeah.
Bracingly brave.
and then the answer came up, and I was like,
did.
"Oh, shut up, then."
Timed
It's
perfectly.
fine.
2 hits from one of the many droids. And Tim's fine.
I kind of want to fly.
Tim approximates to being
I
absolutely
kind of want to fly
fine.
more against lots of vulture droids.
I think, yeah, just
I
go
think,
pop,
I
pop,
think double
pop.
tapping droids left, right, and centre would
Yeah,
be really
absolutely.
amusing.
I do think they're the kind of things
And
that
one dead, and one
they're
dead.
the kind of things that you can just drop multiple of.
Yeah, they're really fragile.
They're like
really
two dice, 3 health. Like,
It's
ouch.
the 2 dice through the gas car that's killing it right here. Because I say they've been doing quite well today.
The
Yeah,
thing, the
not
thing
through a cloud.
is,
And
it's-
against, yeah.
the
through a
difference
cloud
between
venture,
a TIE fighter and a vulture droid is just 1 agility, but actually
That's
that
huge.
mostly works out to taking an extra shot.
And the fact that you have an evade token.
Yeah, I bet token is important.
At least an extra
Gen-
shot.
Yeah,
And their
it works
dial
out.
isn't as good. They're not going to be in as good
No,
position
that's
as
true.
ties.
The tile is not as good.
But they can park on a rock.
They can.
The-
Only if you spend 3 points.
The TIE swarm is still the most
I do
effective
think that's very
swarm.
good.
Yeah.
To be seen.
It is. We've run the numbers. It is. The 6-man TIE swarm is still the best
The Howler
way
swarm.
to. It outjouts the vulture swarm by a lot. Whether you bring energy shell charges or not.
I mean, you can fit 8 vultures
8 vultures with
with
struts
3
or shells, is it?
3 have buzz droids, and the rest of them have charge shells.
So last game I played 1 round. I threw a D3 attack.
But even
and a
then, I
D4
don't
attack
I don't
with a
think
lock out of
8
the same ship for 1
is going
hit.
to last long enough.
Yeah, that sucks. That does, PJ.
Sometimes that happens, PJ.
Yeah. That's dice. They're fickle.
Yeah.
As a slight
yeah, but
kind
I
of
think I
thing
agree.
with this, part of the reason why this is done so
We've all been there.
well is with like the 5 with missiles or the 6, is that you're still got 80 points. You can put on something like a fairly loaded up war.
Yeah,
That's where the
yeah,
difference is coming
yeah.
in, because Imperials don't seem to have anything in that
There's
right
not
sort
that
of price
slot
range.
of it, yeah.
Because the
Vader,
Desi
but-
fits, but it's too expensive. Vader is a very different style of ship to the Infiltrator.
And that's all you want on Vader.
Yeah, and with the Imperials, you can't get
It's
the
not, they don't have
quantity
anything
of
that
ships
quite
and
match.
then the big hitter. Maul looks good. I'm not sure if I might prefer Dooku though.
It's a different style, isn't it?
Well, yeah, Dooku is a bit more. Well,
He's a
Maul
bit
is very in your face.
Maul's just a hammer.
Yeah, Maul's
Dooku's
just
a bit
gonna
more
run at
tricksy
you and
than
just
that.
slap you in the face.
Yep.
Dooku can do more stuff with his ability.
Yeah, I think
With
that-
the
But I
ability
think
to
that
do an
fits the
extra action,
characters,
to do
doesn't
a
Yeah.
to do an extra defensive
What
action.
is
and
Dooku's
all.
ability? Because I can't remember.
If you are defending and the enemy is in your arc,
You can remove a
You
blue-
can spend a force to remove a blue or a red token.
Yeah.
When
Is
you
it
attack,
before they attack? So like you get rid of it.
No,
after,
when you
the attack.
defend.
Yeah.
After you've been shot.
after
It's
defend or
after
before?
defend.
It's when,
After dice rolled at least.
yeah.
After defend.
And then
So you can roll defense dice as cloaked and uncloaked.
the other half is when you attack. If you do an attack that hits, you can spend a force to do an action.
Okay.
So you can.
So you can put
recloak.
you can put scimitar on him, be cloaked,
recloak.
shoot it off, and then recloak afterwards when you hit. Amongst other things.
Well, yeah, can't do it at the same time, but you have to do it multiple turns.
Yeah. Amongst other things.
So if you've done it the previous turn, you're absolutely
I
fine.
mean, I was doing fun stuff like, I've just shot. I'll do a barrel.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? I'll just do a barrel and then green
It
off.
has a barrel roll.
Yeah,
sometimes
red
got
barrel
barrels.
roll.
Yeah,
It's got a red barrel roll.
barrel,
Mad.
baby.
Yeah, mad.
Which is why running 3 of them is hilarious. Because it's like 2 sloop, 5k, red barrel roll.
Maul
Dooku can get rid of it
is in a terrible
when he
position
attack,
here.
when he defends. and
They can
stuff.
all hard one and just hit
It
it.
is fun.
It's just wrong.
Was no damage dealt
in
throughout all
in
of
terms
that.
of large ships,
One of the Phantoms has lost 2
they don't
shields.
feel like large ships.
Was that all? There's no damage dealt to any of the
More or less
draws.
two
Medium
shields.
base at best. But they are quite fun. I mean, the list I'm probably going to be running on weekend is really, really cut down. It's more with hate and a jamming beam.
Because it's free.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Dooku with hate and a jamming beam,
And a courier of Palpatine.
and then Courier with Palpatine.
Oh.
199 points.
I was thinking you could maul jam and beam, then maul to shoot again, but you'd have to miss to.
You'd
so
have
it wouldn't
Well,
work.
shoot
you could
the
still
same thing.
do it, but you wouldn't be able to shoot the same target.
Yeah.
But it's actually an interesting one concept that, because in missing, are you essentially jamming them because they might spend tokens to make you miss? Like, what do we think, Stream? Is it worth, against the jamming beam shot, spending the tokens to make the shot miss, or not? Not with against
Jamming
Maul.
beam is only worth firing when you're shooting at a reinforced token.
He's done the maths.
Probably, but it's a free upgrade.
Exactly.
So why wouldn't
But
I
it's
take
there
it?
for that opportunity if you need
And
it.
even then, there's still an argument for shooting primary anyway when you've only got 3 ships. But it is a free upgrade.
It is a 3 upgrade. The other thing is, if you've got 1 green token, I wouldn't bother.
Yep.
But if someone who's like stacked up on, say, like a Moldy Crow or
You know, it might be worth it.
or a Perceptive
A
Co-Pilot.
Phantom with an evade. Stop them recloaking. Potentially could be worth it.
Yeah. that's
There's
not
edge
bad at all.
cases where it's potential.
I think it's very, very
It's-
situational.
yeah, absolutely.
And there might be some situations where you go, actually, yeah, that could actually work to my advantage. Apart from that, it's literally a free upgrade. And I might shoot it if I'm feeling
I
particularly
think you're right,
subversive.
Paul. The problem with Dooku is if you're close,
Yeah,
in
I agree
combat,
with you.
people just don't shoot at you.
Yep.
Okay, so these are some bumps from
You're
the
right, Kay.
Phantoms.
You can also jam off a target lock.
And I believe as the attacker you'd choose if they had green and target lock.
Yep.
So
You do
yeah,
indeed. You say
absolutely
you break
worth
a
it.
target lock, and they pick a target lock.
And they break it.
That could.
You can jam a target up.
Yeah. You can force them to remove a green token or break a target lock.
Ooh, those Phantoms could be having trouble now.
Yeah, it's actually, I
But
don't know.
that maul has ended up being in the right place for him.
And I have absolutely no problem with denying munitions. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Denying munitions.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
especially
get
in the big base.
Yeah.
Low agility.
It's like, if someone rocks up with the, with, for example, the homing missile swarm, it would be quite fun to get rid of their locks.
Just smacking the Phantoms around. It's fine.
Just whack. They're beating us at Sabutio, Arthur.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Jam off the cloak. Oh,
Right.
if only.
Do you want to switch in off on?
No, I'm good.
He doesn't like being on
Popping
camera.
out for a bit.
I'm ugly. Horrible.
Shall we all
then
slide
turn the
along?
camera
We'll
on.
all slide along.
Those two can go on.
I'll be back in a little bit, everybody.
Hi! Ryan's going to the
I'm
toilet.
here
guys.
now.
Oh,
Behind
I've
you,
got,
Josh.
I've got a Mr. Majika bit.
Oh,
going
what
on.
is? Was that me or was that Ryan?
Yeah.
I've got a Majika bit. There he is.
We've lost that half of the thing.
Is that? No, it's the part behind you.
Oh.
What is Tim doing? I don't know.
Throwing everything.
I'm sure it makes perfect sense. What are you guys up to?
Well, it's gone October, so he's fixed.
It's really close behind me, and I didn't realise. And I sat on the chair and leant back.
Okay.
Problems solved.
Thank you for the follow.
It was
Salvation.
solved. It's good enough.
Oh, is it my side again?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
Showing the secrets.
Supposed to be pinned to something.
No, Maul's fine because he's just going to 5k next turn.
He is probably going to 5k. See, this is
Or
where.
Sloop.
See, this is where I
Because
miss.
he's got a... Oh no, next turn because he's stressed.
This is where I miss stuff like.
I think you need to go that way a bit.
Oh, leave it. Just leave
It'll be
it.
fine.
Leave it
It'll be
alone.
fine. It's a tiny corner.
What was I going to say? I had something important lined up.
He had content, damn it.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, Neil. Pirate John Silver. Is that a Grant?
Who?
Is that a Grant?
I don't know who's Grant.
Someone who I haven't seen in too long, if
Ah.
it is Grant.
Nope.
Nope.
Jack, you down at the weekend?
Yes, I'm here for both days. And I will be running nonsense.
Perfect.
I've pretty much come up with this idea that when it comes to me doing lists and stuff, especially for tournaments, I ran triple Vipers.
Triple Vipers, yeah.
For a good while, and I had fun with them. And now I'm going to be running triple Infiltrators.
Yeah.
I pretty much decided that
3 of a kind.
if I want to run a list which I'm going to have fun with, I'm just going to run 3 of the same shit.
Triple
Triple Decimators
Trandoshan.
can't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to run triple
you-
Bosks.
Can
I'm
you
going
run
to
triple Pitobus?
Yeah.
They're cheaper than they were, I think.
Triple. I mean, I have a new stuff. Triple Bulla Bubs.
You
Beelzebub.
might need to fit more of them in.
Bulbasaur. Belly rub.
I like the
No, just have a
Ace Grievous.
I'll just have a really, really big
Soulless
bid.
one, plating,
Yep.
all the toys on it so he doesn't die, but then does die.
Well, yeah.
But it's-
Treacherous on it because you should have Treacherous on it.
Triple Jedi.
Who?
Jelly.
But it is a possibility. It is.
You see, if I was going to run, is it New Republic?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
Republic.
Galactic Republic.
Galactic Republic. If I was going to run them, I'd have to run Arcs
Yeah, fair.
because there's a pilot called Jack,
Jag.
and I'd have to run it. In fact, the
Jag
reason
is quite good.
In fact, the
Jag
reason
is quite
why
good.
I actually went out and bought 2
No,
Arcs
It's because of Jag.
is because there's a Jag card. So I was like, well, I've got to run it at some point.
Makes sense, I think it is.
Jag seem to run a friend of Gorgon.
So it's a crit from
Well, I
Tim.
took the 2 with the side
And
powers.
There
and
might be a
then-
damage area if he
and then
doesn't
I haven't quite
calculate.
fitted in a third one yet. But
Wolf works well with it.
Wolf is good.
so who's Pirate John Silver then? If it's not Grant, because
Dunno. Probably John.
ironically,
Someone that knows you as Neil.
because I've got a mate called Grant whose handle on a lot of stuff is John Silver.
Ah.
So that's why
That's
I
the-
thought it was Grant. If it's not Grant, then who hell you?
Said further up here actually.
Who hell you?
When he subbed, and he knew me as well.
So George.
Hey,
Rasta,
Haney.
So it'll be a warlord.
I said
Right.
thanks for subbing. He said no problem, Josh.
Thanks, Pirate John.
Oh no, Haney's a different guy. Random Haney.
That's.
So who hell me? Who hell you? That's a good question.
Good reason.
Who
Good
hell?
reason
Who
by
hell?
default.
Who hell am I? There we go. Look, I've been at work
Why hell
all
are you?
day.
It's Rich. It's two health if you get the right crits against you.
It's
you
a
get new
long
crits,
day.
it's nothing, which I think is the downside to it. But it does add a potential for a lot
I
more
bought a
health.
Keyforge deck because it had my name on. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Seems a valid reason.
It's kind of rare though to find
Your
my nickname
Jag.
anywhere.
Nicely evaded shot there. Not that there was much to evade.
So he's taken one cloud.
One cloud and
Yeah.
yeah, because I think he's got the same obstacles from his earlier list that had grappling struts in it. So he wanted some rocks there for him to grapple onto.
Gotcha.
I'm-
Because I noticed. I mean, I was on break, so I was on my phone because I'm not allowed my phone
When you're not.
Yeah.
when I'm not at work. When I'm at work. So I was outside with my phone, and I quickly flashed onto the stream, and I just saw a table awash with clouds.
Yeah, they had six.
And I was
Six
like-
gas clouds and 5 Jedis.
Yeah. I would not have liked to have played in that game.
We didn't like to commentate on it. We couldn't tell who was who and what was what. It was
Well, yeah.
difficult,
See,
It's going to be a problem.
I don't know if I'm going to get
bringing
into
white
trouble
bases
if,
down to
if, if
50.
I get into trouble
Oh,
by
okay.
saying this, but is it me, or are the new ships quite weak?
Not as in
What
not
do you mean?
great.
I mean, no, as in
Paint jobs.
Small.
they're weak. They're small.
Oh, it's in Scottish way.
To be fair, the Jedi Starfighter, everyone's saying it's really small. It's actually about the same size as an A-wing. If anything, it's a little bit longer.
Yeah, the earring's a bit
So-
wider.
So it does fit.
But it looks. I
It
don't know.
looks a lot smaller because of the
Yeah.
shape.
I think the A-wing's got a bit of width to it.
Yeah,
It's got some girth.
It's got
It's thick, so
yeah.
it's got the width to kind of carry it off.
Yeah.
Whereas because the starfighters are
They're
pointed,
thin.
it looks a lot smaller.
It just looks like literally a little
They are
wedge.
tiny.
But
on a-
no, the
But
vultures, are tiny.
the vultures, and the blah, 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 blah,
Which-
is small.
When in the film, like you saw the vultures walking around way bigger than like the Naboo starfighter. They're
Yeah,
huge.
it's just they just seemed small, and then you put it next to Scimitar,
It's
boom, and you're like,
that's small for a big base.
Yeah, that is a small. That's to be fair. That does look smaller than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I'm glad it is that small because I wouldn't want it any bigger.
Well,
But
I don't know. You put
it
some
still
silent,
feels small.
put
to
some
me.
silencer wings on there and some big guns.
but it
and-
looks.
I've heard someone's doing that.
Yeah, I heard someone might have done a live stream of a mod of that. So
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
great for you then, Kay.
Well, yeah, he knows all about that.
I did it. That's a lot of drilling for you, though, Kay. Surely, like you've got to drill the holes out all the way through to put the lot
Nah,
wires in.
just hack it in half.
It's a solid piece of plastic.
Hack it in half. You've got hobby saws for a reason.
Yeah, but you got to glue it back together
Okay.
with the perfect lines and the paint.
I'm sure he's got the patience.
I wouldn't have the patience.
If he's got the patience to light up any of these ships, then he's got enough patience to do that.
Yeah, this wave and the one following it are not looking good for him.
No, very small. Yes.
Well, what's next wave?
You got the Naboo.
Naboo Starfighter.
and-
Oh,
yeah.
Naboo Starfighter.
And you got the shuttle, the resistant shuttle.
Yeah. which-
Oh, right.
New, smaller,
Is it?
smaller silencer.
Well, the transport.
Oh, the
remodel,
rescod,
The transport's on a small base,
Yeah.
and there's a shuttle from the transport, which is like one section of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
don't think it's a dock and redock system. I think it's one
It
or
looks
and
solid,
or.
it looks.
I think it's an and or system. No, it's not solid. It has undercuts.
What, undercuts? What, like a really bad 90s haircut?
Yeah, what's that? The side shaved and the top.
Long on top, yeah.
Bolt on top. So it couldn't cast in one piece. The new Naboo's the one he's unsure
I
about.
believe in you, Kay.
Getting
I
the
need.
engine spike off and
I
running
need
a
you to
light
make
replacing
this
that spike
work.
is going to be a challenge.
I need you to make those ones work.
Are they going to do a shiny metal Naboo Starfighter?
Why?
It should. They need because it's plated in the films. It's gold and chrome.
Oh.
It's not a
not
flat
yellow,
colour.
yeah.
It's shiny, and I want it to be shiny, but it's just
It's going to be yellow, isn't it? Gonna be
it's
bright.
not going to be. And I don't even know if Rasta can make it work because it's not painting. It's material.
See, I think that it isn't
Ah,
one
Russian
which is like
telephone.
pure silver as well. There's like a really.
Their transports were.
Yeah,
They're
no,
basically
Ah,
chrome,
yeah,
solid
that's, yeah,
chrome.
yeah, that's the ones. I know. I knew something of that shape. Design was
silver.
Was silver.
But it's just like
Oh, hit crit from
So how big?
Kylo.
I want to know how big the hyena's going to be.
Bigger than the
It's still,
vultures.
I think it's still a small base, but
It's got to be bigger because it's a bomber. So you got to think bigger than.
well, it's got heavy in the dial, so it should be bigger.
Yeah, true.
It's a heavy bomber.
Oh, so that's hit crit and something else.
Considering we've got like
There's a lot of guns and very little
the
damage.
thing,
with
yeah,
them.
there's like 9 ships facing off against each other, and
But
there's no points on
there's
it.
only 2 attack on the droids, which is not doing a lot against some
No,
of these evade
especially
tokens,
through the,
like so. And then there's glass clouds blocking a lot of the
Yeah,
shots,
especially through the glass
which
clouds.
is not helping.
Either way.
Either way, no.
You see, this is why I'm a bit unsure about gas clouds.
I'm really not liking the look of them. It's too much modification.
We were saying earlier it's a bit like X-wing on easy mode.
It's well, it's
A
like
little bit.
the 2.0 was supposed to simplify things, get rid of all these token stacking things, and now they've brought in
An obstacle
gas
does
clouds,
that, yeah.
which just massively improve your evasion again. It's like they've restarted the arms race, and it's not a fan.
Because I was kind of thinking about what I would take with scimitars, sorry, infiltrators. And I was actually thinking, well, considering we've only got 1 defense dice,
Debris.
gas clouds might actually be a way forward because it means I get an extra
dice,
an extra
and a mod,
dice
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and a mod on a 1 defense big ship.
And you don't need to worry about being manoeuvrable, but you are.
yeah,
so-
I can park through them without really any worry because I'm not going to get any tokens or anything like that.
Yeah,
Miss my action step, but I've got 4s.
yeah. It's not too
So
bad.
I think it could be actually really efficient
for big bases.
for big
yeah.
base ships. And
I say, yeah, high agility ships are going to get a lot out of them, but the bigger ships are going to get more effectively because they have so much more health.
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's kind of a massive increase over what they normally get, as opposed to the small increases
The extra.
the
Yeah.
agile ships get.
So we're going to see it from Maul. We're going to see a 2 sloop or a 5k.
Sloop.
I would sloop.
Sloop to the
down
board edge.
towards the
Because if you're 5k,
Not to the board edge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
down.
yeah. If you're 5k, that's another turn out
Yeah, I agree.
because those Phantoms aren't going to be there.
No, those Phantoms they're not cloaked because they have to spend their evade
They're
tokens.
probably going to run and re-evade.
But 5k will put you down in that
They got
bottom
5-4
corner.
with the Phantom.
4-4?
4 as fastest. You lose an action step, but that's it. They are.
Yeah, you do lose. I thought originally there was going to be some strain involved with them bringing in that new
Yeah.
token.
Everyone was shouting about strain, but
It's a rarity. It's only a few card
there's
effects
not
that
much
give it out.
which
Yeah.
pop out strain.
Cody is the only thing in Republic I think that gives it out. Oh, other than giving it to yourself through dedicated.
Yeah.
One of the tactical relays.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
It makes a choice between the opponent, taking strain
K2.
or
Well,
Treacherous.
someone on here or not? No, K2 SB,
B4.
B4.
But
Thank you, Rasta. 4 forward, 4k, 3k on the Phantom.
they ain't 4k.
No,
No K turn. They're especially because realistically, all the droids could 1k here.
they won't.
Do you not think?
No, I think they're going to swoop through and then K-turn the following turn, or Talon roll.
They could K turn here and hope for the overshoot though.
Without the cloak, I would say
I
no.
don't think they get the speed.
See, the thing is, I wouldn't necessarily want to put every single one of those on a K. Maybe the two on the front,
True.
and then I'd try and block the hell out of them Phantoms with
the rest
of them,
Yeah.
and do some really.
I'd just try and
some
spread,
really dickish manoeuvres.
spread
and
my
just be
arcs a bit.
like 3 red banks, just because.
Yeah, what do you think to that dial though? Oh.
What are you
Stop
doing, man? What do I think to that dial? I think that dial it's a dial.
Yeah.
What more can you say about it? It's.
The concept then. Your banks are more difficult than your hards.
I would love to know the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, because everyone's
Yeah,
makes sense
absolutely,
that
BJ.
the straight line is easier, or all the hard turns are easier because they're unbalanced. So it makes a sort of sense. They're designed to turn fast, but their straight line is not so good. But having the bank speed, the odd one out is
Yeah.
the hard. Is the
It's like,
seems
why is a
weird.
hard more difficult
Cool,
than a
then-
bank just because you're a droid in a certain ship? I'd love to know the reasoning behind it. The fact that the dial is what it is, great.
Yeah.
Don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a great
It's just
dial,
the
but
concept
it's
behind
just
it,
the concept. And I want to know the reason behind it.
What's the
If they have a really good reason for it, I'd be like, yeah, it makes perfect sense. That's fine. Let's do it.
That's fine.
I mean, it's like, for example, the Jump Master
Yeah.
with the different.
it had a reason for
It
it.
had a reason for it because it's really bad at turning one direction because the design of the
Design
ship
of
was
the
poor.
ship, yeah.
So C sharp. Wow. I never got on with sharp. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but I never got on with sharp.
It's Sean Bean.
Oh.
The
yeah.
book. I love the books. I like the TV show because I enjoyed the books, but I can also see why people wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
It's
See,
a very weird style of show.
It's like all I can say about Sharp is it's one of the few things where Sean Bean
Doesn't
doesn't
die.
die.
Oh, then maybe it's not any good.
Because it's very long
It's
as well.
quite-
There's loads of seasons, isn't there?
Well, no, it's basically films. It's a film for a book, but there's a lot of books
Yeah.
and a lot of films, but they're like short films. It's
Odd.
so it's like
It's
an
like the
hour
new.
and a half.
It's like the new school, like short season but long episode stuff you get on
Yeah.
Netflix and stuff. where
Game
you
of
get, like-
Thrones.
Yeah, like
The new
well, the
season's
new season. Yeah.
Going to be
The
like,
episodes aren't even that long though. Have you seen? They're only about an hour now, not the pre-advertised hour and a half feature-length
I
episodes.
know because they're hour and a half American, so then you take out all the ads.
Advert.
Oh, an hour and a half viewing. Yeah.
Yeah, they count in the ad breaks. Why a half-hour show is actually only 20 minutes.
Yeah. Makes it far too easy to binge.
It's well funny though when you're watching American shows with all the adverts cut
Hate
out.
it.
It's
Oh,
like,
with adverts, and you get that.
and you're like, hang on a minute, this was meant to be like a really long-winded. I've just done this in a day. What's your problem?
When you smash through it, series.
Okay, no, they're all.
Sleeping.
No,
No, they're
just
just
banking.
banking.
They've not got a sloop.
I meant banking, but I said sloop.
Okay.
I've been at work. Shut up.
Straightforward sloop.
Yeah.
Those two are
These have got to
banking.
go a different way.
They've
That
got
one-
to spread,
that one
haven't
might
they,
be a
surely?
K-turn.
Grew up watching a Northerner say. Yeah. His language is interesting. Hard one.
He owns a chip shop, doesn't he? Or his brother owns a chip shop or something.
His
Who,
brother
Sharp?
or cousin. Yeah, I think
Sean Bean.
Sheffield.
Yeah, in Sheffield.
Because it was my local chip shop.
Yeah, it
when
was
I
my
in
friend's local
Sheffield.
chip shop. Yeah.
And like Sean Bean kept going in there, and he's got his picture on the wall because
It's
he's
his family's chip shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good at Sean Bean.
It's a pretty good chip shop as well.
I'm actually now trying to think of films where he survives. There's not many.
There's not many. Known for
The
dying.
Martian. Save Matt Damon part
Oh,
3.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that. I haven't seen that one.
Really good. It's on the Netflix.
Really? That is ridiculous. South Park has an ad break after the opening theme tune.
What? That makes no sense.
He lives in Ronin. Yeah, why?
Because he kind of lives in inverted commas in Silent Hill.
Okay.
He doesn't
Yes.
die, but he kind of
Doesn't. Yeah.
get out.
The
Was it Silent Hill
24
too?
series actually 18-hour days due to adverts. So that's
I
quite.
feel really sorry for that guy.
It's quite interesting from Carlo here. Just a
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
conga line of
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Really don't know why he's done.
I don't-
Oh, or was it just because the first move was blocked?
possibly because the first one was blocked and it's just
'Cause I did
sequentially.
that earlier, where Mace blocked the rest of my
Yeah,
list. and I
sequentially
just
blocks
lost
them all.
everything.
But the ones at the back here actually have ended up with lots of them in arc because it's all
He
congered in.
5K'd. The fool.
No, I think he's just looking if it would.
Oh,
would
look at
fit.
it fit. Oh, that's
It's
clearly
gotta
going to
be,
fit.
thank God.
Better option anyway.
Yeah, good call. Good
I
call.
was like, he's more sensible than that.
What was I
Blocked
saying?
Vader.
Oh yeah, when I was playing.
True.
It's National Treasure.
But it's
No
a
one
kids'
dies.
film.
It's
No
a
one
kids' film.
dies. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh no,
I
no.
thought he died in the
No,
at
he
the
got
end in
trapped,
explosion
didn't
or
he?
something.
I don't think you see him die. I think
You
you
don't
just
see
like.
him, but you presume it because he
It's-
gets trapped in
it's
a
a
tomb
death.
and he can't
Left for
really
dead.
escape. What was I saying? Yeah, when I ran free infiltrators, I bumped an awful lot because it's like short range maneuvers,
Yeah,
large bases, but it actually helped a lot
yeah.
because
Forcing your arcs.
because I was playing against Rasta with his two
There's two things. Yeah.
Deltas.
Jedi, which were just all over the shop. But because I kept on short bumping and stuff, my arcs actually covered a lot of the table.
Yeah.
And it literally just felt like a matter of time until I got one of them.
You're gonna get one.
I
You're
was
gonna get one.
one.
Yeah.
And then I took one off the table, and then it was like, boom, off we go.
Gets him back later.
Yeah, he does. He dies in GoldenEye. He gets it.
He gets got. Barrel out of arc here, or will it not? Yeah.
Yeah, the Anakin Obi list was incredible. It's sad I didn't get to see it in here, but I was playing next to it, and it was like,
Yeah. It takes. I watched it fly against you. It takes some flying.
It takes some thinking against.
I bet it does because you're like right. They can
know-
supernatural and do that.
There's almost. It's almost kind of like there's no point in trying to work it out. It's a little bit like playing against Vipers, I guess.
You just got to spread your arcs and
You
hope
just
for the
kind of
best.
go.
Yeah.
hopefully I can get something in the right direction.
You pick one and try and arc that one.
Yeah, and if you can
or
herd
you
it-
do a wide spread and try and arc everything.
Yeah. And the other option is trying
and
to pin it in a
and
corner.
just try and get something. Because there's no point even trying to bump it. You can't
'Cause it'll-
block it because you'll just go.
Supernatural
Oh,
the
it's
way.
barrel roll
Yeah.
maneuver, and you can't really. Even with big base ships, you can't control that list.
There's Vader on.
Let's do Vader
Infiltrator.
onto Infiltrator. 2 hits.
Pew pew. Pew pew pew.
With
that
that
might be
title.
that might be a shield. Yeah.
That is a shield. So
Have we done something?
we've
Yes.
got another shield on wall.
Where
Still
the
no points. to
barrage is about to start with the Phantoms.
24 points. 24 minutes left. Oh, so he can only get one Phantom a
So
day.
I think there may be a K-turn or two happening here from the Vultures.
Oh, what, the one's next turn?
Yeah.
Lots of eyeballs, lots of force spent. And
So Vader.
that's possibly a dead Phantom.
Is that not the Infiltrator?
That's the Infiltrator out of the Phantoms, and he's just whacked it.
Oh, what?
That's Maul shooting at the already damaged Phantom.
Oh, booger. Okay. I got confused. I thought he was shooting Vader. but he's out of
Overt
the-
kill.
Big kill.
Ouch.
And then that.
You've not got him in arc.
That
You
Phantom's
can't shoot him.
I know. I realised that afterwards, but it's like
No, he's shooting now at the other Phantom, but I don't think he's got him in arc.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, yes.
Didn't look like he has. And he also spent a lot of force already, but
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the second shot with Maul because you generally don't have enough mods.
you don't
for
have
the second
muds
shot.
left. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen people running with Perceptive.
The thing is, I find the concept if you've got two targets and you've in this situation because he's got no mods because he's stressed. If he'd been facing the right direction, he could maybe get a focus, maybe get a target lock. If you've target priorityed the closest ship, So you've locked up on one ship, but you've got a further range shot at another one.
Yeah.
To me, it almost seems like there's no point in not taking your first shot against the far one, maybe do something to it. If you don't, you can still shoot the closest one with a mod. You're spending 2 force for a shot for nothing.
Yeah, true.
Now, in this situation, for example, if he'd been firing at those phantoms and you had a target lock on one, you shoot the one without a target lock first, and kind of go, see what I get. You've lost nothing by doing it. Then
Four out of
spend
hand
two.
from
Then
Tim
spend
there.
2 force. Shoot the next one with a mod, and do some actual damage. It's
Is it more?
That is one dead vulture
That's
droid.
that's a
shot.
one-shot Volta
Yeah.
droid. Is it not worth, in that case, shooting first the one where you've got the mods? So, for say example, you shoot a target A, and you've got no mods. You've just got your force.
Another one
And then
for
if you
the-
get a bunch of eyeballs, you spend the force on the attack. If you don't get any eyeballs, ouch, then spend the force on a second attack on someone else or on the same ship.
I think it kind of depends on your point of view, and I guess it also depends on what you've target locked. Because obviously, you may not have had everything in range to target lock, so you may have target locked a target of opportunity as opposed to a genuine
Another
target.
brutal
Oh,
shot from
God.
Tim, hitting 2 crits this time, and another dead vulture droid.
That's just not on.
So, and also with hate, you can pretty much generate all your force back anyway. So it's a shot to nothing. I think it kind of depends on target priority of the ships you have in Arc, of what you want to kind of focus on, what you want to spend your mods on, all that kind of stuff.
Wow, like
And
that.
then you
Tim's
just
in the
kind
lead.
of, because there'll be times when you kind of go, actually, I don't really feel the point. Because if, say for example, you're running against an Imperialist and you've got a bomber at short range, which you target locked, and then like something like an interceptor or a phantom pops in at long range, it's like, well, is the 2 force really worth firing against 4 defense dice with mods? No.
That's range one. From
So
the
I'll just
vulture
save the
into the
force
Phantom,
and rinse up the bomber and not bother with the second
which
shot.
takes all of it.
But if you're up against, say for example, you're firing against vultures, you could lucky one shot a non-modded attack
Damage
against the vulture,
stabilizer, loose stabilizer, I believe.
and then spend 2 to shoot another one nearby. So I think it gives you a bit of flexibility, but also it depends on the situation as what mods you've got. Also, if you're knocking around, for example, with something with coordinate, it means you can do your reds and you can do your sloops and your Ks and stuff, and maybe still be coordinate
Yes.
target locked or focus from a previous thing, and then you can get shots on. And also, if you're not getting targeted, you don't really care
SVVS,
about
if
it.
it's not, it should. I believe they all get auto uploaded to YouTube. If not, it's definitely auto uploaded to Twitch. So
Yeah,
it will go on
Twitch.
YouTube.
Twitch comes out quicker.
yeah, and then I think
YouTube-
John has to do some
YouTube
some
will-
stuff
it
for
will be
YouTube for
uploaded
it to
to
do it.
YouTube.
But yeah, should be uploaded to
It'll be
YouTube.
tomorrow probably.
Yeah, probably
It's just a case of Twitch automatically
straight after the stream.
stores
yeah.
the VOD when the stream is ended, whereas YouTube you have to upload it to
You have to
YouTube.
select it. Yeah.
So it just takes a little bit longer.
But it will be there for you to view in its entirety. That was a brutal turn from Tim though. 2 shots, 2 dead vultures. So the weakness of the vultures, the 3 health and the 2 agility.
Well, you
Just-
take 4 out of hand twice. It's painful.
Oh yeah,
Plenty of crits
I
as
say,
well.
I mean, not many ships will stand up to that anyway.
No.
I mean, if say for example you did that against TIE fighters, that'd be 2 dead TIE fighters.
But not. They got 3 agility.
I don't think that extra dice would have stopped the crits.
True.
You know, I mean, even if you didn't necessarily kill the TIE, it would be critted out of the game.
It would be hurt bad.
It'd be limping at best.
It would be indeed.
I bought my stuff down, but I'm not going to get a game.
Go on, go get
Did
your
get here a bit late.
Yeah, but there's no one here.
Oh, is that? They're all gone, are they?
Most of them have tripped out. This is the only 2 people playing of them 2.
Oh, really? They're not small bit. That sounds like they are.
Well, there's Amos and somebody.
Oh,
but I don't know
okay.
if they're.
Late in the game.
I don't know if
Already
they're playing a
game.
game or if they're playing. something
Amos
else.
was playing because he's got a hyperspace trial this weekend.
Oh, right.
But it's content.
Yeah.
You down any time during the week? Because I've got some free time. If you want a game.
See, I'm on late, so I won't be finishing until 9.
What time do you start?
12:30.
So, like, worst possible time. Fair enough.
So, yeah, it's tough for me to
Ooh,
get much
but
done.
I didn't
on
realise Carlos
late
snuck half
weeks.
points there as well with that last shot. So
I'll wing in the Phantom.
just jumping up on points and putting the weapons value in. This might be the turn we see the 1Ks.
Yeah, I think we're the bottom.
This one
launcher
on
will
the
definitely
yeah.
okay. Hello, we have a person.
Wait, what?
Missed.
Well,
A very destructive turn.
Not much, and then a very, very destructive turn.
And some chat about infiltrators.
Yeah, we had a discussion about them.
What? They're a bit good.
Quite good.
Yeah. We still haven't worked out who.
That Jag likes things in threes.
Yeah,
Likes what?
threes is the way forward, mate.
3 infiltrators.
Yeah.
They're a
You
bit good.
shouldn't
Three-
be able
three
to hear
Vipers.
the
That's
players.
where I started off.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to hear the players on the table. You may be a bit of background noise from some guys adjacent to us.
But you won't hear the
through a
guys on the
wall.
actual stream table.
You shouldn't hear the guys on the stream table.
Yes,
The walls
Vader's
aren't that
facing more.
thick.
We are though.
But you might hear a little bit of background noise. It isn't intentional if you can hear like proper player talk because they can't hear us. So
No.
But
It's pretty
I
quiet.
say I could hear you through the lockers when I was playing up there against
Yeah.
Sash earlier. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lock that way. You
that
can-
way you might be able to. Yeah, the lockers it's only in the way.
There's a couple people playing games with that, to be fair.
So Simtar's just going to 2-bank up.
Yes, it's blues are on the twos, aren't they? In the one
Yeah.
forward. Is that right?
3 forward, I think is blue.
Yeah.
1 bank as well.
Hard
No,
one. Have they got a hard one?
it's Not.
They do have a hard
Has
one.
Vader got a hard one?
Vader
Vader's
does not have a hard one.
He's got 1 banks.
Ooh, interesting. Committing to the
Going
to Vader.
maybe yeah.
It's all the prosthetics.
This is
Yeah.
I wonder at what point do the Phantoms decide to try and cloak again?
Is Vader facing more? Yes, Vader is facing more.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's hard to tell actually. Yeah, Vader is pointing.
You can
out.
see his initiative on the top.
Just been out there. So it's...
Been out there.
Plus, he also
like that.
shot up more.
Yeah,
Let's
just
say
if people have, I think we might have missed. People might have missed that round of shooting. If you did miss that round of shooting, very brutal. 2 Vulture droids, a Phantom and half a Phantom.
There was a moment when the door was open.
Yeah,
Yes,
he had to
yeah.
open the door to get
When
him
Ryan
the
came
room.
in the door, it might have been why.
Very disappointing.
SVVS.
Not managing to phase through.
Sorry, everybody.
Just vibrate really quickly. Ooh.
Do you just cloak here and take it?
Barrel roll and don't take it.
Yeah, but I mean, do you want the cloak for later? Rasta has moved to the bath. I hope you don't drop your phone, but
Well, he didn't say there's any water in there. He just sat in
true,
the
just sat in the bath, more comfortable on his
So
face.
this will be an evade or a cloak.
There was actually one time I went to a family wedding and we were kipping in a hotel because it was down in Kent.
And you sat in the
And
bath.
I was in a double room with my brother.
Yeah.
My brother snores like a buzzsaw, and I couldn't sleep, so I actually took my pillow and my blanket
That might
and
be a
went and slept in the
sloop.
bath.
The Advance has a sloop now, right?
As a town roll.
Yeah, Talon.
Oh, so I think that'll be a Talon.
Yeah, but we got a beautiful ending
like
to
a
the
town
to the
roll.
Maul story, so
Vader Mall.
no one can ever moan about the ending to Maul.
A bit of a timing difference there.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I
actually,
don't know.
For those that haven't watched,
Why would you want Vader
for those that
versus
haven't
Maul?
watched Rebel, go and watch that,
'Cause it's
that
all about
Rebels
Nobi
episode.
and
Rasta
them,
will
innit?
agree on
So,
the amazing
yeah, no, that's
of it.
fair. Yeah.
Everything I ever
I
wanted
was
from
like-
Star Wars.
If
It's
you had
way
Vader
too
versus
no,
Maul,
it's
Maul
not. It's
would
not that far.
That's what they said he wants to fight of it.
So Vader versus Maul would not be a fight.
What? Probably
It
about
would be Maul getting chopped in half. again.
20 years.
Easy.
After
He's
Maul's not as good as Vader.
he's 10 in Phantom Menace, and that's 32 before Yavin. So, yeah, Vader's like 42 in Yavin. So 48 when he dies.
Yeah, that's about right.
PBY.
So Maul would be older than that, but he'd
Yeah,
still
'cause-
be going some.
Yeah. Well, he has spider legs at some
Yeah.
point, so he's,
And then
he's all
goat
good.
legs.
Yeah,
And then no
Bit
legs.
older than
Oh no, no legs.
But it
thing.
could have happened. There could have been a Vader Maul.
easily.
There was the timing for
Timeline.
it, yeah. It happened in Rebels. He was hunting Maul, wasn't he, for a while? Maul was hiding from the Imperials and
Well, they're in
hunting
the same
Vader.
location, but they never fight.
Oh, they are. They're both. Yeah, they are.
They've
You
just
are
gone away
correct.
at each other across the room.
No, they don't.
They just
don't
miss
see
each other.
yeah.
Ah,
It's when Vader
They're
fights
both hunting
Ahsoka
the same
in
things.
the
Yeah.
temple.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, those episodes are,
But
are
but
fantastic.
they're both in the same place. They just don't see each
Yeah.
other. They have nothing to do with each other, to be fair.
They
The-
sense each other.
Maybe
really, the interesting fight is Maul versus Obi-Wan because it keeps happening.
it does, and it's
So much
such
more
a good
interesting than Maul
story as
versus
well.
Vader.
Yeah, such a good
Vader
story.
would eat Maul.
Because the-
Would
the-
he
the-
though?
The point really though is that
Never knew he was possible cannibal.
Yeah, I
but-
don't know if he was.
Obi-Wan
Back on.
fails
Yeah,
to kill
it's
Maul,
absolutely
and
not
Maul-
human. We do not know at what pace Maul ages.
Maul spends his whole life after that point just trying to screw Obi-Wan as much as possible.
Yeah, trying to get him back for what he did to him.
Which is fairly legit. It was
Yeah.
harsh.
He does kill 2 of his friends.
Oh, the Clegane Bowl. I hope
Clegane Bowl.
I hope we see the Clegane Bowl.
Clegane Bowl.
I hope that is something we see.
Yeah, I want them.
It's rumoured for the books
the
to
Hound
be
kill
in,
the
to be in the
Mountain.
books, but very different. So
The Hound's my favourite character.
the Hound, interesting.
I just love his humour.
Yeah.
He's probably got some good dad jokes.
I bet he's got some good dad jokes.
I bet he's got awful dad jokes.
Yeah, but
The
they're
best
good ones.
kind.
But no one would argue.
Yeah, everyone would laugh.
Be like, yeah, mate. Don't kill
Oh,
me.
Frick, you're already in the raffle. Thank you. Actually, speaking of raffle, shall we draw the raffle or should we
Is
wait
it?
till it's-
What time is it? You're commander of the stream today.
I am.
So,
You are now, yeah. You've taken.
does
the
it
hot
have a
seat.
timer or is it?
It doesn't. It's until we
So
close it.
we'll give you until 5 minutes left on the stream to enter the raffle, and then we will close and draw the winner. So if you haven't already entered the raffle, please do. Don't need the space before the
they
raffle.
seem to have entered.
That's-
Oh Jesus!
So-
They've all got mental.
Exclamation mark raffle will enter you into the raffle. It will cost you 100 spondoolies. So
No space bar, Rasta.
yeah, no space between
Yes,
exclamation
get
mark.
your
There
raffle.
we
Yeah.
go. There we
All coming
go.
through.
He knows what he's doing now.
This is for a Weekend Warlords mug.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Indeed.
I'm kind of sad that they realised because it was only like 6 of us.
You
in
had
there,
a
you know?
much higher chance than everyone has jumped in.
Ah, dang it.
We also did our first poll today on the stream.
A poll.
It was a great
Yeah,
poll
we
because
did
it was
a poll.
50-50.
We polled for who was going to win, and it went 50-50, which at the minute looks quite fair and even.
I don't
Yeah.
know how long that's going to last, though.
Well, yeah, I think
Yeah.
It's going to last approximately 10 minutes, Joe.
Don't make me stand up.
It's a long way to go.
My doctor has just
Oh,
prescribed me some
no.
anti-gloating cream. I can't wait to rub it in.
No.
I haven't been here long enough for this. I've been at work. Leave me alone. I say like it's like I've been like slogging or anything. but no, I've just been sat at a
labouring.
desk
Yeah.
playing around.
Very
on
heavy
the computer.
keyboards.
It's surprisingly kind of wearying of the limbs.
Yep.
Yeah,
Do you get like finger fatigue,
just mental fatigue.
mental fatigue? And then you got stuck in a room with us.
Yeah.
Focus on the game, Spurgeon. Yeah, you sort him out, Rasta.
Game? Was it game?
There's something going on.
Game? What game?
It's the game where you make Drag laugh.
We could do, if we were really paying attention, we could do like flash polls on what move will this ship do.
That
And
takes-
get about-
streams
takes
not quick.
And
way
get
too
about
much
2
time and
answers,
effort.
and then we get
and
the
then
answers
you get
about
the
half an
answer,
hour
yeah,
after they've done
exactly.
it. Shocking.
It's worse. Is
Is
that a talent?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
thank
nice
you,
talent.
Pie.
No, that's not a talent. That's
That's
Why
Uh,
isn't it
Favourite
a
pilot for me is so far, and I'm not throwing anything yet, is probably Ahsoka. I very much enjoy the pilot ability. You can do a lot of
dirt.
crazy
My
stuff with it,
favourite
yeah.
pilot's Venny.
Still.
Not the new factions.
of the new factions.
The new factions.
Very right.
Resistance is still a new faction.
It's
No, that's
newish.
old news.
It is
New-
interesting.
No one plays
Master,
Resistance
you
anymore,
are
didn't you hear?
correct.
Yeah, they do.
Thought we might see a 2 talent there from that vulture. I'm surprised we didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
But yeah, Venny, best pilot.
but they are hunting these
Ever.
phantoms. So, oh, is that a bump?
The bump?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking like a bump. That's not good for him.
It's not terrible for him.
Depends where Maul's going.
Maul's going to struggle to get past those vultures now. So
He's kind of closed himself off. Sorry,
Maul's
Joe.
gonna
indicator.
5k.
I wouldn't put it past this, like how this Maul's has been flown. I wouldn't put it past him to 5k.
4 forwards, surely.
You'd hope. Although he might be worried about
Or
that rock.
just hard to and take the bump. Because looking at where he tried to put his other arcs. But we'll see shortly. 2
No,
forwards.
just 2 forwards.
How
Not a fan of
Vader right behind you then.
that is so middle of the road.
And Vader
that.
is
It's
going to
also
have focus
not
target
in
on
any
this
way
turn.
helpful.
Yeah, not achieved you anything.
Because Vader would have just gone 2
I
forwards.
think Tim can absolutely pull it back if he gets range 1 focus target lock from Vader here, which I imagine he will.
Holding on 4 forwards total.
Oh, what? Okay.
I assume he thought the same thing of. I think that's
Yeah,
cool.
but Vader's not being shot. Vader's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I say I assume
Actually, Vader
Vader
can-
would just go 2
Vader
forwards,
can
then
target-
he can always follow
Vader can target lock and just take the kill on the
bump.
the
He'll just rip
vulture.
the vulture off the board.
No, I
before
think he
shoots
just
the
fitted
fighter.
on the. Oh, he's pointed that back, so yeah, maybe it is a bump.
They still rip the vulture off the board.
It's only a 3 dice
Yeah,
attack.
Tim can fold this back.
That's how much health the vulture has.
Yes, but it's got to calculate.
Yep.
Although neither Phantom has cloak available or activate tokens.
But this vulture here will be taking, the middle vulture will be taking 2 shots. I realise I'm pointing and the stream people can't see that.
That's some good pointing.
Yeah,
Point
no
anyway.
one.
Do it.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
See, they can go by the camera.
The one.
2 minutes left for those that
The
want to
one
enter the
Tim's
raffle.
pointing
Exclamation mark raffle to enter.
Hit crit. Hit crit. No.
Hit hit.
Hit hit.
From Tim. That's Vader, and that's
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 one
blank.
going through.
That's blank.
eyeball.
That's blank.
So at least 1 damage.
Oh, he's thinking.
He's gesticulating.
Oh, he's
well.
thinking.
He's,
He
Is
is
it the one with 2
gesticulating well.
health?
he's deciding whether to spend his friend's calculator or his own.
Oh.
He's spent his
Can they
mates.
do that then?
Yeah.
Yes. For
Spend
attacking
your
and
friends.
defending.
It's the whole.
Range 0 to 1.
It's about the only
Oh
thing
no,
which
has he
is
spent
really
one?
going.
He spent 1 to turn a blank or something?
No, he. Oh, so you
He's
can,
probably using his target ruler.
you can
Tactical
use his K2B4 to spend a calculate.
Oh, if he doesn't take a strain, which he
took a
has
strain. If he
because
didn't,
he'll
he
just
would
do a
have had
blue
an
next turn and he's not getting shot at, so it makes no difference.
I think Kraken is better.
It's more expensive though, isn't it?
So what?
More expensive though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, but that's
by,
why it's better.
by double. But there's a reason why.
One.
Target
It's almost like things more expensive. Oh, good.
Generally.
Is evaded it? Is he going to take the second shot at him? Has he got the force to do that? Right,
Yes,
so
indeed.
But that's not amazing. 2.
1 again. No, still an eyeball,
Just focus.
and he's spending focused for 2. And Tim evades.
Boom, boom, boom.
Not
Should have gone
good.
faster. Should have
Yep, left himself in no man's land there.
That too was it was just a middle of the road manoeuvre.
Bizarre.
It just didn't seem to
Ooh,
have
nice
a
from
purpose.
double hit.
Maul
Double blank.
is in your face. He's a balls to the wall
Yeah,
pilot.
he's got to be.
You gotta
there.
go.
Yeah, Maul's not a 2-forward pilot.
Yeah, he's
That is double blank, I believe. Oh no, blank evade. So it takes a crit on the vulture droid. Dead
Boom.
vulture droid.
Yeah, they say Tim's already.
So
He did
Tim
damage
sneaks
the
the
back
lead
shot.
back again.
It's going to go a bit more now. And this Phantom's.
Just ignoring Maul.
No
Oh,
point.
that's 2.
Take out the droids because there's only 5 minutes left. Get some points.
Just creep the points in.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tim's got 65 points.
See, the other thing is, if you take the droids off the board, you're literally just stuck with a large base model against 3 ships.
And
You're
that
not
only
gonna KO that.
needs.
Sad times, isn't it?
By dropping that one as well, he didn't take a shot with his Phantom, which was beneficial for Tim.
And he only needs to do 2 damage to Maul to get half points on that as well. So he's got time to work with it.
You can block Maul now.
What Vader's blues? 1 banks and
2 banks.
2 banks, 1
2
forwards,
forwards,
1
three-
forwards,
he
3
doesn't have-
forwards.
Oh, he
the
does
one
have 1
forward
forward
is
now.
white.
Oh, okay.
But he has 2 and 3 forwards are blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 bank, 2 bank, 2 forwards, 3 forwards.
Because he's play that strain, but do you bother or do you leave it and pray not to get shot?
That might be a 2 Talon roll.
Yeah, but if he takes the damage, he gives Kylo 36 points. You've
For
got
1
to go
damage, all he
straight.
does, yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, he's also hit. So I think those might be Talon rolls. Might be. It won't be a K-turn because it won't fit through the Phantom.
Could be a K-turn down the bottom though.
You were going to point again then, weren't you?
For you guys. Just for you guys.
That made a really satisfying noise.
So while Tim's having a think,
That proper clap. It was awesome.
while Tim's having a think,
Right guys,
I think
the
everyone should also
giveaway
have a think
is
about,
now
oh,
closed.
Never mind. Ignore me.
But what should we
But
think
carry on,
about?
Alphon.
I was thinking everyone who hasn't already should think about connecting their Amazon Prime account to their Twitch account so they can get a free Twitch Prime subscription, which if you give it to us, we are at... How many subs are we on?
Well, 60 at the minute.
Maybe
more than
I think
60.
we've had more.
62, 8 to
62.
go.
We're 8 away from releasing... What have you done? Bring that back.
Eight.
We're 8 away from a fudge making tradition. Tradition?
Tradition? You just read that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You just read that. It's against fudge making tradition. We don't do it here.
Fudge making video. So we are very close to that. If well, you got a bit of time waiting for them to figure out their turn.
Oh, it's this one. It's
But let's do the raffle.
Winner.
Just pick winner. Just
Pick winner.
pick winner.
That's,
And
if what it was on a different one. Pick winner. So we are
And
picking
we'll
a winner.
see-
Oh, okay.
oh frick!
Oh,
Yay!
Frick, you have won the mug. So
Good job.
You don't need to speak up in chat. We know you. We know who you are.
It'll be here this weekend.
It'll be here this weekend, hopefully.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm not
if
sure
not-
how you claim it. We'll figure that bit out.
That's John's
It's
problem
a
now.
collecting store job, I believe.
No,
now.
because the way it works.
No, this
this particular one.
is
yes.
yes. In future, it'll be you claim from the store and things like that. But at the minute, it's
But while we're still trying to work it out, this one's going to
Yeah.
be collecting store at some point.
so. All frick, congratulations.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Can I close
Oh
it?
God.
Thank you for those that entered.
Nope.
No, we'll leave that one open.
What are you?
Just leave it. Just
We'll
leave it.
We'll leave it. Right.
Quit pressing buttons, man.
That's
I spotted technology! Ah! Ah! Ah!
push the button.
Sorry for those that got deafened. Okay, yes, we're going back to talking about the game. I know you didn't like it, but
All of us actually talking about the game
There's
is
only 3
really
minutes left.
unsettling.
It's the last turn, pretty much, most likely. Unless they're rushing to get another turn. Hello.
What, in general?
Oh, Dave.
You're right.
How you doing, boss?
Alright. Weapons failure was forgotten.
Oh, well.
oh, in their game.
Yeah, that's why it's gone back.
Right, so Dave's just giving his orders.
Vulture's back on the board.
There's a vulture back on the board because a weapons
Phantom's
failure
vanished.
was missed from a phantom, and so they've backpedaled it all the way back,
That's changed a few things.
which has changed no end.
So
Who's
that's-
no end?
So that's the reason
so-
why. there's
Yeah, no,
a-
they've changed.
And how did it change?
So
changed
Drastically.
To some end.
another phantom has now died, and a vulture's not dead.
Back on the board, so that's changed it
Um,
the other way.
So
Tim's got a turn to basically get.
Tim's
vulture
got to kill
killed.
2 things.
No, he just needs to kill a vulture.
No, because this point is what he's got with a killed vulture.
Is it?
Still down as having 3
No,
dead.
because it was 72 before he got the extra kill.
No, because they'd already took it off. Look, there's 3 dead.
Oh,
So
bugger.
Yeah, 72 is 3 off.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's all got good. Oh, it's complete. Oh, I don't understand. I don't.
yeah, I agree,
Okay, no, we
Rasta. It has been completely missed and shouldn't be rewound,
Gone
but
too far.
they've
done it
gone
already.
way past it,
Once-
but they've rewound
Once
it
the
all the way
ships
back.
come off the board, it's too late.
You can't put a ship back on.
No.
No, the time didn't freeze, so
It
I
has-
don't know what's
Yeah,
gone
time
on.
has frozen. Have
Someone's
they paused it?
they've
Yes, they
put
have
a ship
paused it.
back on the board.
And
Oh,
then tell them to unpause it. It's lost.
I will.
I think they've deliberately paused. But they've
Tim, unpause, mate. Unpause.
Okay, they'll get
Cool
it
beans.
carried on. So.
so
That's all
Well,
good.
they've already messed stuff
it
up.
is against the rules,
So
but
we can't.
they've done it. It's
They already put the ship back on the board.
the
took a
ship's
different
back
one
on the
off.
board.
Hey,
took
mate,
a ship off.
It's fly casual.
Created things up, and
It's fly casual.
it is. But it's never been this casual before.
Oh, it always is this casual.
I don't know. I don't do Tuesdays normally.
Casual. That's the whole. It's the key word in this
Um,
particular issue.
That was very casual.
It's all casual, man. It's for fun. They want to
we
get.
have-
They want to find out a truer result.
Okay, so the one that's left.
So they messed up and they're coming back.
He's
It's
on
fine.
1
Don't worry about
health.
it. It's cool. Calm your
They've
passions.
left the
They
board.
used the force. Alright, chill.
Calm your passions.
I think they put it back in a pretty good spot, to be fair.
I mean,
he's
now
blocked
it's
himself.
I mean, I'd only be a little bit more
Oh,
concerned if
yeah.
he took off the droid because it had been destroyed and then put a scimitar on. No, this is how it works, isn't it? No. It's fine. Chilling.
Okay, so for what just happened, it looks like they forgot that one of the Phantoms had a weapons failure, which means one of the Vulture droids which got taken off shouldn't have been taken off when they re-rolled the damage, which then attacked the other Phantom, which then got taken off because of the damage.
Yeah.
What he said.
But it's yeah.
I understand you, Alpha.
As
I agree
as you
with
say, possibly
But
should have
because
been
they-
rewound,
but
but
because they've already taken ships off and moved on, they shouldn't have gone through all
gone
of that.
past it. Yeah, if they'd realised.
No,
it
once the
was
ship's off the board, that's it.
unfortunately,
you know,
it is the case.
they
It was a
both
miss
missed.
trigger from both players. Accidents happen.
But they did it so fast we didn't even notice. Plus, we were doing.
We were doing a
No,
draw, and they
things.
were.
It's fine. Chill out, guys. It's just a game.
No.
What is it?
It's just.
It's
chilling.
okay.
Why Tim barrel rolled there? The 5k was always going to fit.
Crazy fool.
I think he's trying to block the sloop, but
Mm.
5k was the one that was going to fit, so that you do the 5k.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
If Maul had gone fast last turn, he could have salute.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be our last turn.
Thing is,
then,
though, if
I
Maul had gone faster, that probably wouldn't have been there.
That'll be afterburners if he's still got them.
I've not seen him use them, but it's hard to tell
Afterburners
sometimes.
target lock. Kill a vulture.
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily the correct way, but it's happened, so we're just going, let them go along with it.
Well, both players have agreed.
They've agreed
so-
to it. I know it's not how it should be done, and it's, but it is.
I mean,
it's
obviously,
happened.
neither of these people would do it in a tournament or anything like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the way it goes. But focus lock, all the force. I think you were right. I think that was afterburners.
Yeah, that's be. There's no other way to boost. So.
Those, so this is time. So
Very straight.
this is it.
Hasn't got a boost anymore, has it?
No,
Not natively.
turn that to a crit. Spend your lock.
Oh.
Hit your crits. Dead vulture droid.
How many elves you got left?
1.
Oh.
Well, maybe they're one down. Bottom's got one,
No,
but one of them's got one.
3.
It's taken 2 anyway, so.
Take 2 crits.
Could be in trouble. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Direct hit in there.
Was there? The last one was direct, was it? Yeah. So that is.
So does
It's
that,
in 1080, mate. I can
so
read
does that
it
mean
out.
that the points is now accurate?
The
Not
points.
quite.
They are, but they aren't. Because if he kills
Oh,
another,
yeah,
if he puts another one down as dead, I think.
No, he's 72 plus half a drone, so plus 12, so he's at 84.
What's it doing?
What's what doing?
Tim needs another kill.
Yeah, he needs to kill the one. He needs to kill 4 drones worth,
He's not
doesn't
going to
he?
get the Phantom's not going to do it. Not a range 3, probably through a
More
gas.
will probably hurt it.
Well, no, you could probably shoot the bottom droid. That won't be if you.
He needs to shoot the stress one, because the stress one's on 1 health.
84 points is correct. Yeah.
If he halves the other one, no.
Yeah, Tim's on 84.
I don't know why this one. The droid keeps
a
flipping
syncing
around
issue.
because the time zone's 0
Yeah,
now.
it's time. Tim's on 84. Half points on the Phantom wins the game, eh? Tim needs a single evade.
Ain't gonna do it with that.
There it is.
Boom, perfect. Take a damage. More can't shoot you again.
Yeah.
You don't want to dodge it.
It's almost the best result.
Yeah, you take damage.
actually
You're not
wanna
taking
take
half
it. You want
points.
to take exactly 1 damage, so you're not half
Exactly 1 damage, nothing more. He can have another guy Vader if he wants, but
They need to stop the time. That's allowed to edit. Hold on, let me pop out.
I'll do it. I'll do it on here.
No, it's alright. I saw it out there. Don't mess about it. Stop the timer, Tim.
Do. He's toyed like a tiger.
Phantom.
Odds on that Phantom surviving.
Hi.
Fine.
Through a gas cloud. The odds are the other.
See, I don't think the bottom one's for a gas.
The bottom was not.
In range
Yeah,
of.
about to check
I
range.
think that's. I think they've passed that
Oh,
and said no.
Vader.
Yeah. From more, he might not
No,
have had the
bottom,
force.
The bottom Volta droid can shoot Vader at once. Might be a better shot. Not with the full focus.
That's not. By look at that ruler, that's not obstructed either. So. 3 dice on 3 dice. No mods, no mods. 1 damage required.
Oh, it's 10. It's 10.
We're not camping.
No. That's because it's intense. They're intense.
Looks like there's some eyeballs in there. So
one.
and nothing.
And
1.
no.
He survives!
So that's it. 2 points.
So 2-point win to Kylo. So 50% of you were correct, 50% of you were wrong.
I voted
Wow.
Kylo. Go
Wow! Stats
High
win.
depth analysis for you there.
Oh, we've got missed some analysis, have we?
Oh, yeah.
How good was it?
50% of them were correct, and 50% of them were wrong.
On what?
The poll.
vote on the poll, yeah.
Crazy,
So
right?
Phantom missed the drone at range 3,
Yeah.
and then
So
That was it.
Kylo won.
strange end to a game that was quite interesting, but
It was interesting.
yeah. That's the end.
Very
isn't it?
good.
Thank
Bit
you all
messy in the
for.
middle.
Bit messy in the middle. Are we going to
Yeah, that's
sign
pretty
off?
much all we
or
got.
We're not going to get them in, are we? There. Definitely want to get off and
I want to go to bed.
yeah.
It
yeah,
is
it's
half
time
past
to
10.
sign off.
So
Don't forget, everybody, if you cannot be in the store this weekend, there will be a stream both days.
all the time.
Most of us
It
will
is-
be there. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
It will indeed. Are
You won't be able
coming,
to tell the
Jake?
difference between me and Arfon. He's
Are you
playing.
playing?
You're
He's
playing.
got
Both
loads
days.
of things on loads of streams on loads
No,
of
you're
tables.
supposed to be on
He's
commentary team.
He's going to be on the stream.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be on the.
He's Tuesday commentary.
Terrible.
Well, am
Part-time.
I not allowed to play in
No,
tournaments
that's
then?
how it works. You've given it up now.
You lost that.
But I'm trying to sort out a weekend for UKTC.
Fair.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
we
You
go
need
as
that.
a
Squad.
as
Yeah,
the
yeah.
commentary team.
Yeah, so if you cannot be in the store this weekend to celebrate our 4th birthday,
Join
you
us
can
online.
do so
Yeah.
from the stream online. You know where to find us. You've already done
Yes.
It's also my pseudo
Yeah, yeah.
birthday celebrations.
it. Hello, Tim.
Thank you all for tuning in.
There's much anger.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Tim.
They weren't happy that you back stepped,
I
It was the right thing to do.
Don't stand up.
but it left the board on it. That's what they weren't happy about.
It's the right thing to do.
I gave him the choice.
I rolled 1 too many dice from the weapons failure.
Oh, thank you,
Kylo
Tom Wars.
pointed it out.
Oh, thank you very
We
much.
hadn't moved on that far, and it was the right thing to do to return it. I wasn't happy that it killed my Phantom
No.
in return.
In
No,
hindsight,
and I gave him
I
the choice.
defended your choice vociferously.
No, it was the right. That was the right thing to do.
Nice word.
You know.
I thought so.
Yeah, and I gave him the choice if he wanted to put it back or not, and he
Yep.
he said put it back. He said he messed up and put it back.
If
so.
if it had been this Saturday, I still would have done it. If it had been at an event with judges, I'd have probably just called a judge and said,
Yeah, said what they want to
and
do.
not because I would want to contest.
Thank
what
you all for it.
Kylo thinks, but just because of getting an official,
Getting it right.
just getting it right,
Yeah, get it
and just
right,
finding out
okay.
what the tournament official would want you to do in that situation. Because you know, it's up to both of us to remember that crit. It's up to both of us to remember
It's easy to miss.
what's
isn't it?
going
Yeah.
on. Yeah, no,
I
you know,
looked
we
over
missed
at the
it,
last minute and went, oh.
I mean, that's cool. you know?
Yeah. No.
No, that's what I would have done at a tournament.
Exciting
I would say-
ending, really.
I would say, judge, look, you know, we've both done this. Sorry.
Yeah, we both
What
would
do we
have
do? Make it better.
Yeah, we both
So-
we both would have called a judge over and said,
That's fine.
what should we do in this?
But I would rather lose a game by 2 points and have integrity than win
Yeah.
a game,
2 point close
than
ending.
win a game by a few points
I'm down with
and have ruined Kylo's night. So
Yeah,
that's fine.
and made him cry, and that's just not sporting.
Yep.
SVVS tells you should use crit tokens.
What are they?
It's just
Are they them things which you just
another red
automatically
token.
throw away?
It's too
You
many
only
red
get them.
tokens.
Oh, yeah. See, I'd love to, but you only got the acrylic worlds. You only got the acrylic crit tokens at
At
Worlds.
Worlds, and you're not going to use cardboard ones.
So yeah, I'm not going to sort.
We saw you use a cardboard token
I'm not
tonight.
going to. I'm not going to debase myself by using cardboard tokens. So
Why not? I use them all the time.
And we were both focused on what we do. We probably might have still missed it as a
Yeah.
as that anyway.
All I own is cardboard.
Right. Shall we?
Apart from movement,
Shall we
that
sign on?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we
Yes.
should, Josh.
Let's do this.
That
Right.
was a bit thoroughly enjoyable game.
Yeah.
I
we
really
enjoyed watching.
that game.
We spoke about it. They got confused.
Yeah, we actually talked about it.
Yeah, I know Rasta. I know you've got acrylic tokens, acrylic crit tokens. So no, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I think
Good to watch.
what cost me the game in the long run was the weird decloak and trying to go over Maul's base. And I think if everyone had just gone up towards the top of the map and one banked in.
You got all
they
of it
would have
stuck
had
in,
the-
didn't you?
They would have had the debris clouds with them. They would have had decloak options
Yeah,
for the next
Mark-
turn. So yeah, it's
Conquer
cool,
of
though.
Death was a bit
To look to
weird.
only be
My
2
Conqueror
points,
of Death was. I was like,
Yeah.
there was no other thing.
Was
I
that
could do.
designed or a bump?
Was it because the first
It
one
was a
bumped,
little-
the rest of
the
them
first one
bumped?
bumped, then all bumped.
Yeah. So it wasn't as
So
designed.
it wasn't fully designed, but then it's like, well,
Make it
if
work.
it could work.
Yeah, I mean they were in not a horrible position because of it, but
No,
it
they
wasn't
weren't in a horrible
designed.
position at all.
Because I've been known to do it. It's like, I'm going to bump all these because it's funny. Because it's just like arcs where I want them. Arcs where I want them.
Mr. Stander is not a fan of the raffle.
You just don't enter it.
That's because he didn't win.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for those that put some bits in. It was
Yes,
quite a lot of
thank
you
you,
tonight.
everybody.
Much appreciated.
And for those who did,
And the new subscribers and the new followers. There's quite a few of you. We hope you enjoyed the stream.
Yes,
Uh,
thank you
and-
very much.
Watch us at the weekend if you aren't in store. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.